Did you shave to like eat pussy really good or something?
Oh
God.
He knows you like.
Isn't that like a method for what?
Oh, method.
Sorry.
Second place.
You know what? Actually, I take that back. I said Hasan looks. He fucked himself up, but it does look good. I'm not gonna lie.
He looks really good. That looks really
Casey
good.
always shaves her beard before she eats pussy. That's how she knows.
I have to. You know?
All right, okay.
Actually,
Welcome aboard the Rajj Royale podcast. As per usual, we're going to introduce everybody that is coming on here, so we can familiarize yourself with the cast before they get into a absolute bloodbath. Yes, Sliker, what's up?
You really want me to get banned, right?
Why?
Homie,
No,
you
that's
bought
Alabrel.
fucking Izzy Bear and Alabrel again.
Yeah.
Sliker, I will protect
Do you not have the intelligence to keep your fucking tongue about shit that can get you banned?
Listen, thumb-looking motherfucker, don't start, okay?
Sliker, pop the fuck off.
You're the one that started it. You stupid fucking piece of shit.
Get him,
Like,
James.
oh, look at these people. 0161.
Alabra, I really don't appreciate you harassing the 0161.
Guys, let's get before we get into the toxicity
Nobody
that
likes
everybody knows and
Manchester.
loves. Let's get into the introduction, okay? Ladies and gentlemen, introducing Mr. Hasan Piker from the Young Turks. Everybody give it up for him. Hasan Abbey making a very special appearance today. Thank you, everybody. Give it up to him. Thank you very much, Hasan. Welcome to the show. Introducing to the Rajj Royale podcast, Mr. Nymn. Schubert Walk. Somebody please activate that in the chat. He's been trying to use it for quite some time. And no, we do have to do it, Nymn. That's an absolute requirement today.
Yeah, but you have to do it. You can't ask your mods.
Wait, what do you mean? They can't do it?
Not BTTV, man. It's on you.
Wait, really? Fuck.
Yep.
Wait, shit. So wait, I've been telling my mods for the past 3 weeks they need to enable it. So, okay, I guess I have to do it. Everybody say hello to Nymn. How are you today, sir? Go ahead and introduce yourself. This is the second time you've been on the Rajj Royale podcast. The last time you were on, you won.
Yes, I'm going for the back-to-back two-time win.
Yeah, the two-time, Mr. Nymn.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Well, best of luck.
I'm gonna dual wield the wood watches when I get him.
Best of luck, Nymn. You do have some competition today, especially in the looks department. Mr. JONZHERKA's here, so I don't know if you've ever.
True.
Yeah.
We've been checking each other out already.
Yeah, absolutely. Everybody, welcome Mr. Nymn to the Rajj Royale podcast. Amazing. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. Fresh off of an absolute stunning victory on the reverse the Raj Roulette featuring Casey Tron, Mr. Methodjosh. Welcome aboard.
Hey, good to be here. Thank you, Raj.
Hi, welcome aboard, Josh. How's it going? How is your relationship going so far?
Strenuous, I'd say. Doesn't seem to be willing to accept my offer to fly there, or for me to fly to her, or any offer that I've made so far.
Okay.
Also, whenever I message her, she just replies with, "This message cannot be delivered because the recipient has blocked you, or you do not share a server." I don't know why she keeps on saying that.
Let me tell you why, Josh. Let me tell you why. Casey Tron, okay, she's seeking for that cash. At the moment, she's
Don't
got so.
fucking start, Sliker. I'm sticking for that cash. Didn't you try to fucking script Raj's show with me to win $3,000?
More important,
Are you really gonna
Sliker,
try to
can you
fucking
move
pull
your
me
mic
out on Front
just
Street like
1
that?
inch away from your mouth?
Yeah.
You are
Stop it,
absolutely
guys.
correct.
Oh my fucking.
Guys, Casey's just trying to cosplay as Candy as a succubus.
Yeah.
I'm trying. I really am.
She's doing really good.
I was like,
jealous.
I gotta show the cleavage today. I don't know if it'll help me in votes.
I don't know how to do that.
Yeah.
You're gonna move the camera down 1 inch to like have a little less forehead and a little more titty.
I was kind of actually
Yeah,
thinking.
there you go,
that,
there you go.
like,
Okay.
I
Well,
don't wanna
thank
do
you.
too much.
Welcome aboard, Mr. Josh. Nice to have you, sir. Everybody say hello to
Thanks,
you.
Rick.
Thank you so much. All right,
Hi, Josh.
introducing to the Rajj Royale podcast, one of the most popular guests I've ever featured, Mr. Alabrel. Thank you so much for being here. Appreciate
That
you.
was
Thank you. So nice to have you. You've actually
for
become
having me.
quite popular. 100%. Have you noticed a viewer increase? I'm just curious.
Yes, I hate it, but you keep me a great deal elevated from my natural resting level of about 50 or 60 viewers.
What are you at now? What is it? What is the?
Oh, it's just up a tiny bit right now. I'm probably floating around 70, 75 now.
Okay, so so my show to 30,000 or whatever, we last podcast helped you gain a net 15 viewers.
Yeah, give or take.
Okay, well, all right,
I mean, if you get kicks off first every time, you don't really hear that much of them.
well, I don't know.
We hear enough, okay?
Yeah, okay. Oh, Candy.
Fucking
Candy. It's Be nice now. Behave, Candyland. Okay, here we go. QT Cinderella, welcome aboard the Rajj Royale
Hi.
podcast. How are you?
I'm excited to be here. I've never been with dumber people besides every single Monday or Tuesday.
Okay, yeah, welcome aboard. You're actually going to be the Rajjpatel this coming Tuesday. Congratulations.
I know. I heard you can't find anyone to sign up, and I'm confused.
Yeah, no. Well, I think that, once we get past the, with the people that we're asking, once they get past the fear of dying, I think that we might find a full cast of 10 guys. Yeah. So
I'll
you're
pay if I
interested-
need to. Like, if we need to pay him to show up, I'll help.
Yeah, no, okay, well,
You're making a cake today, QT?
we might have to
I
do that.
was making a cake today for Tuesday, my wedding cake.
Okay, oh yeah, she's making a wedding cake. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you're interested in participating in the Rajj Royale featuring QT Cinderella, it's going to be this coming Tuesday, 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. QT, best of luck.
It's not just the Bachelorette. We're getting married.
Okay, so evidently, unless they choose host, in which they have sealed their fate, I guess.
That's when you get murdered.
Yeah, well, let's in-game, right? But anyway, welcome QT Cinderella to the the Rajj Royale podcast. Everybody say hello. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing, he is back. I have allowed him back. I don't know why I've allowed him back, but he's here anyway. He's wearing black aviators and smoking a cigarette, wearing his Democrats' dads against what? Democrat.
Intelligence.
Okay, JONZHERKA, welcome to the show. Go ahead and introduce yourself, sir.
I done 500,000 million views overnight. These guys are a joke.
Okay. All right. Thank you, John, providing his own high-tech audio equipment to supplement his really thoroughly thought-out introduction. Thank you so much. All right, ladies and gentlemen, introducing to the Rajj Royale podcast, Casey Tron. Welcome aboard, Casey Tron.
Hello.
Hello, Casey. How are you? Method Casey
I'm
poppin'.
doing so great this week. I'm just like, I can't stop winning, and I'm going to win the Rajj Royale today.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not ghosting Methodjosh. I'm just keeping my options open because I'm very sought after right now.
Yeah.
Casey, I have a question.
Really? Yeah, go ahead, John.
If Josh became your top donator, would you be more inclined to date him?
I'm wondering, Casey, do you ever, when you're gaming, accidentally hit the whole keyboard at the same time?
What did you say?
What?
I'm a professional gamer, John. I never make mistakes like that.
Okay, all right. Thank you so much, Casey. Welcome to the Rajj Royale podcast.
Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing from Manchester, who traveled an hour and 52 minutes from central London today to be where he's at. Instead of going the actual hour 52 back to Manchester, which doesn't make any sense, he is streaming from a friend's house, Mr. Sliker. Welcome aboard, Mr. Sliker. 0161. What's going on, man?
Shout out to the people in London. I'm not here to cause beef, you get me? And also, I came on the show because, unfortunately, Casey Tron kicked me out last time. She didn't want me on.
Yeah.
I did win the iPhone X, which I was looking forward for.
Yeah, Nico. Wait, I think who won the iPhone X? I need to send it to him.
Me?
No. Wait, no.
Sliker, don't you sell phones for a living?
Josh,
I quit that
No,
job.
you got fired. Oh, quick.
I was about to say you could just steal a phone.
wait, Josh, you won an iPhone X. I got to send that to you. You got to remind me of that.
No,
shit.
he's sending it to me.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, I'll have to send it to Casey.
You
then.
ghosted.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcoming to the Rajj Royale.
You said, Josh.
I take that back. Fuck you. Not after what
Takes it
happened.
back.
No,
After
actually,
what
no.
happened. Nothing happened.
I'll thanks for the phone, Raj. I appreciate it.
Yeah, you're welcome. I'll
QD, do you want a phone?
Why are you doing
Wait,
this
are you
right
serious?
now, Josh?
Josh, do you want to hold on? Wait, before you give her the phone,
Huh?
do you want to try to compete for her love on Tuesday? Because I mean, you know, you.
Well,
I'll take you off. I'll take you off the dartboard right now. I'll take
wait,
you off.
wait, you're on the. You,
If you
oh
say
God,
so.
he's on the dartboard.
That is my
Shit.
face. Okay.
You had that very
wanna
readily
have Josh.
accessible. There's Hasan. Wait, who's the face? Who's
What
the
the fuck?
headless guy?
What the fuck are you trying to do right now?
That was Miss
Okay.
Kid.
That was Ms. Kiff. Okay, interesting. All right, well, that is oddly creepy, QT. Could you put it down? It's very disturbing.
I was.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
What does the
thank
winner get today, Raj?
you. The winner of the Rajj Royale podcast gets an applause courtesy of wax.io. Thank you, wax.io. You get an applause today for winning the Rajj Royale podcast. I'll talk to the wax guys. I'll talk to my friends at wax.io and see if they can give anything else. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing to the Rajj Royale podcast, Mr. West, by the way. Welcome aboard, sir. How are you?
Hey, I'm really excited to be here with movie star
Yeah, who?
Alabrel the Hutt and his sister Izzy Bear.
Okay, all right. Let's just, all right, okay. All right, Wes, thank you very much. Welcome aboard. Thank you so much for being here. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing Izzy Bear to the Rajj Royale podcast. Hello.
Hey, thanks for having me back, Raj. I can't wait. I've made some secret alliances, and I'm ready to blow up today. Chat's not ready.
Okay, ready to. You made some secret alliances. We'll have to reveal that in a second. Last but not least, ladies and gentlemen, welcoming Candyland. Woohoo! Candy, welcome aboard. Yeah. Welcome aboard to the show. Yes, hello, hello.
Hi, Candyland.
Go ahead.
I just wanted to show you all my new toy. It's really nice. And also, I wanted to ask chat if I'm a real gamer now.
Does it vibrate?
No. Oh, yeah, it does.
Oh, okay.
Okay, wait. I think that's an Xbox 360 controller, Candyland. Where'd you get that?
One of her mods gave it to her.
No, I got it myself.
From where? Did you buy it?
I bought it. Yes.
From her top donator.
Candy. But do you know that? Did you buy the console?
No.
You need that?
Candy. That's a very critical component of the thing. Is you have to buy the. It doesn't make any sense to not buy the console with it.
Well, it does. You can use it for pictures. Just like put it in front of your boobs.
Yeah,
exactly. Yeah, that's what she got it for.
Very true.
No, but you can use it. You can use it on Steam actually.
Wax is doing a giveaway, by the way, chat. $50 Amazon gift card. Exclamation point Wax in the chat. All right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen.
Chat get more stuff than we do.
Can we answer that giveaway? But like,
you can actually. Ladies and gentlemen, say hello to your Rajj Royale podcast cast for May 11th, 2019. Say hello. Yeah, baby. All right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. All right, guys. Well, welcome aboard. I think John, you had something to say that I told you to save for the pike. What were you going to say? Do you guys?
Right. I'm just wondering, Alibro. Hello.
Yeah.
Can I ask you a question, Alibro?
When has that stopped you?
Right.
My permission.
Shut the fuck up. I'm asking the question.
Alibro, stop answering questions with another question. Now, try that for this podcast.
All right, Candy, drop the blonde level a bit. Alibro, let me ask you a question. Now, Sliker and I are good friends. We talk about how we want to be big on Twitch to buy our mother's necklaces and stuff.
True.
You waited till the show peaked at 35,000 views to say he should be banned?
Why do you make things up?
You got clipped.
Wait.
Is it true or is it not?
Is it true or not?
He doesn't listen.
Well, no, I don't think he waited.
You make things up. I've been saying that Sliker
Excuse
should
me,
be banned
someone who's worked
for
as
a
hard as
month.
Sliker.
Excuse me. You are a fucking liar and you're full of shit.
Really?
I've been
I'm
saying
lying.
that Sliker should be banned for months.
Why should he be
Wait,
banned?
yeah,
Can
why
you
did
give us
you
Excuse you,
say
Alibro.
some-
John, my voice. Remember?
Alibro, he literally looks like an Iranian son of yours. You bald fuck. Why would you want him banned?
Hey, let's cut the personal attacks,
if you're an
Wes.
affiliate, okay? Rules are rules.
Yeah.
Alibro, let me say something. I know you're the Gandalf of hatred and you want everyone banned for a fucking joke, but if you ruled the world, Gandalf, you would put me, Sliker, in prison. You're satanic.
Okay, all right, John.
I think he looks more like Thanos than he looks like Gandalf.
Thank you. Do you think Alibro, that Slicker's redeemable, or do you think he's beyond the point of return
No,
now?
I think that pretty much all human beings are potentially redeemable.
Okay. Well, let's talk about
Is
something.
he a human being?
Let's talk about something that was redeemed recently. Velvet. That's what we'll open the topic today. Velvet.
Wow.
Yes, everybody, give it up for Velvet, ladies and gentlemen.
The hero.
She's a
Love
Twitch
her.
streamer on Twitch.
He's lovely.
Yes, we love Velvet. Velvet recently got banned for on Twitch for I believe to be overtly sexual content. That's I think some of it. I think that's what the the ban was for. Something related to do with sexual content.
Yes.
She, if anybody's not familiar, she does a lot of dancing. She does a lot of a lot of things that a lot of people do on Twitch. But she was actually recently unbanned. So my question to you is should she have been banned to begin with? Because she seems to be doing what a lot of other people are doing on Twitch, and there's no repercussions for those people. Why was she singled out? So that's where we'll start today. And I guess we can also extend into the fact that are breasts sexual, and should they be sexualized, or should people be banned for having breasts? I'm throwing a lot of stuff out there. Go ahead and go for it, whichever way you want.
Can someone please explain to me what the fuck actually happened with this girl? Because everyone keeps talking about
I was like,
how...
it doesn't make sense. It's like, why was she banned? I don't get it. Like, what did she do?
Her
There's
way
people.
off Twitch.
Okay, so
can you show us a clip or something?
Yeah, I would like to see a clip of
Well,
it.
she doesn't even have a nip slip. I'm just saying, there's women who have had nip and vagina slips.
So
and she got banned.
If a girl did exactly the same thing she did, but they just happen to have smaller tits, do you think they'd still get banned?
That's what I'm saying.
No.
So
I know for a fact they wouldn't get
the amount of
banned.
jiggle.
Yes.
Okay, but does anyone know what actually happened? It's because her tits jiggled. So
Which never gives you like one reason.
So I believe. Let me go to the Twitter here. Candyland linked one second.
It doesn't make sense to me. You guys.
The reason why, Hasan, is because Twitch knew that Velvet 7 was the cam girl that livestream fails liked, so they did it to prove some sort of point to them.
Casey, streamer. Yeah.
Streamer, sorry.
She is a girl.
I love Velvet 7.
Why would they ban a girl that doesn't feel like?
If Twitch is trying to like stop sexualization of boobs, like they're never gonna do that. They can't just ban one person and say that was over sexualization. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know what the best way to do, like, well, the best way Twitch could have handled this is to just ignore it because she's not doing anything wrong.
Well, that's all Twitch ever does is fucking ignore it. So
Unbanning Velvet 7 was the smartest thing Twitch did.
Yeah, I'm glad. Yeah. Oh fuck. I'm sorry. That came up.
What do you mean unbanning? Was it ever an indefinite ban? It was.
Yeah, it was an indefinite ban.
It was
Really?
an indefinite ban, and then it was walked back. So the question is should she be held to a higher standard because of what God gave her?
Be held to a larger standard.
Or should she be held to a higher standard because of what God gave her versus the other people who are maybe dressing the same way but just don't have the same things?
I doubt anyone's gonna take.
So, go ahead, John.
The other side of this argument.
John.
I just want to say I love boobs.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you.
I think you know what I want to say.
Go on, Sliker. Go ahead, Sliker, please.
Raj, you would love to. Yeah. Okay. Whatever. All right. Listen, I want to say this. Okay. I think. Okay, big boobs and that. Okay, respect. But is she a good dancer?
Okay,
She's a great.
She's a pretty good dancer.
Shit.
So does she have to dance? Does she have to dance on the stream? Because we all know there might. I think, like I said this before, female streamers are very smart because they know what they can do with their things. You know what I mean?
Sliker, no. You know what? You like to stand up and talk like a no, fuck.
Oh, Candy.
I meant domare. What is that? Referee. Like, referee. Oh wait, but she likes to dance. Like that's what she's good at, and you like to be like this football judge. Oh my god!
Yeah.
Stop being such a football judge.
Yeah. Okay.
I would like to hear.
Like her choosing to dance has nothing to do with her being a fucking woman. The problem is
like,
Twitch
yeah,
consistently bans.
Like
It's
a
because
big
too many
example.
enjoy watching her dance.
Or like
That's the
Casey
issue.
and I are literally wearing the same shirt. Mine is black, her is gray, but it looks very different. So does that mean Casey should be banned?
That's a good question.
Yes.
That's a good
No, it
question.
means we just like
We're
her.
literally wearing the same shirt.
Whoa.
So should people with Casey? How do I? Is it inappropriate to say that you have larger boobs than QT Cinderella? Is that inappropriate?
I don't know what you mean by that.
I think that's.
Well, anyway,
That's why Casey
I
keeps
think
beating
it's fair.
me. Is this why? Actually, let's ban her.
yeah. So
Maybe she'll
Can you
stop
I
being
don't know.
banned.
reenact
That's
what
why.
Velvet does since she's not here to show her herself?
Well, I'm just saying, like, it's unfair because Velvet 7, she's natural. So it's like her breasts have more of like a jiggle to them. And then, like, a lot of these other girls, I'm just saying, they have no offense to anybody here. They have fake boobs, so there's less of that natural bounce. So she's got more of that bounce whenever she dances. So does that make it more sexual?
Twitch make a limit on like your bra size in order for you to stream?
Yeah,
well, that's what I'm saying.
How buoyant can a breast be?
Well, let's
to be able to dance on stream?
Let's get down to it. Are boobs sexual?
Yes.
Yeah, they are.
I don't know
Yes.
how high her vertical is on her boobs.
So
Hey, Raj,
we're
can
not
I
talking
say
about
something?
her in particular. We're just talking in general. Our
least
boobs
six
sexual.
inches.
Maybe
Yeah,
Twitch
Raj.
is like a limit, right? Like
Go-
if your verticality
Like a
of your
vertical
movement is too much, it's like no, that's sexual. There's too
Raj,
much up
Raj.
and down.
Okay, yeah.
But
go
then
ahead.
you'd have to draw the line because some of these guys' boobs are bigger than mine.
Ban them.
Hey, does she show her bra?
I don't think so. No.
I don't think she
No.
did.
No.
No.
She's never shown her bra.
So I want
Like,
to.
a little while back,
guys,
a little while back on this show, a few weeks back, we had the debate about why boobs shouldn't be as hypersexualized as they are, and this is literally the same conversation. Yet people are still saying that boobs should be over-sexualized. Like literally, if we didn't hyper focus on them as much, it would
let Izzy finish. Finish your thought, Izzy.
Let Izzy talk.
Like my only thought on it is like this continues to show the inconsistency of Twitch.
Yes.
Like they're gonna ban people out for random fucking reasons. They're not gonna be transparent about it. And like what we have to talk about to like try and address this problem is it's someone dancing. There are guys that dance on Twitch too. Who's the guy who just blew up and went viral, does all the special effects and shit as he dances? Like it has nothing to do with just being a woman. People should just be able to fucking
you
dance.
can't see his
Raj.
cleavage.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but it doesn't
go
matter,
ahead,
Bess. You
Hasan.
can
The difference
dance
between
whatever you're
Sushi Dragon
comfortable.
and Velvet 7 is significant, though.
Well,
If
okay,
we're
listen to this.
talking
What if a
about-
guy had really tight shorts on and a massive bulge, and all he did was dance, and you saw all his package?
I think JONZHERKA should be Twitch's
One at a
first
time.
fanboy.
One at a time.
I want to see
great
JONZHERKA do it.
Okay, Raj.
Yeah, go on.
You have to remember the left really loves to pretend they can control physiology and say, don't make that sexual, don't make this. When a man goes jogging and Casey sees me jogging shirtless, she goes, oh, it's a hot guy. But when a woman goes jogging, clinical studies show that men enter a hunt and pursuit. They get really excited for it. So you will never be able to take sexuality out of boots. It's impossible. You're
Hasan,
all
can
idiots.
you link that?
You're all idiots. You're all idiots.
Study
You're
you're
all
talking about.
idiots.
Wait.
You're
I
all
agree with
idiots.
John.
So does anybody disagree with
No,
that? The fact-
I actually agree with Zerka.
I agree.
Wait, go ahead.
I
Go
mean,
ahead,
I
Josh.
think in general.
We
I was
go
just
into
saying-
a hunt and pray.
Yeah. When I see a girl jogging, I go into hunt mode straight away, dude. You know what I'm talking about.
Right, let's.
Zerka knows what's up.
I would like to see Josh.
Hey, John. Yeah.
What does that mean, Josh? You
Yeah,
leave your house?
He means go and ask them out
Josh
for a cup of
leaves his
coffee.
house to
In a
stalk
that's what he
women.
means. I'm
Raj,
sure.
what I'm trying to say is that you cannot take away human instinct. They're trying to do it because these leftists like Alibra Hasan believe in a utopian philosophy where everyone is, whoa, my God, we can all do it. We can't. We're not going to fight our own biology.
Can I
I
ask
think
Alibra a
it's good,
question?
but I think it's bad.
Yeah, go ahead.
First of all, the naturalistic argument is dumb as shit, but I'm not surprised you're making that.
Okay, what's dumb
Neither
about
Alibrel nor myself nor any other leftist is actually in favor of getting this person banned at all. As a matter of fact, we're the ones who are talking about why this is inconsistent and how this is dumb.
Well, Hasan,
So
let's focus
maybe at
more
least
on the
listen to what we're saying.
let's focus on more of the broad.
And thirdly, and finally, everything can be sexualized. I don't like feet. I think feet are gross. But if you, but wasn't there a streamer that was banned for showing her feet in a sexual way as
Yeah,
well?
Savannah Sushi did.
Savannah
Oh, no,
Sushi was
she-
showing her entire body in the
Fourthly,
pool.
none of us are trying to legislate.
No, she was
Get
not.
20 subs
We're
this
trying to
stream, Raj is
legislate
never doing the Rajj
actions.
Royale again.
Yeah,
Before that,
We're
she
trying to
was.
legislate actions. People
Alibra.
try to have fights all the time, and it's illegal to do that in public. People have urges to murder each other, and it's illegal to do that.
It is?
Alibrel, have you
What the
sexualized breasts
fuck are you
before?
talking about,
Yeah,
Alibrel?
what is going on?
I didn't know that was illegal.
Alibrel, you're
Wait.
actually exposing your own IQ. Shut your mouth.
Okay, all right. Go ahead, Casey.
Wait,
I want to know if Alibrel's ever sexualized breasts before. Have you
Yeah,
ever
I
been
love
turned on by
breasts.
breasts? So you have? Okay.
Yeah.
I was just
I-
wondering. And that's
I think-
okay?
But
Is
the
it
difference
okay to
from like
sexualize that?
the difference from like sexualizing someone's breasts in the bedroom and enjoying sexual things like that, and the way you treat them on the street is where the difference is. Like
It's not a
being
street,
able to
it was
control
just a
yourself.
bedroom.
Okay, for fuck's sake, like on a stream in public, any version of in public you'd like to use here, being able to control yourself to not treat
Yeah,
that
but
person
it's
any
not-
different is all.
What I'm talking
Give
about
us something
is
else.
high five,
It's
high
your
five,
private
easy.
life.
Wow,
That's
high
not
five, easy.
fucking-
Wow.
It is in public. Whip out your dick right now, Wes. Because you're in private.
No, Wes! No, don't
get you banned. Wes, get you banned. He's trying to
Why
get you
don't
banned.
you go ahead and do that?
Wait,
Bro, why don't you whip
This
out
is
your
private.
vagina? Why don't you whip out your vagina?
All right, guys, come on.
Okay, can I say
Because we're
something?
Go ahead, Candy.
Trying to get us banned.
John.
Go ahead, Candy, please.
So yes,
Because
so
we're
normal
in
people,
public.
normal people should be able to look at titties without like being weird about it. And all like the person who banned Violet or whatever what her name was,
Velvet.
They looked at her and they were like, oh my god, and they banned her, and they were the ones that were actually doing the wrong because they were sexualizing her. True. And also, I'm sorry, Sliker, for interrupting you.
The discussion is like literally age old. Like there's been Supreme Court ruling on like exactly what does and doesn't constitute pornography and stuff. It's a really hard thing to define.
It's nipple.
No.
I mean, the dissenting. No. I think the opinion on that literally was, "I'll know it when I see it."
That's the quote. I can't define pornography, but I know it when I see it. And I think with Twitch is kind of the same thing. Like, what exactly is too much sexual content?
But there's no way to
from person to person.
There's no way to control what people sexualize.
No, I agree with that, and it's not about what people sexualize. I think the standard for Twitch is just kind of what would a reasonable person look at this and go, okay, this is too far for a gaming platform. And I think right now the narrative is a little bit disingenuous because I see a lot of people on Twitter and stuff being like, oh, why does people have these problems with boobs on Twitch? Like, do you hate women? Do you hate boobs? Are you jealous of their content or whatever? And I think that kind of gives a lot of good graces to people who literally their only thing is trying to sell sexualized content. I have no problem with someone having cleavage and stuff.
Bad is every aspect of marketing involves, as John also pointed out, the animalistic primal nature of man. Everything that they're selling you, they're selling you through sex. So,
sure, I
mean, everyone
Josh is buying it all
to some degree. It's not something we can control. My point usually is, why do we even care? Is this even a problem?
Yeah. Well, I think it is for Twitch, yeah.
Let me ask a question to everyone here. Does anyone here actually think that this Velvet girl is unaware of what she's doing?
No. And I don't have a problem with what she was doing.
What do you mean by that? She knows that, and she knows that this is like something that allows her to build a following in some respects.
But what about like, do you care about being a part of like a misrepresented platform? You know what I'm saying? Like Twitch gaming platform, Josh has said. But if people keep doing,
Twitch is not.
I didn't say it was a gaming platform.
Oh, okay.
Not a gaming platform.
Wait, we're not about to play video games? Candy brought her controller and everything.
Yeah, I wanted to play.
She's ready.
Yeah.
Apex win.
So the reason why I asked that question, and this is my follow-up question, why do we have any issue with this? If she's playing along that boundary and not violating terms of service, why do we care?
But the thing is, what exactly is a violation of?
Wii, or do you mean Twitch, or what do you mean?
They obviously thought.
The problem is not knowing what a violation
one way or the other, whether she gets to sexualize herself or not, as long as she's doing it within the realm of reason.
You know what? I think this is like a way to prevent this is to like Twitch wouldn't have her on the front page and stuff like that, and have her in the feed and recommend her to people. I think that's maybe what YouTube has been doing to censor out that kind of content. I guess that's the solution.
Another way to fix it would be collective action. Right.
I feel like a lot of this is still being skimmed over. Like the way I worded it was specifically because Twitch doesn't tell us what terms of service actually is. Like the call for a streamers union over freaking Mizkif and SFan made total sense because those bans shouldn't have happened. This ban.
Are you really trying to unionize Twitch?
Twitch will never define its rules because it's literally our real lives live. You have to do it on a case-by-case basis. Another thing, I'm wondering, where does it stop? Because if you do stop the sexual content, girls and men will start doing, like when men sigh and make it sound like a moan to attract more followers. Like,
no,
where the fuck are we going to stop, yo? Another thing,
I've been doing it wrong.
All of you here are very low IQ compared to me, but go ahead.
John, can you sign for me, please? I want to hear
have no clue where that.
You just said it has to be individually.
Again, Alibrow, go ahead. Guys, Alibrow, go ahead.
You just said it has to be individually enforced. Where does it stop? Were your 2 points, which in my mind are completely contradictory.
What are you missing? What are you missing? What circuit
Those
is not
are
firing?
contradictory statements.
How is that
where it
contradictory?
stops is all we're asking
Hey,
for.
Gandalf, shut
Is
up.
where is the line?
Let him finish.
Gandalf,
Let him
Gandalf.
finish,
Where
John.
is the line, Amazon? We
Here's the
need to
line. Here's
know
the
so
line.
that we do not
the line.
cross it.
Didn't we just say that it's impossible
Listen to me,
define
Alabro.
what-
We
John,
don't
go-
cross
Nim, go ahead.
lines. We
John.
snort them. I'm just kidding. Listen to me,
God.
Alabro. Listen, Alabro.
John.
I'm saying
Experience
if
is a
it's
verticality.
reality
That's the
TV,
line.
you're always gonna judge it case by case. So you can't say he got banned for tits, but she got banned for. It's case by case. You can't bitch about it. You stupid dumbass bitch.
Hey,
So,
John.
John, are you saying that there should always be a gray area, that it can never be black and white?
Yes, it has to.
My problem was with you making two contradictory statements.
Then
not with
make the
anything else.
contradictory, little boy.
Hey,
But if they're not treating everybody equally, then it's gonna be like this. Like everybody's
It can
gonna
never
have
be equal.
Well, it should be
equal.
because if I was
Hey,
if I
let's
was
get
doing the
Cutie
dances,
quiet. Let's get Nim on this. Go ahead, Nim.
Well, I'm just saying, I don't understand. Some of you guys seem to say that like they need to define their line. How the fuck can you define like how much cleavage is too much, or like?
Well, Nim,
is everyone just gonna wear like a
The
muted color
cleavage
now?
isn't the issue. It's how much the cleavage moves. That's what I'm saying. There's a line of verticality.
I'll give you an example on this,
define
Nim.
how much you're allowed to dance. And
Yeah,
like,
how much it moves.
No,
And if
no,
it
no.
moves too
around a bit,
much,
is that
you get a
called
tighter
dance?
bra.
You cannot define it. I'm with John on this one. You can't define it.
Well, no,
I think
Why can't you just allow it?
banned, by the way. I don't agree
Why
with
can't
that,
you
but
just why can't you just allow all cleavage? Like, why is there an issue?
let me
with
just
that?
hang on.
That can be taken really far.
I don't think
Yeah.
she got
why
banned
can't I
for just
have my
cleavage.
nipples
I think
out?
she
Why
probably
can't I
got banned
fucking-
for like jiggling it around. And
Yeah,
dancing
let's
with it.
not. Hey,
I don't know.
let's not hone in too much specifically. Let's talk about the subject as a more broad subject as
Can
opposed to honing.
can
in.
I just
let me-
okay, can I say one more thing?
Yeah, go ahead.
go
Matt,
ahead.
and then go ahead.
I just
Izzy.
want to go back to the thing Hasan asked before. Why does it matter to us? I want to, for the record, I don't think she should have been banned. But okay, imagine this scenario. I tell my friends or my family or whatever, what do you do? I stream on this website, Twitch TV. Oh, what games do you play? Oh, just chatting. And they go check out Twitch, and all of the top like people in the section is just girls dancing with their cleavage out.
I think
just
that's the
find
risk you
something that
take
I
by
guess-
telling them
I
to
guess-
look at
I
just
guess
chatting.
that's
That's just
Find a different
risk.
profession.
All right, Nim, I want to pose this one to you because, like, okay, you said that they can't give like exact guidelines. Okay, the way Twitch has it worded, here's why we need better lines. The way Twitch has it worded, what is legal and what you would wear out in public is what you can stream. That's the best breakdown we've gotten. If you would go out in public like that, right? In my state, it's legal to go outside topless as a female. You can literally go downtown and shop like that.
Right.
And this happens quite often during pride parades, but I couldn't stream that because
How would
that's
you word it?
definitely
I'm
counted
curious,
as nudity.
How would you word it?
Izzy, there's a problem if you go by it with the law, because the law is a lot different from Twitch.
I
law. If
agree.
you think
I
about
agree
it-
entirely. That's why I'm saying that Twitch
But
needs
Izzy,
to
Izzy,
line
listen.
up better.
Listen, if you
know
go
what?
by like civil law, right? Think about it. If anyone can say I fucking hate Donald Trump and it's fine. On Twitch, if I say I fucking hate Allah, bro, I get banned.
No, you don't.
No, you don't.
Everyone says they hate me and Brill all the time.
I fucking hate JONZHERKA.
Wait, you know what?
about
Izzy,
Sliker?
Go ahead,
Izzy,
Candy.
if you would,
guys,
if,
okay. Nymn is actually making like a point, at least in regards to the subject that we were discussing. So I want to address something. One, when you look at just chatting in the top section, it's never like only girls who are dancing. And two, how are you going to explain it to your parents when you look at the top streamers on just chatting? And no offense, like I enjoy Greek's content, I enjoy XQC's content, but it's just them like watching a YouTube video or playing a video game. It's just an entertainment platform, and a big boobied girl dancing and jiggling her tits and stuff is entertainment for a lot
Well,
of
Hasan,
people.
we've always made a difference between entertainment and adult entertainment.
I don't understand this.
I don't see the difference.
Big
though.
boobied girl
I don't
dancing
understand
is
this
not
argument at
adult
all.
entertainment.
I mean, a
That's the
porn
whole point.
website, a Pornhub is also entertainment.
We haven't
I mean, porn
always
gets
drawn
the
that
public
line.
just chatting every single
Right,
fucking
but if-
day.
point.
So.
If you go to
We have
Pornhub, you're not going to find someone
always
like
drawn
Velvet
the
dancing
line.
in
Go ahead,
clothes.
Izzy, please go ahead.
We
If you
have
go to
not
Pornhub,
always
you're not
drawn
gonna
the
find
line
some-
between entertainment and adult
Allah,
entertainment.
bro,
Look
shut
at
your
the hate
stupid mouth.
code.
Go, Izzy.
If you go to Pornhub, you're not going to find someone in full clothes like Velvet dancing. Like it's totally different
do,
content.
Probably could,
I mean,
but
yeah,
that's-
you
Yeah,
can.
you
You
do.
easily
Yeah,
can.
you
Wouldn't
Yeah.
do well there.
That's my
Oh,
fetish.
you need to get on Pornhub more.
Okay, guys, my point is this. It's not adult entertainment. We are all admitting that the lines are very blurry, and there's this arbitrary rule that we've set. and it's not adult entertainment, and Twitch doesn't seem to
be interpreted.
Yeah, exactly. You can't say it's not adult entertainment if it's adult entertainment to somebody.
Yeah,
you know what?
The Twitch literally called it adult entertainment.
God. But Hasan just made the point that anything can be adult entertainment to someone, even feet. You're an idiot. Don't talk to Hasan like that, you fucking idiot.
Go ahead, Candy.
That was really cute of you, John.
Something
that was banned on Twitch.
Okay, please. Something that
I
would
gotta pee.
Something that would save Twitch a lot of time would be to send warnings out and say, like, you can't do this. Like, please don't do this on our website.
Well, she'd been banned. Something that would save Twitch. I have an idea that would solve the whole thing.
And she never changed her content. She's like, oh, it must have been a mistake.
I have an idea that would solve the whole thing.
Let me say something, right? Let me
A
say
warning
something.
is worthless if it isn't
let me say something. Let me say
explained.
something.
Yeah,
It's the last minute. It's the last minute. I need to vote.
Let
okay?
Sliker
Let me
speak.
say this, right?
I want to say something.
First of all, no, wait, Casey, you can get. I know
Say
what
it
you're trying
really
to do. You're
quick, and
trying
then
to
I'll
farm
say
the
mine
votes,
really
okay? No,
quick.
you're trying to farm the
Shut
votes.
the fuck up. No, I'm not. That's
Everybody quiet and let Sliker.
I'm just saying, mandatory Twitch uniforms to every streamer. That would solve the problem.
Fun.
That's true. Guys, can you let Sliker speak?
Sliker, go ahead. Sliker, go ahead.
Thank you, Train.
Thank you. Oh, Train. Thank
Welcome,
you.
Trainwrecks TV, to the co-host of the Rajj Royale podcast. Trainwrecks TV, welcome. Welcome to the show. Squad W, baby. Squad W. Welcome.
Raj, you forgot that I'm coming as well.
Oh, Canute is here. I guess he's also co-hosting the show. Monkeys. All right,
Okay.
welcome, Mr. Canute. Go ahead, Sliker.
Dude, I think we've maximized. We
Which one's
maximized
worse?
the stupidity.
Hold on, let Sliker go. Go ahead, Sliker. Oh.
Which one's worse?
Oh, Jesus Christ, John.
Say
Fucking.
it.
God damn it. All right, go ahead, Sliker, please.
Oh God.
Coke is in the mic.
Triggered.
Go ahead, Sliker. Sliker!
Okay.
He has
saying
nothing.
idiot or saying the N-word? I mean, saying idiot or saying showing dancing like how Velvet danced, or saying the N-word. Which one's worse?
Saying the N-word.
Saying the N-word.
Depends on the context of the N-word.
How come Legendary Leah said it on the stream and she didn't get a ban from it? There you go.
Was she singing a song?
This is an unproductive.
Does not matter. Doesn't matter.
Ninja.
It does matter.
Go bigger than her.
Thank you.
Go to the
Wait,
top
what?
tier.
No,
Name drop. Go to the top tier.
Did she delete her VOD and stuff like that? Did she apologize? Then
It still doesn't matter.
it was
fucking N-word and I apologize.
You know what?
Does it matter?
No, that was
Yes, it should matter.
Go ahead, Josh, go ahead. Josh, go ahead.
Yeah, it should matter. Like, I don't know why we accepted Twitch. I mean, okay, whatever. Twitch has their rules, whatever. I'm fine with them. I'm not going to break them. But I think it's insane that, like, singing along to a song is classed the same as, like, saying that within the context of, like, absolute hate speech. Like, for some reason, yeah, well, that's how it's treated. I mean, you were just saying
7-day bans, but if you say it in a racist way, you get like a 30-day ban. So it's obviously classified
No,
different.
you can actually. Reckful said it. Destiny said it completely in neutral
context.
And he,
Yeah. They changed that recently.
But would you say singing along to a song is in context?
Destiny's
I don't see the big deal about it, but whatever.
Depends on the
Actually,
song.
no, yo, I gotta say
an appropriate song.
I sing along to the song all the time. I mean, it's always soft A, always. But like, I always sing the full
Train, you
verse of the
fucking
song.
sneezed.
What about your
and you get a
sneezes,
30-day ban.
Yo, Raj.
Yeah.
Raj, I actually have a
John,
huge
I'll get
issue
you.
with
You
that.
just hold your
I asked
hand
my
up next
manager,
time,
I'm like,
okay.
look, man, I grew up with hip hop. What do I do? Because I'm on Twitch now. You know what he said? He said, you're never allowed to listen to that again. I'm like, I can't even. Blank in Paris. I can't listen to one song on Twitch.
I listen to it all the time. I listen to any song.
man.
It's different if the song is saying it. No one's like, oh, that song said the N-word.
Wait, I'm curious.
No, but I can't sing along. What the fuck is the point?
Whenever I'm singing a song that says the N-word, I say fella
I'd rather get head.
instead of the N-word.
That is really brave of you, Casey.
Okay,
Whenever I listen to a song that says
so
the N-word, I delete the VOD and apologize.
So that'll be the I guess that'll be the follow-up topic for the next round. But we do have to eliminate somebody from the show.
Bye, Abriel.
Hold on, let's see, chat. You are voting for who you want to keep. You are voting for who you want to keep on the Rajj Royale podcast, not kick. Keep, not kick. I have a straw poll. You will vote on who you want to keep, not kick. That's how we'll do it, okay? Here we go. Monka S is flying through the chat that you can use your Twitch Prime to get a bunch of perks like getting a little thing next to your name. I still have to. I need a better business
you
model
could say
for that.
emotes, but your emotes are dog
My
shit.
emotes are really trash, so I don't think you get much. You get Raj Gold X. Oh my god.
That's so good.
Hey, that might be good for the talent show coming this Monday.
Yeah, this Monday, 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, featuring celebrity guest judge Trainwrecks TV. All right, here we go. All right, go ahead and vote. Go ahead and vote for whoever. My God, John, Jesus.
John.
Celebrity, I like that, dude.
Yeah, celebrity guest judge Trainwrecks TV. You like that?
a lot. Wow, yeah.
That's what I'm be calling everybody a Trainwrecks TV. Use your gold X's, Chad. I'm telling you, it's why you need to use your Twitch Prime today. All right, or your red X's too. It's great. All right, here we go.
When is this happening?
Monday. Remember you wanted in on it, right? Monday, the 13th of May.
Caitlin, what game are you playing right now?
Me?
Yeah.
I'm playing your mom.
Ooh, Candy.
Ooh, Candy.
Wow, Candy, that was
That's my
vicious.
girl,
Don't you ever
okay?
talk about Mama West like that again. I'll come to your
Candy's
neck.
learning.
Whoa. In game, Wes, relax.
I'm not really gonna come. That's an
Oh,
expression.
actually, you can if you want.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'll come on your neck.
Wait, okay.
That's not what I meant. That's not what I meant. That was an accident.
Let's relax there, Alex. I almost called you Alabrel.
What the fuck?
I almost called you
My hair
Alabrel.
is on the top of my head,
Never
not
do
on the
that.
bottom, looking like I got
It's
a
because you're losing in the poll and he's confused.
Oh,
all right.
Good one.
Okay, here we go. All right, the poll is finished. About 10,000 votes. That's probably about as good as we're going to get because it's lagging for most people, I'm sure. Here we go. All right, let's take a vote. Mr. JONZHERKA, congratulations on winning the round 1. Congratulations, John. You have won a round with 19% of the vote. You need to choose to eliminate one person, and that is between Wes, by the way, and Izzy Bear. Which
Is
one?
this-
Okay.
Is this the moment, John? Is this when we reveal the partnership? Is this when we tell them?
Here's the thing, Izzy. Here's the thing, Izzy. I promised everyone here that I'll protect you from them, but I never promised you that I'd protect you from myself.
That's dirty. That's dirty, John. I thought we were.
Oh, wow.
I thought we were gross.
Oh, wow. Okay.
And Wes, you're gonna be my viral punching bag. That's what I'm keeping. You're coming to the highlight reel, big boy.
I've actually never been attracted to John until right then when he betrayed someone.
Okay.
Really?
Thank you. Yeah.
I'm always attracted to him.
All right.
Yeah, me too.
Candy, you're attracted to literally anything that moves.
Not me.
It's true. Not true. We said we'd get a drink at TwitchCon and then we didn't.
All right. Izzy Bear 713. Thank you so much. Go ahead and shout your channel out, please, before we move on.
Izzy Bear 713 at Twitch. Y'all already know.
Thank you.
Have a good one. Thanks for having me on.
Izzy. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. Thank you, Izzy. Bye-bye now. Take care, Izzy. All right, anyway, let's see. We're going to bring Trainwrecks here on camera, and then the next round we'll get Canute in here because since he's here. All right, there we go. Ladies, there we go. He's on camera. Okay, so...
And Train, I got a question for Train. Like, what's it like living inside of a train?
Hey, it's great, baby.
What does that mean?
Yeah, like your room is like really long and skinny or something.
A lot of reverb in that container.
Like, is that a hallway you stream in?
Like,
Yeah, it's
yo,
pretty
Train,
overpriced, too.
Train, your
Pretty
funniest
overpriced.
comment on one of your YouTube videos, some guy said, I can't believe you managed to pull this off from a shipping container.
Shipping container, yeah. It's pretty crazy. I'm always on the move in the ocean.
All right,
Do you
so...
ever not wear your merch
me
these days,
too.
Train?
What's up?
I never see you not wearing your merch these days.
Hey,
Holy shit.
I have so many. I have crew neck, hoodie. I have shirts. They're just comfortable.
Shameless plug.
How
by the
comfortable
way.
are they? Like, should I get one?
I want to... Would you buy me a sweatshirt,
yeah.
Train?
Raj,
Would you just send me one? Yeah,
I'll give you one for.
Raj, do you
I
have
want to wear
any
one of
low
yours.
cut?
I'm
Do
still
you have
behind
any
on.
low cut merchandise?
Train was supposed to send me a fucking hoodie.
Sending
I-
lower cut
3 months
merchandise.
ago.
Yeah,
It's not even just you, Hasan. It's every single person. I just haven't gone around. Dude, I'm so lazy, I have to go to the post office. I have to put every address down individually. I have to do, 2-day mail or 1-day first class. It just sucks. So I just
Ask
figured
your mods
eventually I'll
to
see
do
you
it.
guys.
China to do it for you.
Did you just
Raj?
put that whole thing in your mouth, Candy?
No, I'm talking about the merch I have, sending it to
All right,
everybody.
anyway.
US.
Yeah, I'd love some. I actually want a Greeks merch, but I want it in his size. I want like one that he's
Why,
worn.
you want a nightgown?
Raj,
No.
can you get merch? I would get
Buying
your
a
merch
tent.
if you got merch.
Nobody would buy my merch. I guarantee
They
you.
would.
Put
They
a golden
would.
X on a
Hey,
t-shirt.
for
just
the
kidding.
record, I just
I'll make
want
merch
everyone
eventually.
to know.
Don't
I
worry,
didn't
Raj.
buy Slicker's merch. Someone gifted it to me. I didn't buy it.
Yeah, that's true. Wait.
Really?
I didn't buy it. It got gifted.
Anyway, let's move on to the next topic. Is it okay to say that word if you're rhyming along with songs? Is it okay?
What if you're rapping a song that a white rapper wrote and they say the N-word?
Yeah, yo, actually, Raj, can I ask you, which is the biggest hit from Jay-Z and Kanye? Can you say it?
Well, I don't know. I have no idea.
Okay.
This is the sort of shitty music you listen to, John.
Oh, you listen to Stormzy?
No, I don't listen to Stormzy. I listen to old school
He
hip hop.
listens to Tupac.
You didn't even know Tupac's fucking name.
Why do you
Hey, Wes, shut your fucking mouth. You don't talk to Sliker and me like that. We're the biggest affiliates on Twitch, you stupid bitch.
Thank you.
Look,
you know, Wes is an affiliate.
I don't know.
Too.
I think Wes is an affiliate, and he's bigger than both of you.
Higher average.
Oh.
So anyway, what was I gonna say? So yeah, let's debate the topic a little bit.
The question doesn't make any sense unless you specify the songs.
Okay, so like I don't know, like let's say like the
Gangster's Paradise,
the In Paris song, you know, with the whatever in Paris.
Wait, who is in Paris, Rob?
I feel like I can't. I feel like it's socially not acceptable for me to say it, so I'm not going to say it. But like it's N-word with light A in Paris, and that's the song.
Raj, if you say it, you're supporting black artists.
That's true.
Well, you know what? I don't know. That's up to you guys to debate.
By not saying it, you're conforming to the left's weird games.
Okay, well,
I don't think always about the left. I don't know. I wouldn't say it.
Because look, Hasan once said, and I've never respected him more for this. You all laughed at him. He said everything has a political message, and it's true.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Nice.
Every fucking movie has a left-wing narrative in Hollywood right now.
Oh, not a left wing.
Cutie, you don't know
Everything
shit.
can be whatever you
Cutie, you keep that attitude up with me, you're next.
I would love to see what you could do to me, John. I would love it.
He's talking about eliminating from the show.
Vote for me if you want to see her cry.
Okay.
I would love John to make me
He's
cry.
talking about eliminating her from the show.
Cinderella doesn't
I always cry after
So does anybody have any?
John, did you hear what
I have an opinion.
giving you? If you
I want to hear Candy's opinion.
Look at me, drug rehabilitation.
Left-wing narrative.
Hey, guys, Candy, go ahead, please, Candy.
So yes, about this song thing, I think I am choosing to respect like what I've heard. Like I'm not supposed to say that word. I'm not gonna say it, and I don't think it's up to us to say if it's okay or not. Like I would love for it to be okay to just sing along with a song, but I'm gonna choose not to.
You know
and
what?
be respectful.
Do you know what the media portrays it as? The media portrays you not saying the N-word is racism, in my opinion. I see it like that. If you don't say the N-word, it's racism.
Wait, so
I don't know. I don't.
The media portrays this is what I think.
Wait, okay. Well, how do I say it? Because my English is shit, right?
Here's how you say it.
John, let Sliker finish out. John, thank you.
So I think if you say the N-word, it's fine. It's nothing wrong with it. But if you don't say it, it's racist, right?
Actually,
it's not a bad word.
Should we all hold hands and say the N-word?
But no, be careful because like you can get in trouble and
okay,
also,
Raj, can I?
If it's racist not to say it, why aren't you saying it right now, Sliker?
You're not allowed to say it here.
Let's hear it.
No, I'm not going to say it.
Sing us a song, Sliker.
To get banned. I know you want me to get banned.
Sing us a
John,
song.
quiet. John, I will call on you.
Trick you.
Okay, call me, baby.
Go ahead, QT,
Don't
please.
use words
Guys, is there-
that groups of individuals have told you are gross.
Okay, but is there
Use
ever a
words
point?
that don't
Wait,
describe you.
stop.
Go ahead, QT, please.
Is there ever a point where we're giving a word too much power?
Yes.
What does that mean?
Yeah, but
What do you mean?
we're not
What
the
does
ones
that
to
mean?
Like,
I mean, listen,
All right, bro. Don't
it is
don't
my
hate on
world
the
we're
guy.
giving too much power to.
what was that, Train?
Nothing.
Raj?
I can't finish that sentence.
Squad W.
So, what were you saying, John? Go ahead, John.
Yeah, what I'm saying is like all my friends I grew up with, black, we said it, we rapped it, but we use it in a camaraderie, brotherly way. Yeah. It's kind of weird that they want to take that away from me. These are like my best friends.
What I am saying.
Yes, this is
You know what I mean?
Yeah, so that's the idea, right? That's the debate here. Is can you? Obviously, nobody endorses using the word in the racist, discriminating
Negative
way.
way.
Right, the negative way.
Yes.
What we're talking about is using the word in a more brotherly way, but who's allowed to do that? It would be Sliker and John, who are not African American or not black.
I don't know if
not
they're
are they
allowed.
able
That
to
would
say
make me
that?
uncomfortable.
I think that's the
Yeah,
point.
whoever's
It's
comfortable
too
with
hard
it.
to define the rule, so it's better to just do
But
it.
Well,
why?
Raj, in the good old days, people just got their ass beat if they didn't have the pass, right?
Oh, yeah, but like,
saying we should do that instead of warning?
No. I'm not saying we beat their ass. I'm saying like, oh, he's rude. He shouldn't use it that way. You know, like that.
Well, how do they know if you have a pass, John? Do you pull it out of your wallet or something?
That's the thing. If you're singing along, you clearly got a pass because you're supporting their culture. You dumbass.
Okay, all right, interesting.
I don't know,
Alabro,
but
do you have an
just
opinion?
because you're singing along
Go ahead,
doesn't
Train.
mean you're
Go ahead,
supporting
Train.
their culture.
Listen, it's not even seen that way. Like in a song, like every artist knows. Like I mean, I'm pretty sure these artists have interviewed about it. That they've posted it. They're aware that people sing along to songs. They sing along to their friends' songs. Like if it's in the context of the lyrics, I do not think it's racist.
But what if it's a racist singing this song?
But I'm pretty sure that not everyone is okay with like me singing it.
Let Train finish. Let Train finish, please.
If it's some extreme, listen, just use your brain. If it's some extreme crazy shit, like for example, when the hard R is used in a rap song, that's too far for me. I'm not going to sing along with the hard R. I just changed the hard R to a soft A, and I finished the lyrics. Like, just use your head. But if it's,
I'm sure even Twitch stuff say it themselves.
It's just like,
wait. Hold on. Has Twitch put any song on Twitch Sings that has the N-word in it? Because if so, they're endorsing anyone saying it, right?
No, because there's a context.
I don't think they have. I don't think they have.
And if you're a white guy and you're singing a Twitch Sing songs that has the N-word in it, it's like, yeah, Twitch put it on Twitch's platform.
Oh man, dude.
You can say it.
No,
I don't think Twitch Sings has.
Has anyone gotten suspended for singing this word even?
No,
nobody's gotten suspended. No.
I'll say it like this. I'll say it like this. On my stream earlier, I was singing along to the lyrics. Ban me. I'm not going to give up what I love.
No, but you know what could happen? Like if you play a lot of songs.
This is such a weird.
Wait, Hasan, go ahead.
Can I say?
Hassan, go ahead. Say again.
You can't ban me. You can ban me, but I'm not gonna stop saying it. Is kind of a weird take.
Like hold on.
Isn't that the take that
Guys, one at a time. John, go ahead.
If you're not hurting anyone, you're in your room singing along on a stream. Who the fuck is this hurting?
Go ahead.
You know what?
It's
could
about
happen? No,
John, you're done, John. Go ahead, Josh.
What if the person singing is
Casey,
like Nick
Josh.
Fuentes?
Yeah. So, like, nothing that you can say in your room can, like, actively hurt someone by your standards, John. But the point is about, like, potential emotional harm or, like, disturbance. That's their issue with it. With that said, wait.
No, you're not going to finish. You're not finishing.
Just, like, one second, okay? With that said, I agree that, like, generally it's a bit too far away. There was an issue, because Trent brought it up, whatever. Kendrick Lamar, I just looked up who it was. He invited a white fan on stage, right, to sing along one of his songs with him. And then the song had the N-word in it, and then she says it because she's singing along, like, after she was invited by Kendrick up on stage, and he flips out at her, like, calls her out in front of the entire audience, whatever. I think that's insane. Like, that level's insane. I don't know. I think just extend a bit of goodwill.
Set her up.
Yeah, fully.
Well, she didn't have the pass.
Well, it almost feels like black artists who use the N-word in their songs also have the expectation that white fans will not say the N-word. And this is a widely contested, something that artists debate all the time. But
so would you say that
of Twitch TOS, it absolutely makes sense because, John, your friends might
So
allow you to say that.
Let him finish, John.
In a brotherly fashion, but that doesn't change the reality that people don't know the context when you're saying it on your stream. Now, beyond that, the reason why this is a bad word to say is because it works to deliberately dehumanize black people. And even if you don't have any ill intent, other
I feel like
people
I hear Hasan say this every week.
Ill intent.
Of course, everything is dehumanization. Everything is toxic masculinity.
Let him finish, guys.
Dehumanizing. Can I finish my point?
Let him finish and then go ahead, Train.
We do this point every week.
Candy, guys. I mean, Casey.
Oh.
Anyway,
why would someone let you finish your point when you say the dumbest fucking shit on earth?
Wes.
You're saying a word dehumanizes a group of people? That word?
It does.
Dehumanizes them?
Never read a fucking
That's literally what the word is for, Wes.
That is the whole point of the
that's
N-word.
why the word was transformed. There are
works
multiple versions of the word that are dehumanized.
It clearly hasn't been transformed.
It works alongside the justifications for slavery. In order to justify slavery,
I agree with that.
You had to make it seem like black people were not human. They were subhuman. This is precisely why this word came about. If you don't understand the etymology, I don't know what to fucking tell you.
There's a big difference in music versus
fucking moron.
John, quiet, Wes, quiet. Train, go after. Go ahead, Train.
There is, listen, yes, the N-word is dehumanizing. Hasan's right in that sense. I just don't agree with the context of the music. Like in every other context.
Just saying, but what if a racist
let me
is
finish,
singing
Casey,
it?
real quick. Let me just finish, and then you can go. Okay. What if a racist is singing it?
Yeah, like you're saying it's okay to sing it in music, but what if a racist, like someone who you know, like
so
what
it's
if
all
Nick Fuentes
context.
I don't think a racist is listening to that music or singing it. Right?
I don't know. I wouldn't say that. So
it's a perfect world, a perfect example you're giving me. A racist is also they're listening to the
I
culture
think people
of what they're
who do
against.
not like black people will listen to rap music and sing along to it. Yes, 100%.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah,
why do you have 12 white people debating
the
this
music is not the
every
issue.
week?
What they're doing then is them, right?
I just think yes, it is. The word is dehumanizing. 100%, I agree with Hasan in that sense. I just don't agree with that in music. I don't know. I think there's a context in music the same way there's a context in politics, right? Destiny drops the N-bomb and he's giving an example. In the music, if it's so dehumanizing, then why aren't the same people that you're telling me that have talked about it, talked against it, why are they using it so frequently? Isn't that something where you should set the example yourself by taking it out of your own music? I'm so confused. Like where's the line there? Like,
so you're saying black people are dehumanizing themselves by using it in their own?
I think it's a way for black people to take back the word.
What I'm saying.
Exactly.
That's what Hasan is saying, and I'm questioning
It's them taking back the word.
A large number of black elders have argued against the use of the word in their own.
Is there a council?
Yeah, no, that doesn't matter. I would say some people are trying to normalize it and use it like John said, like brotherly as or a term of endearment. But the problem is there's still a chunk of the population who doesn't use it that way.
Yeah, but can I say Raj or no?
And even beyond that, what's really awful is that there is still systemic racism. There is still systemic.
Okay, you've said it before. Listen, Hasan, you've been talking a long time. Listen, Hasan, answer me this. Answer me this. Do black artists want everyone on this podcast to know their fucking lyrics at the concert? You fucking idiot.
Hold on.
Well, that's the context. That's the context where it's
you have no
okay.
IQ left. You're done.
Can I say something about Twitch? Like when it comes to
this would not be an issue. This would not be an issue.
Guys, let Candy go. She's waiting.
This would not be an issue if the consequences of systemic racism still did not affect the black community. If there was true equality, which probably will never be achieved, I'm assuming that this wouldn't be as big of a problem.
How do you support them? By listening and buying their fucking mixtapes, you
no one is
fucking
saying
idiot.
Don't buy the mixtapes.
No, you're actually losing this, bro. Stop embarrassing yourself.
So you're saying if they say the N-word at all, we shouldn't support it. We shouldn't buy it. We shouldn't support it at all.
It's not up to me. It's not up to me to decide. But if
you're the one trying to make the fucking point, so obviously you're trying to make it up to you because you're trying to influence others to believe.
No, I mean like
spewing out of
which one of us works for a national news outlet to discuss social issues?
You think working for a national news outlet makes you important, makes you right, just because some dumbass
certainly gives you a lot more fucking.
You were the one, and you were the family.
It gives you more authority. It gives you more practice at dealing with these sorts of.
Hey guys, Wes.
Silver spoon political.
Raj, there's one thing you got to remember, Raj.
John, my voice is talking. John, my voice is talking.
That's true. I heard that. I heard that.
All right. Okay.
I'm pretty sure I saw that.
Go ahead, Candy. Let's get Candy. Let's get Candy.
Have this conversation because there are 0 black people here. I mean, we can have the conversation, but I'm not going to say I'm an authority on the matter because I've never been impacted in a negative way by the N-word, obviously, and neither have you. None of you have.
Yeah.
Well, this is the topic, Wes.
You do, and somebody needs to fucking speak reason about it.
No, Alabro, he just said he can't speak reason because he's never been influenced
Alabro,
by it.
I want to go back to your point on the fact that somebody that has that's a political commentator. Can you go back to that point real quick?
Yeah, my point is that Hasan has literally been being paid to be sensitive about and speak intelligently about these topics for years.
It's literally nepotism. Do you not understand? His family shoot him into his position.
Wes.
Guys. Is that true? Is that true?
Family shooing.
Let Hasan go.
It doesn't mean he's not good at it.
Guys. Wes.
The Young Turks when it was 26 employees. You piece of shit. You don't know what that's what we're talking about.
That's a lot of fucking.
That's so many shit.
Votes in the chat, okay?
Hey, I'm a full-time streamer. I'm getting paid also because people want to hear my 5-head thoughts. Just saying. So,
it doesn't make them correct or right.
I don't think that I'm the foremost authority on the subject. As a matter of fact, I mentioned multiple
times. But here, you say that for damage control after you spewed all this bullshit out of your mouth. You're like, oh, by the way, I don't want this to come back at me, so I'm not really authority after I just said all these things.
You're making a coherent point right now?
Yes, I am.
Yes.
Hasan, that's a good ad hominem you did there by calling me a dumb fuck after I made a point.
You're a dumb fat fuck motherfucker.
Hey, John, quiet, not now.
You're against ad hominems, you stupid piece of shit. Why are you attacking me? The entire podcast.
Well, here's the thing. Like, I don't think anything that
you are so fucking
guys.
So ad hominem you is an ad hominem. You're shitting on you because you're just everything you
like cutie Cinderella telling she's a bitch.
Guys, hey, listen up. Listen up.
This dumb bitch has a question.
Hey, one at a time, please, guys. Try to. I know you guys.
The best way to discuss my thoughts is to make fun of my weight.
No, I'm
guys.
Guys.
Hey,
makes good points and
hey, chill. Hey, guys, listen to my voice, one at a time, okay? Look, raise your hand when you want to speak.
Real quick, yo.
Yeah, go ahead, Trey.
Please, Casey or Cutie or Candy, can you guys go to your bathrooms, get some tampons? We're gonna hand these things out right now. Okay?
Yeah.
Chill the fuck out, okay? Everyone, chill out.
What does your period have to do with it, huh, Train?
Yeah, that's
emotional distress.
It's not a period thing. It's just a hey, listen.
Trainwrecks has to plug his ass because he has like.
Say, buddy.
Hey,
What do you mean, Train? We just want to have a word out. Can I just say something?
Candy,
I don't even want to say anything anymore.
Go ahead, Candy. Please say what you want to say, Candy.
Say
what you want to say.
Okay.
Say it.
Okay, so I think that on Twitch, like the topic was originally, I think that it's like listening to a lot of songs that has that word and talking, like singing that song, like it might create a racist chat, and that is bad. So that's why we should avoid it.
Hey, Raj, I got a question.
Okay, Sliker, it's getting down to 5 minutes. You need to start farming votes. You haven't said anything.
No, John, you can't.
It's getting down to the wire.
QT Cinderella's been waiting to speak. Go ahead, QT.
Why didn't anyone answer what I said? Do you agree with me?
No, I don't agree
No,
with you.
Candy, no one agrees with you.
Nope.
Anyway, my thing is, but you're really cute, Candy. Candy, you are so cute, though. Okay, you're really, really cute.
Keep being cute.
Anyway, this is my question. So, Wes, do you think you're an expert on the subject since you're yelling at everyone who disagrees with you?
I'm not
Yeah,
yelling
you
at everyone.
fat fuck.
Hold on.
Yeah, Wes.
Hasan,
I don't think I'm an expert,
Hasan,
but I think I have enough confidence to call out Hasan when he's just spewing bullshit out of his mouth. Here's the thing: is I don't think I'm right because of my position that was given to me.
Dumb motherfuckers.
That's his issue.
Rant.
He thinks.
What?
He didn't
Guys,
say he was
listen.
right.
Listen.
I am
He literally said
Oh
you
my
can't
God.
speak
Oh
on
my
it.
God.
I'm here trying to make
One at
jokes
a time,
about
please.
some Berg crazy shit like you've done. That's the only time I had to pop off of you because you're so self-entitled because of your position that you were given, by the way, never earned, and that you think everything you say is absolute. And then
Yeah, Hasan, you SJW cunt.
Let me finish, Hasan. Let me finish. I have one more point.
Finish what, motherfucker?
right,
You
go
keep
ahead.
saying the same. You keep repeating the same shit over and over again.
Hasan,
You have no
Hasan.
idea.
Hasan,
John, no.
Hasan.
John, no. It's between them.
You absolutely don't have any idea when it comes to this issue, and you're just trying to fucking farm the chat because you have absolutely.
I don't even
no
have chat open.
coherent
I don't
points
give a
whatsoever on the
flying
issue.
fuck about the chat. You're just trying to dehumanize me with your words. That's what you're doing, man. You're trying to deliver my point because I don't have your
like
I don't
3
have your
IQ
given
takes
position.
every single
So
time you
you're
open your
trying to say my views
fucking
are
mouth,
wrong
Wes.
because I don't have a
Chill.
political
Whoa.
Wait,
Hey,
is
hey,
Hasan
hey.
discriminating against
Stop
people who are mentally handicapped? He just said something about people with
hold on.
3 IQ.
Guys.
Hold
All
on.
right. One at a time, please.
Hey, Raj.
Yeah,
Raj.
go ahead.
There's not. There, I don't need to do anything.
Let John quiet.
Subhuman.
Oh, Jesus.
By
What
existing.
the fuck?
Okay, thank you
I'm
for
considered
telling me I
toxic.
should
He's
kill
calling
myself.
people
I appreciate it,
subhuman.
Hasan.
Look, I think we should probably get.
What the
I feel like we definitely
Guys.
need an African American perspective in here. Or
Let's get Dean. He wants to.
No.
anyway,
Wait,
I
Raj,
got
can I
a
ask you a
business email from somebody
Be right
that
back
could
one
step
second,
in.
okay?
Sliker, we're down to 3 minutes.
Raj, wait. I have one
Go ahead, John. Go ahead, John.
Okay, so here's my question, right? Here's my question.
Wait, real quick.
Hasan,
I'll step
please.
out for a second, bring him in.
Fucking God.
I'll step out, you bring him in, okay?
Okay, well, let me see if he's available, Train, one
See
second.
who's available, and then, yeah, okay, cool.
Is it Danny Brown? I fucking love that guy.
No, he's just a random Twitch streamer that messaged me. He's a gamer and he's a hip-hop artist from Minneapolis, known as @Hikaron_. He's a streamer on Twitch. He's got, I don't know, maybe we could bring him in. I don't know where he's at. It's not Bruce.
Bruce, drop him off. That guy's a genius.
I know, that guy could help. He could help quite a bit.
He's too young.
You don't
He's
think it might
immature.
not be
He's
slightly
he's
more
in high
helpful
school.
to have like 6 African Americans on the stream
yes.
to perhaps
Oh,
give a varied
good point,
opinion?
Alibro. Good point.
It's already varied. You just
I
want to have
actually
it
agree.
even.
Let's bring 6, and then we'll need 7.
I don't know if the guy
What do
that
you
said
mean it's
is he in
varied?
here
This whole goddamn screen is white.
Yeah, but you don't agree with 90% of everything, so stop acting like we're all pushing the
That's
same
why we
argument.
need to be
Should I step out, Raj, real quick?
No, you're good for now. I haven't got a hold of him anyway, but
Okay, be right back real quick then.
Raj, can I ask a question?
Yeah, sure. Go ahead, John.
Right. So on Davie Street, when I run gay events in a club, I ask them. They keep calling me. My gay friends call me the F word. I'm like, isn't that word like harmful? What are you doing? Why do you call me or each other that? This is how my buddy explained it, right? And he works for Blueprint. He said it's literally a civil war between sensitive gays and the ones that don't really care. It's just a word.
It's the same thing with the other word. It's all polarizing.
Dude,
It's
just
all
let Raj
polarizing.
talk, man. Holy shit.
No.
Oh my god.
I don't understand why we need to care so much. Why can't we just be respectful to each other and just like
Because
don't
Candy,
care?
I'll tell you something, Candy. You're never gonna do what the left wants to do. Control evil fully. There's gonna be people who perpetrate evil. You have to call them out on it, but you can't go banning people of God who want to bring people out of depression. You can't go banning them because I rap to a fucking song.
Zerka, let's talk about
Shut the fuck up,
No, cunt, you.
I'm
I've had
horny
enough
for
of
you,
you,
Casey.
What you do is we have a
John,
advice
quiet.
stream, Zerka, and
Nym.
someone was depressed, and your
Yes.
only advice is you said they need.
I want to listen to you, buddy. I'm sorry.
That's not my only advice, Wes.
Sliker, 30 seconds. What are you going to say? Sliker, get those votes.
Hey, guys.
No, I said clinical studies prove that spirituality brings you out of depression, you fat ass.
Hey, guys,
I want to see how many votes Sliker gets without talking the whole round.
Guys,
I haven't.
if somebody's engaged in a one-on-one like battle, just like don't throw in a side comment because it just aids as my headset and everybody else's.
Okay.
So,
Wes is building momentum because he knows he's.
but we
next.
do have an African American hip hop artist from Minneapolis that maybe could step in real quick to give
one black person's opinion that we
Well,
don't
look,
even.
well, Hasan, I mean, look, man, look. I mean,
the consensus.
Are you dehumanizing him by saying his opinion doesn't matter?
Yes.
Oh my god.
That's fucked up, Hassan.
Raj,
That's
I
fucked
really
up,
can't do
Hassan.
this.
Wait, what'd you say?
This triggered fat fuck is constantly fucking reeing the entire time. And then I'm the
Hassan, just wait until the vote.
And I fucking say something back.
No, you guys are good. You guys are good.
Rush, you need Jesse Jackson. I've seen South Park. He's the spokesman for black
Canute,
people.
not now, Canute. Hold on, one second. We're gonna get somebody in Discord.
Is really coming out.
My leftist triggered side? You've been fucking screaming the entire time, Porky Pig Boy. Shut your
Another
mouth.
ad hominem.
Was.
I'm not attacking you.
No, it was, dude. The topic is like literally the topic of the podcast is this okay? And then you flamed Hasan for giving his opinion on that. Is everyone just meant to sit here silently? Like, can no one speak on it? No, you literally got mad at him because you were like, "How are you speaking as an authority when that's the fucking point of what we're here for? We're here to discuss it. No one's saying they're an authority."
No,
Shut
I
up,
give him
incel.
shit because he's trying to speak.
Okay, hold on.
I thought you guys were married.
He's trying to keep the backlash off him at the end by saying,
Okay, hold
"Oh,
on. So
I'm not
we
an
actually
authority
have
after
two.
all
We have
this
two
outrage."
people. Hold on,
Actually, my perspective.
guys. Listen to my voice. Listen. We have two people to come in that are gonna give a perspective that both of which are
One as well, if you want Rush. Dean, you can come.
Dean. We could
Are
get.
they
We could
actually
get.
hip-hop artists?
No, one is a hip hop artist, but we can actually give the perspective because I feel like we are a cast of all not black people, so I think it would be important
Listen
to.
to some of his.
What?
Can you play his mixtape or something first?
What? Like there are no black people here. I think it's important to get that perspective. Why should we be able to speak on it? Okay. 1 second. Let me get them both in here. Hikaron is the one, and then there's another Twitch streamer named Ambish that would like to get in. I can't draft. I can't
bring Candace Owens too.
I can't get the.
Hello.
Hi.
Am I low? No, is that you? Nym or Nym? Was that you that said that? No, you're good. 1 second. Let's get let's see here. Hakaran _ join the join the podcast join here room in my Discord if you can. All right.
Stop flexing, Ala, bro.
1 second. All right.
Andy. You got some muscle on there.
I do not.
Okay, Alabro, let's
do.
Hey,
Alabro,
calm down.
Alabro, why are you objectifying women? You're being clipped.
Because I was doing this.
That was really creepy.
That doesn't give him reason to objectify you, Candy.
Creepy. You're right.
Up, Alabro.
Actually,
I'm a horrible
Apologize.
Apologize.
SJW cuck.
Apologize.
We're just joking. We're just joking.
We're joking.
No. Alabro, I think you should apologize.
All right, Ambish is here.
I'm not going to apologize because you told me.
Alabro, you're being
If Andy were upset by it, I would definitely apologize.
Hey, you're being clipped, Gandalf.
Apologize
I'm bringing
to
on my
Candy's tits.
African American friend as co-host.
Candy, do you feel objectified?
No, I don't.
Canute.
I don't.
Okay, then you're
I
fine.
definitely trust anybody that Canute brings on. That is.
What is that supposed
The
to mean?
first time I ever came on the show, the same exact subject was discussed, and I think Trihex even had a more centrist take, which I disagreed with.
Really?
It's not going to change my mind.
Okay,
it shouldn't change anyone else's mind just because,
Hasan,
I don't know what
Hasan, don't you
perspective
think
is going
that's
to
the
be.
issue with political?
Now I really want him to agree with
Regardless-
Hasan, and then he's like, "Oh,
If
Hasan,
people
I got a
present
question.
views
Okay,
that
hey,
completely
hey
destroy
guys,
them-
what,
I'm
guys,
saying
quiet,
that
real quick,
regardless
he's
of what
here.
this
He's
person
here.
said,
Raj is talking."
Guys, listen, Hasan. Ambish here, who has 94,000 Twitch followers. Welcome aboard the show. How are you, sir?
I'm all right. How are you?
I'm doing well, man. Thank you so much for joining us. You were messaging in the chat. You wanted to get in on the conversation. I'd love to hear your perspective.
Oh yeah, I just think everybody here is just like trying to say the same thing, but kind of like miscommunicating. I mean, first of all, as like both an artist and a black guy, like we kind of come up in a certain environment that other people just wouldn't understand. So literally, when we say the N-word, obviously, like we don't mean it against each other, like in a negative way, but you know, because we come up in a certain kind of culture, we put this into our music, and unfortunately, it gets into a crowd where like some people may use it against us and some people may not. Do we want that? Absolutely not. But that's something that just kind of happens, and that's not something that we can really control. So like, if someone feels like, oh yeah, well, I'm not using it in a racist kind of way, so I'm just gonna say it, I don't mean it that way. That's cool, but you got to be mindful. Even though you are not racist yourself, that doesn't mean that someone else may not take it the right way. Not every black guy is comfortable with a white person saying the N-word around them. You know what I'm saying? So you have to be mindful of like who is around you and how comfortable other people are. And if people are not comfortable with it, then you shouldn't say anything.
True.
So like a Twitch platform.
Someone's always gonna get triggered though.
Okay,
right?
and I think Dean's in here. Dean, you could speak on that as well. Dean.
Yeah, on you see, I have a total different perspective on it. So basically, I feel like if somebody came up with me and they went through the same shit I've been through, they have the right to say it. I've always been comfortable with them saying it. But once again, Ambish has a different perspective of it. So, and that's my perspective on it.
Wait, what does that mean when you say they've been through the same shit you've been through?
So, just
grown up as a young black man.
Basically, Wes, when we were arguing about this,
Did I ask any of you?
No, let him speak.
Dean, can I go?
No, John, you can't. Dean can go though. Go ahead, Dean.
My best friend.
Yeah, basically, that's all I'm saying is if because I grew up in the hood. I'm not from the hood. I didn't want to be there. But like, if they went through the same shit I've been through, like if this is like a white kid named Ariel or some shit, right? He hangs with us. Everything that happens to me happened to him. He's like, I'm cool with him saying it. So that's just.
So is it only if it's in your group, like your hood, or if, say
Like
I grew up? Because I grew up in the Oak Cliff area, Dallas area, what you would call the hood, been shot at, friends been shot, blah, blah, blah. So do I have the N-word pass just because I've had a
Your
hard
boards will allow
upbringing?
you to say it with you, right?
Wait,
Bro, what
wait,
the
does that
fuck
mean-
is he
does that mean
saying,
that
bro?
you're
What?
actually
Hold on.
It's like what we've gone through.
Wes
You
is just
said
trying to
the
get the
hood.
pass right now.
No, I don't give a fuck about the
No,
past.
it doesn't. You haven't gone through the same thing
Bro,
because
Wes
you
is
haven't
fucking
been treated the
All right,
same way. That
go
word
ahead.
hasn't been used against
Ambish,
you, Wes.
Ambish, go ahead and
Wait,
speak
can I
on
ask
it,
Ambish
Ambish.
a question?
bro, I don't get it. Like fuck the history right now. Like you have a fucking brain, so that means you shouldn't say it.
Debatable. They don't all.
Like you know that you shouldn't say it. So if you know that you shouldn't say it, what the fuck would possess you to actually go out? No, shut up. Shut up. Actually, shut up. You're a fucking idiot, bro. Stop saying it if you know that you shouldn't say it. If
you are misconstruing my argument. How are you going to
you have no argument. It's as simple as this. If people don't like it, don't do it.
Say, well, what he's been
why are you arguing
about
saying
I've grown up in a similar
Why are you of all people arguing on why to say the N-word? If people are not comfortable with it and you know that you shouldn't say it to begin with, just don't say it. Shut up.
Yeah.
Isn't this part of the problem, Wes? Regardless of how much you've been destroyed, you're never going to change your opinion. Isn't that part of the problem? If your argument has been destroyed, you'll never change your opinion.
I would say that applies to you as well, bro.
Let me check what you said in the beginning. You said it depends on the person. So if they think you can say it, it's cool. If they think you can't, it's not. So if you think I shouldn't say the N-word, but Dean's like, yeah, we're best friends, or you should say the N-word, that's what I call you. I can call you.
Yeah, but both of them don't think you should say it on Twitch. That's the whole point.
No, yeah, I'm not talking about Twitch. I'm talking a holistic
general consensus.
We were talking about
guys. We got broad. Raj literally said take it broad. That's what I did.
The general consensus is to not say it, right? But there are people, like, for example, I'm from the hood, you know what I'm saying? I got on Twitch, I ended up becoming a completely different person. I love Twitch for that, right? Now I'm a completely different person. I know that white people don't just listen to pop music. Now I know you guys are, like, everybody is human. You guys are more like us than we actually believe. You know what I'm saying? So my thing is, if you know that you should not say it, you know what I'm saying? If there are going to be certain people that really don't give a shit. I have white friends, and I laugh like a mug when one of my, like, we literally egg our friends on every now and then in the Discord, like, hey, you gonna say it? Hey, you gonna say it? Because this is what we do. We just fuck around in Discord all fucking day.
Raj.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but you're literally you can't do that. You
just think that it's okay.
Can I get a Discord
invite? In my community,
please?
literally, it's normal to say that back and forth. That's like friend. So,
okay.
Like, I get what you're saying in Discord. And also, Ambush, the point I wanted to ask you in the beginning was something Hasan said about the word being dehumanizing.
Get in, Train. Get in.
Okay, real quick, okay? I don't know how this evolved from, listen, okay? I don't think anyone here, except for, I don't even think Wes, no one, I don't know how this evolved into who can fucking say it and who cannot say it, okay? We're not talking about who can say it in Discord, who can say it with their boys. This wasn't even the fucking conversation. We're talking about, for example, YG's new song, right? Bitch blank, hoe blank, snitch blank, right? We're saying, can we sing along to that? We are not talking about if we're with our boys fucking smoking a blunt, can we fucking sit there dropping the N-bomb? We're not talking about that. We're talking about when YG releases a song and it's a hit song and he's releasing it to all of America, all of the world. Does he have the expectation that, hey, I don't want all the white people listening to my music, buying my album, I don't want them singing along. I want them just to listen and shut the fuck up. Is that the message he's sending out? Or can we sing along? That is what we're talking about, okay? No one here.
That still comes down to comfortability. That still comes down to comfortability. If you are like Trent, if you sit there and tell me that you believe that you can say it like point blank period with other black people,
we're not saying it.
What do you mean you can say it?
They're not saying it. They're singing it.
Wait, 1 second, Ambush.
If you're singing it, you're still singing.
Go ahead. Let Dean go. Go ahead, please sing.
Yeah. So basically, Train, if you buy the album, you're in your car, you know what I'm saying, your Prius, you're driving down the street, you could say you're but the thing is, if you're around any other black guy, don't get mad if you get looked at.
Hey, I ain't saying if I'm around.
On Twitch.
There was a contextual.
What if Raj is in his Lambo? Can he say it?
I don't ever say it, no matter which way or who I'm around.
Behind closed doors or not around anyone else, he could say it. But the thing is, if I knew Raj, and I knew Raj, and Raj went through the same shit I went through, all right, so Raj could say it around me. But if he buys the album, like you were saying, Train, he buys the album, he's playing in his fucking Lambo, right? Windows up, he could say it. He could say whatever the fuck he wants to say. But it all
comes down to having respect for people you don't know, and also you know.
Respect. I agree.
So let me ask you this, okay? If this music is being put out by almost every artist, almost every album, there's one usage of this word, right? Not all of them, but almost all albums, right? So if this is so dehumanizing and it's so disgusting for most people to say in the song, in the songs of the people they love and the people they support, then why is it? If it's so negative, so bad, if it's such a bad representation, if it's dehumanizing, if the context of singing along when the context of the song that's not being used in a racist way, why is it being used? Why is it being advocated for? Why is it being why are we seeing increase in usages of it?
I think it's black people taking back something. It's them taking their culture.
Honestly,
okay, hey, one second. Hey, one second. We have
that's the best argument.
Hey guys, 1 second. We have another guy. His name is Hakaran. He's a hip hop artist from Minneapolis, and he's a Twitch streamer. Would like to give his perspective as well. Welcome to the show, my friend. Nice to meet you. Thank you for watching, and thank you for sending the email to get this conversation to go more wide.
It's honestly mind-boggling.
Thanks for having me, Raj.
Yeah, go ahead.
Everyone for being on the show. Well, first of all, I want to say few of you folks have had a great and right perspective. I like what Candyland said earlier, like shouldn't just say it. Which some people are gonna be like, oh, but it's in the songs and the music. One thing you have to take perspective is it's our culture, it's our history. It's a nasty word. We took it back. We use it in a term of dealing. Now, what John said was also correct. Like, yeah, his homies and they also say it together when they're young. He grew up with that. Yeah, that's understandable. Now, in that perspective, John, you should only say it around them, not towards around any other black people. Like you say, you walk into a room with all black.
What about a concert, man? Let's get to
at
it.
What about a concert? If you're around your homies, that's just fine.
That's
honestly,
a safe zone. I feel like a concert's
a safe zone. Exactly. But with the whole Kendrick Lamar situation that Josh brought up with the lady who got brought on stage, my perspective, she shouldn't have said the word. She should have just went over it. And it's a tough and sticky situation when you're around thousands of people. Obviously, everyone in that crowd was all like, "Oh, she said the word, boo." It's a moment where you got to think like, am I in the right place and context to say this? It's kind of like,
kind of awkward.
But
she should have seen it coming.
But Latino people, they also say, like, I don't want to say, SA, but you don't say that outside of that group. They say it's a term of dealing for them and themselves.
Seems pretty unfair to make music that only some people can sing along to.
Well, the thing about this music is you can say it alone by yourself. That's just fine. You can say that N-word by yourself alone in this song. It's just fine. Because you're just citing lyrics from that artist who is spitting their life perspective. Yeah, I'm black. I grew up saying the N-word, so I'm gonna put it in my songs and music. That's totally fine. Now, and when you're with some friends and you're all just blagging around and saying it, that might not be okay. Unless it's like
whenever you're on Twitch, it's not right.
Here's my issue with it. The words like spelling, like a spelling bee. Words come from the word spellcaster. It casts a spell repetition. It's so hard if it's contagious. You will sing along. You will sing along. And guess what? If you have no malicious intent and you're supporting their culture, I mean, like, guys, are you missing the point here? This is
the part what John is saying, he's not wrong. He's not wrong. But now, would you say that around a group of black people that you didn't know? No, you would not. That is not your place.
I wouldn't even talk to people I don't know.
Okay, do you think it's something that should be allowed to be
Train,
said
I'm gonna
on
go
Twitch?
pee, so go ahead and take over.
That's the argument.
Go ahead, Train.
Well, with the argument of that being said, I feel like people of color should be able to say that word.
Right.
Definitely. Well, black people should be able to say that word.
Yeah.
The rest of you, I would not say so.
So let me ask you this, okay? So let me ask you this. If you buy, for example, if you listen to YG's song, okay, and you sing along, okay, are you racist for singing along?
No, you're not racist.
For that song, no, you're not. Especially when you watch the video and see what context where it all comes from, where how it stems from like slavery and things. You're honestly not saying it wrong. In that sort of a context. Now, when you're saying the song "Niggas in Paris," now it's okay. By yourself.
Here's my issue why I get emotional with this subject. Bro, anytime I'm done bouncing, if I got jumped and I'm bleeding, the only thing that gets my mind off everything is my fucking passion, my music. It's so weird that you guys want to restrict me from it's so crazy to me, man. Like,
well, the thing about
it's legal. Go singing music. John,
listen.
Wait, let him speak. Let him speak, please.
Listen, guys, look, the way I see it, right? You should judge the character. If he's trying to be edgy or, whatever, I don't like comedians doing that. I fucking hate it. But
that's you, though. That's your only thing, dude.
When have I ever made a joke like that, you stupid fat ass?
Hey.
Yeah.
When you said, "Oh yeah, I just got fucked up," you literally just said, "Oh yeah,
I listen to the music." Yeah,
when I get fucked up, the only thing that takes me out of my bad mood is singing music with the N-word.
Yeah, it's my music. Yeah, it's my music. It's the shit. Look. When I'm growing up, hold on.
But you don't.
Let's bring it back, folks.
If I listen to something since I've been 8 years old, and it always helps me. if I'm going through shit, it helps me. Why
And
would
with
young
Josh,
liberals
and
push
with
me
the
away
person-
from
So
it?
like
that
as
music
African American
was-
people, we see it differently when other people of color say it versus white people, because white people created the word, use it against us systematically.
True.
In terrible ways, and we just adapted it, taking it back. It's similar to how we had to fight back for slavery to not, be slaves.
So you think now, when white people use it now, it's like regression back into shittier days? Like, for
No,
example,
not at all.
Hassan.
No,
can I ask
not at
Ambush?
all.
Can I ask
the
you a
thing
question?
about it is that it's something for us African American people. We don't have that much in this country. We're
Yeah.
taking away
Hey,
from where we
Wes.
were.
Could Wes ask Ambush a
point I was
question?
trying to make earlier is exactly this.
Ambush. So Hassan said that the N-word
of slavery and systemic segregation did not still impact the black community to this day. If one out of every 5 black child has a parent in jail right now, then this wouldn't be as big as a problem.
What does that have to do with the N-word?
Hold on. He's hold on.
Guys, let him finish.
All right, hey.
Let Hasan finish.
Let him finish. Let him finish.
To do with the
Guys, silence. Let him finish, guys. Let him finish.
The reason why this is as big as a problem as it is because of the consequences of systemic racism that still exists to this day.
Yes.
That's the problem.
Okay,
That's what I was trying to explain.
Hassan, you're taking
black
it too.
people,
Let him finish, Wes.
at the time of abolition, if the government actually offered reparations to black people, if the government actually didn't turn around and institute Jim Crow laws that segregated communities, that disenfranchised black people specifically for being black, even after they were freed, then this probably wouldn't be the same issue that it is to this in this day.
Well, that's great, Hassan, but you are arguing that it is an issue, and you were the one who said the N-word is dehumanizing to black people, even in their own music. So that's what I wanted to ask.
And definitely, it is for many African American people.
Do you think you are
Why are you misrepresenting my argument?
You literally said that verbatim. Shut the fuck up.
What?
Never what I said.
Go Google something else. Go Google
Hold on, Wes. Quiet, Wes. Hassan, do you want to clarify? You want to re-clarify what? Do you want to re-clarify what you said? Just so you can get what you actually said.
I said the N-word. The reason why it is a bad word, the reason why it's considered hate speech, like all matter of hate speech, is because the intention of it is the dehumanization of black people to justify their slavery. Okay? That
Thank you for just repeating what I said.
That is historical.
Okay, Hasan, but
Now let's say
Hassan didn't say it applied to music.
in their song. It is
The
still
adoption of the
dehumanizing.
N-word by the black community is entirely different than that. That is not
You
something
said
that
when
you
they
can
say it in
engage
their own music.
outside
You're
of your.
literally you're
He didn't say it in their music.
Wes,
He didn't.
chill out,
Okay,
bro.
go back
Chill
and
out,
check
bro.
it. Yes, he did.
Chill out, bro.
Go ahead, Alabro.
I'm chill.
Okay, Wes, I never said that.
That's
not
fine. That's
my
fine.
perspective.
If just saying
Hey,
bullshit
shut the
doesn't
fuck
make
up
anyone
and
believe
listen.
it.
Hey, can we get Alabro, go ahead and get in on this.
Maybe if you
I wanna
spent
hear
less
Alabro's
time
opinion.
trying to fucking come up with another meme hot take, and actually listen, you
Hey,
get a little bit
Hassan,
smarter.
this is a nuclear take. All right, buddy.
Okay, go ahead, Alabro, please.
So, Ambush, Dean, and Hikaran, it sounds like one concept that you're all dancing around that hasn't been stated clearly, and correct me if I'm wrong and not hearing it right, but it sounds like the important element is speaking to a particular audience. Using the word in an audience that is mixed in a space where you're not certain how people might hear that word is the important element, right? You could say it alone, it doesn't harm anybody. You can say it with your friends who grew up with you. They know that you don't mean it in an awful way because they know that you treat them as humans. Get up on stage in front of millions of people, however, and not everybody understands how you're using that word.
So
is that a fair
45-year-old
assessment?
white woman
Wes,
said
shut the
N-word
fuck up. I'm not talking to you, you thumb motherfucker.
A 45-year-old white woman goes on stage with Kendrick Lamar and says
I'm not talking to you. You have no opinion on this that matters.
It's nearly the same thing. Like what to you?
That's a good argument.
Alibrel is not speaking to you.
No, but Alibrel.
Hey.
I think he said something very valuable here. What Alabro said. Now, you are not completely wrong with what you said there. I'm not even going to say that you're wrong. It really is about where you say it, the audience, and the space. Now, me as a black male, I can say it anytime, anywhere. I don't give a damn where I'm at. All right. Now, let's say I have a white friend who we, as the collective of my African American friends, is okay with him saying it because he grew up with us. He's understand the struggles. He's not racist. You know, we've gone through things together to where we're like, you know, Travis, you one of my niggas. All right, he'll say it around us.
Oh my god.
Yeah. But
yeah.
Okay. All right. Cool.
You realize?
But it all.
Go ahead, Train. Go ahead, Train. Train. Go
Real
ahead.
quick.
Go ahead, Train.
You realize if like okay, so how can I drop this? Okay, I just had one of my eggs, not two yet. Okay, not two. So I'm not completely coherent if that's the word. But I've had one egg. Okay,
One egg.
Alabro, relax here, bud. Okay, I've had one egg.
You
okay.
Just eat another egg.
You're right. I should. I'm gonna drop two things here. Okay, the first thing. Okay, if our guests are gonna come in here and say that white people or any other people should not say this word unless you're part of the African American or Black culture. If this is gonna be the take, then you have to understand for the greater good, you cannot pick and choose the white people that can say it and then say the rest can't just because those white people have been through it with you. If you truly believe, let me finish. If you truly believe this is something that needs to be set, then it needs to be set for everybody to set the right example responsibly and to get the message out. The problem here is
but it's clear if someone is saying it with like it's having respect for the person or not.
But we're talking about an international message. Do you understand? If you want to truly set this, be about this, then you need to set it for every single individual.
Yeah, because if you don't, everyone is
always going to be a gray area. There's nothing.
Well, there will always be a gray area, but with that train wreck, it's like.
Yeah, if you're in the gray area,
our culture. Okay, think about it.
Exactly, Candy.
That we actually have. Like, you might think so, but within African American society, we don't have much here in America.
Hold on, now I don't know why everyone's saying like it's like there's nothing clear. It's very clear. White people shouldn't say it.
No,
to be honest with you, that's very clear.
And the fact that we let them say it, that's our fault.
But exactly, that's general.
Wait, but
like
let me stop you there. Let me stop you there.
Hold on, Slick. 1 second. Now you shouldn't say it, but the thing about it is there are going to be some people that are just going to be like, hey, fuck it, because everybody's different.
And we didn't even create the word, so it's like, how are we going to
The thing is, you got to look at it this way. When you allow your white friend to say it, like he knows that he can't say it around anyone else.
Exactly. He knows the privilege.
He knows that.
No, he doesn't, or I wouldn't be having this argument.
Yes, he does. Yes, he
does.
does.
He doesn't, because I'm
Let me say something.
Guys, listen to me. Listen to my voice. Sliker, go ahead.
Disproving your
West, quiet. Sliker, go ahead.
Yo, listen, I want to say this, right? I prefer black people over white people, right? I'm gonna say this right now, okay?
See, that's why I focus.
No, but let me say this.
Let him.
Literally fucking racist. You can't say that.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
No, let me say this.
Imagine saying the inverse. Imagine if I said the inverse of that.
Jesus Christ. Yeah.
Let me say something.
Sliker, you're not very smart.
Wait, am I not allowed to say that?
Sliker, it doesn't help.
Racist.
It just doesn't. Yeah.
That was the first thing,
bro.
So far.
Just because you're
Sliker, try to. Sliker, West.
Call other cam girls cam girls.
Go ahead, Sliker. Finish your thought.
Okay, I didn't mean to say it like in a bad way, okay? But I mean it like they've been through a lot, right? So I show more love to them because at the moment the white people are the ones that created the N-word, right? Okay, and then the black people had to change it and make it in a good way. So in my opinion, I don't think it's meant to be a bad word, but also what I meant, I didn't mean to be racist before. By the way.
I understand.
Nah, you're good. I just wish there wasn't a fucking racial barrier because this shit is stupid. Like, honestly.
That's what happened earlier.
People can say it. You're giving.
What do you mean there's no racial barrier? Yes, there is. Like, there's a racial barrier with a fucking word.
But then making a divide, then why would you give your permission for some white people to say it? If there's a racial divide, then no white person should say it because it's dehumanizing or it affects the black culture or the black people.
Right.
And it's like how the fuck can you go back on that? You're
contradicting
your own points. I get it.
Wes. I didn't go back on it. It happens, but it's not wrong for me to say I wish that racism wasn't a thing.
About it, right?
And Wes, it's a perspective you'll never be able to completely wrap around because you haven't grown up black.
Because I'm white. You're right. Yeah.
No, it's not because you're white. It's because you're an idiot.
Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah.
He's a dumbass.
Y'all think
Here's
the
white
rule.
trying
to make a point that would support why I don't say it, by the way, but you're trying to make a point why I should say it. Because you said people have been through similar things. I've been through this the hardest of the hard with the same community you've been through. The black community. I grew up primarily in a black community in one of the hardest communities in the fucking state of Texas. So don't fucking try to tell me that you're trying to make it against as a black.
I don't give a shit.
Hey!
If all these people are my friends,
Hey, Wes, you said he don't give a shit. Shut the fuck up, Wes.
How the fuck?
Hey.
Okay, Wes.
Hey, guys.
You say it
What you need to do is shut his ass.
Train, read your DMs.
Wes, are you acting like this is something outside of your morals that you can elaborate higher on based off of that? You don't say it yourself out in public around other black people, but you say it to your own black friends because they're okay with that. That is
the only
totally
place
fine,
I don't
Wes.
say it is on Twitch, because on Twitch there's a hard line.
Yeah, then you're disrespectful to people if you would meet like.
If you're saying the only place you don't say it on is Twitch, Wes,
and I've never
All right. Hey, look, guys, listen. We gotta get somebody. Look, hey, listen, Hasan, I gotta cut it. We've gone over one round already. We gotta take a vote here and get somebody off the podcast, or else we're gonna end up going completely way over the limit. We can continue this conversation if you. It seems like everybody wants to, so we can continue the conversation in just one moment. Just let us eliminate somebody from the podcast, okay? We're way over time. All right. So let's.
Raj,
no, you can't. No, you can't.
In like a mean way.
No, you're not going to be able to eliminate the next person. Okay, look,
last time,
chat, we are voting right now. I'm going to put a straw poll in the chat right now. You're voting for who you want to keep on the podcast, not kick. Keep, not kick. Keep, not kick, all right? Please. And, yes, keep, not kick. And thank you, gentlemen, for coming on and providing your perspective. I do appreciate it.
Raj, how was your day?
Hey, John, do me a favor and shut the fuck up for just 1 second.
Got you.
Thank you. Yeah.
But Raj, how was your day?
It was great, John.
Nobody gives a fuck.
Okay. All right, John.
Wait,
all right, thank you.
Raj,
all right.
Yo,
I'm gonna go pee.
All right.
Wait, let me say something. I didn't mean to be racist. I meant to be
John,
like.
But dude, can you imagine?
Bro, Sliker, I voted for you.
That'll be the next topic. That'll be the next topic. All right. Anyway.
No, but I understand, Sliker. Like it's whenever you're speaking in this podcast, you're a little bit stressed. I understand, like me and Sliker, that has a language barrier. It's hard for us to get the right thing out.
Yo, Dean, check DM.
I think you did great.
Yes, Sliker can't speak
Thank
English.
you.
Can they?
All right. Here we go. Okay. All right. Let's see here. Let's check the poll. And it's a little laggy because the poll is lagging. Hasan is winning the poll according to my poll, at least, and Slicker's in second place. The bottom is Alabrel and Candyland.
Good job, Sliker.
Hold on, I need to refresh the poll. Give me a second. All right. Let's see here. One moment.
You need more viewers, Raj. I need to be on cam.
Shut up, Knut. Shut the fuck up.
This is a packed podcast.
I can't believe it, dude.
And by the way, hit that follow button.
I can't believe Wes
Knut does
essentially
have a sexy
1v9 crying, looking like a hysterical person about the right to be able to say the N-word, and there's still
Not
like
what I was arguing.
1,500 people who are like,
Yeah,
yeah,
look.
that's a good take. I'm gonna vote
I was
for him.
arguing that.
Damn.
It's
Jack, come on, fucking Christ, dude.
Hold
Wes,
on.
will you do
Hasan,
one thing
according to
for
my
me?
poll that I just refreshed, you're winning. At the top of the vote, you're winning with 18% of the vote.
I know.
Wait,
I-
will you stop shaving down the middle of your
But
eyebrows?
Hasan wants to be even more right.
Okay, here we go. Hasan, congratulations on winning.
I feel so
Hasan.
sad.
Congratulations on
Hasan.
winning. Hasan, congratulations on winning the round. The bottom two is Casey Tron and Candyland and Alabrel. Candyland and Alabrel. Casey Tron has one more vote than
Hasan, I'm not going
Oh
anywhere.
my god.
Yeah.
Yeah, the three of us have been back and forth.
The bottom
whole,
two, Hasan is
Alabrel, you better start begging.
JONZHERKA. Shut up, Hasan. Between Candyland and Alabrel, who's going to be eliminated?
Who wants to stay on more?
Me?
I mean,
No.
quantify more.
That's tough.
Oh my
Do
God,
you want
don't do
Alabrel
that.
to sit here and dick ride you in every point you make, or do you want a hot chick? It's your choice.
I don't know. I'm gonna go by whoever has the lowest votes.
Oh, that's the Destiny tactic.
Lame.
That's the lame Destiny tactic.
Someone has
Hit a valid point. can't make a valid
We can't. Hasan, we can't.
I've lost faith in fucking humanity.
We can't.
Real quick.
Because you win every.
Yeah,
Because
sure.
you're a fat
Go ahead,
fuck.
Train. Go ahead, Train.
Please,
Go ahead, Train.
To this beautiful appearing, I want everyone to, I knew it was a little odd that there was such a heavy vote here. Everyone go ahead and say, hi, Destiny. Hey, guys. Hey, Destiny's chat. What's up, guys?
I know he's watching. I know. Hey, what's up with it? I invited Destiny.
Twitch Prime sub to me.
Yeah, I honestly wish
Twitch
Destiny.
Prime sub to me, please.
I invited Destiny. Hold on, I'm gonna try his snap thing. 1 second, I'm gonna snap.
Destiny, remod me in your channel, please.
Everybody sub with the
Destiny,
snaps.
I want your cock.
Let's see, snap.
Josh, are you hearing this?
Snap.
Yeah, I'm hearing this.
Come on, everybody. Here we go. Everybody use your
given
Twitch
up,
Prime.
man.
Snap. Everybody snap. That's what happens. Everybody snap. Okay, all right. Okay.
Get it.
Okay, all right. So, Hasan, who's it gonna be?
I already said it. Lowest vote.
We cannot do that because the poll is.
But you did it last time.
Oh Jesus! All right, 1 second. Hey, Terabuck, if you're listening, can you turn off my donations, please? Thank you. All right. Okay. Who's? I can't tell who's the lowest. All right, Alabrel's the lowest amount of votes according to this poll. All right. Alabrel, thank you so much for coming. I appreciate it. Go ahead and give your channel a shout out, please.
I'm Alabrel, just like it's spelled on the screen. Don't be racist.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Take care, Alabrel.
Hey, Alabrel.
Hey, Alabrel, don't be a fat fuck.
Okay, hey, come on, Casey.
Oh my
Hey, Casey, that's really out of fucking line.
Yeah, that's not very
You're really
nice.
gonna dehumanize him by calling him
make fun
fat?
of other fat people.
Okay.
True.
We
By the way,
established
Casey,
that.
you should probably eat less.
Okay. All right, guys.
I've
Come
been
on now.
trying. I'm drinking water.
All right, come on now. Let's be nicer to everybody.
It's hard to be part of.
Wes, don't
All right.
fat shame, you fat ass bitch.
Hey,
Circa,
hey.
you're
Oh my
not fat.
God.
You can't
John,
say
what
that.
the fuck
Circa,
did
you're
I?
used to be fat.
You're banned.
John.
Fucked up, dude.
What did I say? Come on, let's.
Okay.
Hasan, are you
Raj,
okay? What's going on?
Are we still gonna cyber after
I'm
this?
so hungover, dude. And
Yeah, keep using it as an excuse
I
for sounding
have
like a
brain
fucking
cancer
idiot.
Yeah.
Oh my God, what's your excuse?
Hasan, hold on, wait, just a second, quiet. Hey,
Wes's takes.
listen, Hasan, don't you do this for a living?
Nuclear. And you're getting your ass beat by someone who hasn't been shooting.
No, that's not what I'm trying to say.
God.
That's not what
Yeah,
I'm.
I do this for a living,
won the
and
poll.
guess.
What do you mean?
Hey, listen, I talk
Hey,
to a
Hasan,
lot of
who
stupid
pays you?
people.
Your uncle?
I talk to a lot of stupid people every single day, but Wes is literally the dumbest,
smartest guy you've ever
most
Hey, Hasan,
ignorant
Hasan.
motherfucker I've
And
ever
you're
got an
literally
answer.
John, no.
I can't deal with them.
Yo, Hasan, I've got an
so
antidote. If you
stupid
talk
that
to
it's
stupid
very
people every
difficult
day,
for me
maybe
to
stop talking to the fucking mirror, dumbass.
So mean.
Hard.
Hey, I don't
I
understand.
got something to say.
Pog
I don't
me
understand
now,
Cinderella's
Pog.
a
Shut up,
psychotic
Candy. I'm
bitch.
talking.
No,
Yeah.
JONZHERKA, you shut
Thanks,
up.
What are you gonna
Casey.
do? What are you gonna do, Candy?
So-
What are you gonna do?
You
You'll sit
I
there
have
and do
no way
nothing.
to make you be quiet, okay? But okay, I don't understand why Wes is different than me. And what did he say that was smarter than what I said? Why did people vote for me?
Candy, nothing's different. He's actually
What you
dumber
said
than you.
wasn't wrong. You know,
He's
I'm not
dumber
saying
than
Candy.
you, Candy.
I'm
I'm
not
not saying Wes
eyebrows
is wrong
than
either
Wes.
completely.
Candy, you're right. You're so smart.
So,
Thank you.
Well, welcome. We
Speak with your
returned.
chest.
Did anybody
It
want to
speaks
follow
volumes.
up on anything that we?
No, Carrie
And
Please
Wes,
move
your
on,
boobs are
please.
bigger than hers.
Okay.
All right, we
I'm
got a
afraid
new
of talking.
topic.
I want to follow up on
Okay.
Sliker's haircut. Did you get a haircut?
Yeah.
You did? I thought you did. Okay.
Yeah.
Good, Sliker.
Wow,
So-
smooth.
So here we go. Somebody had a. Well, we could talk. I don't want to talk about Pro Jared because that's been beaten to the ground.
Yeah.
So what I want to talk about is body
that Subway
positivity. Excuse me, Wes. I'm talking.
Oh yes.
We can talk about body positivity. We want to talk about the body positivity movement. Is this movement can it be construed as a negative thing for? Excuse me, Wes. Let me fucking finish.
I'm not talking.
All right. Well, what do you want to say? Go ahead and say.
He's spanking you.
I don't understand.
Body positivity, aka fat acceptance, is the stupidest fucking movement.
Okay. All
on
right.
earth.
Stop.
Oh my
All right. Stop.
God.
I thought you had something. I thought you had something to say about my question.
Let me
All
go.
God.
So is the movement a negative? Is it a positive? Should we accept What are your thoughts on the body positivity? Go ahead, Wes. Go ahead. Start.
It is the goddamn stupidest move on earth. As a man who's been obese his whole fucking life, try to change it, now currently changing it. If you're like, oh, I'm obese and I'm happy and lovely and healthy, you're fucking wrong. You're not attractive. You're not healthy.
Wes. Just because you are some way doesn't mean that you should speak on behalf of everybody. That's not.
You sounded so insecure.
Wes. Look. I know. But just because you are one way doesn't give you the right to speak on behalf of everybody. I think you should reel it in a little bit.
This is my personal opinion.
Okay, I know it's your personal. I know, but you shouldn't be calling everybody who's fat and that's ugly and whatever. Just reel it in.
I'm saying it's fat acceptance movement is wrong.
Okay, there you go. But reel in the other.
You cannot like it.
Oh my God.
Okay. All right, go ahead, QT, please. QT, go ahead, please. QT, go ahead. Go ahead, QT, please.
You went all the way to the end of the spectrum where you went to like size, I don't know, 20,
I have a lot
22.
of autism.
This is the
yeah,
issue.
What about
size?
Casey, quiet. Let QT go. Please
well,
finish.
no, not even that. There's people like for years it's been size 0, size 0, size 0. If you're like me, who I am a size 10, a size 8, I feel like shit when I see those magazines. So seeing that like people like me are in magazines now makes me feel less like shit.
That's not fat acceptance. You're not fat.
He said body
because every model
that's
has
body positivity. That's literally body positivity.
Listen,
I said body positivity.
Listen, it's okay.
Who defines fat, Wes? Because size 10 used to be plus size modeling. No. Size 10. Size 10.
It kills you, and it's not attractive unless your mind is fucked.
Hold on, Wes.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Shut
go ahead.
your fat ass up.
Casey. QT, go ahead.
Size 10 used to be plus size modeling.
Used to.
So if we are accepting that now, that is a part of the acceptance. That is a part of the movement, Wes. Do you understand? Would you understand what movement means? It means moving forward, Wes. Do you understand? Do I need to break it down more?
Used to.
Yeah, let's get
this fat right now.
QT. Guys, raise your hand. This is getting fucking ridiculous. Respect the airwaves. To the audience, when you shout over one another, nobody can get out what you're saying. It's a waste of space. So quiet down and talk one at a time. Go ahead, Candyland.
Yes, so QT, especially in Sweden, it's very popular for overweight people that are living an unhealthy lifestyle to post pictures of themselves and be like, I'm so confident in my body, like I can't believe. So I understand what Wes is saying. So I understand what you're saying too. But I think in Sweden it's unhealthy and yeah, people
everywhere it's unhealthy. It doesn't matter what country you live in.
Well, it's not unhealthy on the spectrum like QT is saying, but on the spectrum me and you is talking about, West, then it's unhealthy.
Yeah, well, she said used to. That was important. People
it's not. It's still not past, Wes.
Fucking wells.
Okay, talk about the Victoria's Secret fashion show. Have you seen anyone who's a size 10 on that? So it's not in the past.
I don't know. I don't watch fashion.
But they're following the tradition.
I don't find those models attractive at all.
Because they're fat?
I mean,
Go ahead, Nym. Go ahead. Let's get Nym in. Go ahead, Nym.
Wait, no. That was all I had to say.
Okay, go ahead, John.
Well, I don't know. Like, isn't that like the models who are like super duper skinny and really tall, or am I thinking of like someone else with like the world's longest neck and stuff? Yeah, I think I don't find that.
I think, Cutie Cinderella, we are getting to a point where if you go on My 600-Pound Life, you're about to become a Victoria's Secret model. There's too much acceptance of grotesque.
That's not true.
Okay, Wes. Oh, Jesus Christ!
Ain't nobody making you a fucking model anytime soon, my boy. Shut the fuck up.
Oh,
another 70 pounds. Trust me, I'm gonna be a model.
Okay.
Max is gonna be calling me up and
but
like,
why should
body positivity by and large is good because it's corrective behavior for all of the bad stuff that happens during marketing that leads to people hating themselves for no fucking reason whatsoever. The only thing that you see are like size 0 people, which is technically unhealthy. So it's not necessarily a bad thing, but I also at the same time, given the fact that I was obese my entire life, feel some type of way when I see certain elements of the fat acceptance movement or body positivity movement where I feel like it can get a little out of hand or it can actually be a little, it can lead to promoting unhealthy lifestyles when it should not.
I think body positivity is about more than just like the size thing. You guys are like really focused on the size thing, but I recently No, I mean, have you seen like the Instagram versus reality shit that's been going on a lot lately? Like, it's actually insane how deceptive photographs, videos, just on a day-to-day basis, like almost everything that you interact with is.
So someone who's a 4 in real life.
Yeah, like on camera I look like an 8, but in real life I was told recently that I'm a 4. You know, like I think people should be aware that. People should be aware that like it's not at all how it seems, and I think that's just universally a good thing. I don't know why anyone would have anything against that. Like, why would you have something against?
Sexy as fuck, boy. You look like Asmongold.
Hey, Wes, let him finish. I don't care if you're complimenting him. Let him finish. Go ahead. Sorry, Josh.
I lost my train of thought because now I'm turned on. But
I would like to see that.
You would. I tried. No, I tried at TwitchCon and you rejected me. Fuck you. This is. I'm actually unrelated. I'm done with all the fakeness. It's so fucking tilting when girls fucking flirt with you, like on camera or on stream or whatever, and then in real life just completely blow you the fuck out. I am done with it.
I didn't want to
I got a list. No, I have a list.
Girl on this website. Women list you as more desirable. If you wouldn't just
it's so fucking tilting. It's actually infuriating. Anyway,
buddy. I flirt with you in real life, Josh. And also I tried to wingman you in real life.
Josh, just hold a camera up, have like 10K viewers, they'll act the same. You're good.
That's what I'm saying. That's why they're saying no in real life. They act nice on
That was a joke, Twitch. That was a joke. I'm just kidding.
Just kidding.
Anyway,
and just chatting. Go ahead.
Body positivity, good. People put out fake things all the time on photos and videos, and it's not real, and everyone's actually ugly in real life. So.
Go ahead, Wes, please.
Okay, I wanted to congratulate Hasan for being smart enough to agree with me for once. Body positivity started at the bottom of the spectrum, where it's like anorexia and too small, it's not healthy, right? So we got closer to the middle. But the issue is the people on the other side of the spectrum who are fucking belugas.
Hey, Wes, listen to me.
What?
Go with what you're trying to say, but stop with the insults, okay? Because that's where I'm gonna get in trouble, and that's where you're gonna get in trouble. Okay, go ahead.
Well, I wasn't trying to make an insult. I'm also a beluga.
I know. Go ahead.
Okay, so the other side of the spectrum, the fat side, because can we say fat and skinny? Is that cool? All right. So the fat side of the spectrum is like, this is me too. I don't need to be healthy. This is me, and this is great.
Hijacked it.
It's the same fucking thing. They yoinked that shit. Like, this applies to me too.
Anorexia and obesity are still equally unhealthy, though.
And that's the issue, is that the people, anorexia, we're trying to push them closer to the middle, being healthy and not so small where they're like, their bodies are shutting down because they don't have nutrients. But the other side is like, well, we think it's fine. We're fat and we're happy and we're healthy. And no, you're fucking not.
Here's my take, okay? It's this simple. For me, it's this simple, okay? I think body positive is a good thing. Okay, I think it's a good thing. The problem is there needs to be oversight on it. It needs to be taken with responsibility. I've seen a lot of people use body positivity to justify unhealthy ways, to justify their unhealthy weights, and to unjustify, and that could be skinny or fat. It could be either side. Okay, that's the problem. And that's a serious issue with all, and it's not just this movement, it's a lot of movements going on today. You understand? There needs to be more, it needs to be joined with more responsibility and more awareness. So if you're gonna go with this body positivity stuff, there needs to be like some guidelines taught, whether it's in school or whether it's from your doctor, to what is good weight and what is not. I've seen far too many people too skinny or too fat justify their body weights, eat more, eat less, and then use this body positivity movement as their justification and their shield to say, hey, accept me for what I am. I'm a beautiful, like, it's just like, listen, there is a difference between unhealthy and a good, and healthy. And it doesn't matter what movements are there to protect you from that. And that's how I see it.
Can I add like one quick thing to this? Because this is
Destiny, why'd you turn me down?
I don't know. Okay,
Destiny,
listen.
No.
I didn't turn you down.
Wait, no. Excuse me.
What?
Excuse me.
Don't just jump.
No, hold on. Destiny,
here.
why'd you turn me down? What, am I not good enough for you now? You only want to come
Wait, what do you mean turn you down? I can't even do that.
I know, you turned me down.
I got a sponsor thing I have to do in 15 minutes, and I did a debate.
Right, okay, go on. Go on, get in here, Destiny, then. All right.
Okay, like, first of all, this idea that there are all these people pushing that being 700 pounds is healthy, we're talking about, like, fringe, like the fringest of the fringe. Like, generally, you don't have people saying, like, 700 pounds is healthy. These are, like, the 1 or 2 off Instagram accounts, okay? It's, like, ultra cringe, too, when QT Cinderella brings up that it is absolutely a fact that like size 0 is like the default must be pretty. Like if you guys actually looked up like what Victoria's Secret plus size models look like, it would blow your fucking mind. You would never look at these people. No, shut the fuck up, you fucking idiot. Jesus Christ, I'm shitting up this podcast for fucking an hour, okay?
You too afraid to come
on. Quiet. John, let him finish.
At least I'm not afraid
so, like,
to
if you
come
look
on.
at what plus size models actually look like or what's considered plus size, it's pretty insane. Like the incredibly rigid beauty standards that are pretty much set for like women, and then to some extent for men too in terms of size, but not as rigidly as for women. So like this idea like, well, we have to be really careful because there are some extremists on the internet, when by far the most common message in society is hardcore pushing women to look a certain way, I think it's kind of disingenuous. It's pretty strawmanning. But all right, I'm sorry, that's all I had.
Plus size is still rather like it looks moderate and healthy. Like it is.
No,
yeah,
I
so
think
this
it's
idea that plus
Rarely-
size 250 pounds or 300 pounds or 190 pounds at 5'1", it is not the case. And I see this happening way too often where people are using this as an excuse to be 200 pounds at 4'11". Like that is not okay. Just because you see a Victoria's Secret model that is plus size, I don't know. I just there needs to be more awareness on what the healthy weights are for your height. That's what we need to focus on, while at the same time focusing on body positivity. That's what I think.
Go ahead,
Destiny,
Wes.
just because you yell doesn't mean you'll grow taller. Raj, can I make my point?
Yeah, go ahead, John.
Right. So I'll come at it from a coach's perspective. There's a reason why the military is so effective with getting people in shape is because they're strict. They do shame. They call you a fat fucking bitch. You're all low IQ, you stupid bitches. You want to harm society by telling them they're beautiful and fat and blah, blah, blah. Shut the fuck up, Destiny.
Okay. Thank you.
Do you want to put $500 right now? We can both run through Google Scholar. We can look at the evidence on if shaming people over their body
Cite
weight
your
works.
sources,
it doesn't.
John. Cite your sources, John. I want to cite
John, that's not productive. Go ahead, Destiny. Sorry.
Like, I mean, like we can do it. Like, it's just a fact that it doesn't work. Like shaming people over how they look, it doesn't work. It's never worked. What?
Cite your sources, Destiny. Cite your sources.
Okay, sure. Yeah, give me 2 minutes.
That's
and
what you
we'll
do to everyone.
do it. Yeah,
Cite your
sure.
sources.
Okay, yeah, that's fine.
Hold
Yeah,
on,
sure.
John.
Okay,
Are you willing? Hold on, John. Are you willing to put $500 on it?
No. We don't have to. I don't want to posture. We don't need to.
He doesn't even have 500.
Well, actually, speaking of money, doesn't Alabro owe me $100?
Wait. I don't know. Alabro's not here anymore. He is.
chicken leg
Alabro, are
comment.
you
Remember,
here? Why? Wait. You owe him $100 for what?
Remember that he said that he can guarantee me that. Yeah, he can guarantee me that people before that podcast have never commented on my legs or sexualized them or made them about size.
You
or
never
it's not my
accepted
content.
because you were afraid to lose the bet.
Why is he here?
I never
Why is he
accepted.
here?
Okay, someone clip it right now. I remember I said, okay, I will take it. You said, okay. And then Destiny said, you should not take this bet. And you still went ahead. Okay, buddy.
You shouted me down before you accepted.
Okay, that's the victim card right there. Listen, I would have let you keep it, but if you're gonna not take responsibility, then I'll take the 100. I'll take 20.
Alabro, why do you do that thing where you wave your magic sorcerer wand and do the victim Andy everywhere you go? We're tired.
What
of
am I a victim of in this case?
Oh my God! What am I? Why am I a victim, bro? Everyone calls you victim Andy. Why do you do this shit?
Right, everyone calls me that. What am I a
Last
victim
time
of right
Trainwrecks
now?
told you to drink some water, and you were like, "He's
people like
fat shaming
Alabro.
me."
He has nothing to do with him, but he wants to fucking guard the realms of men, and he thinks everyone who's ever been subjected to any sort of hatred or fucking anything that people think's wrong with them, he's like, I'm going to protect
Everybody
them because
says
I'm
that all of the time. I was just accused of being a victim in this instance.
Why
Why
are you
scamming him? Victimhood over.
Didn't you get voted off? I'm confused.
Because you made it.
Hey, look. Hey,
When Train said drink water, what did you do?
Hey,
what did you do?
Raj just asked me to speak up. Why the fuck are you?
Look. I excuse me.
The reason,
nobody gives a fucking. Nobody gives a.
I will give you the.
Nobody. Sorry, Train. Nobody gives a.
I was doing that on purpose.
Nobody gives a shit about like whether he was kicked out. If it's relevant to our conversation, I'll bring somebody back. There it is. End of story. Why do people always stall a conversation that we're having that everybody's clearly interested in and and bring up the semantics and the rules? I don't understand that. I've never understood that.
I don't know, because I like rules, okay, guys?
Okay, all right.
I like rules.
Clearly, that's. I know you like
abandoning
rules.
your fucking.
I'm still waiting for what I was claiming victimhood over right now.
I will tell you. Okay, so.
Okay, I'm waiting.
That's the one part I can agree with. I hate when victims thrown around like it's nothing. I'll tell you what it was. Okay, so I brought the bet up, and your excuse was I shouted over you, therefore I did not accept. And to me, pulling the I shouted over you as some like crazy thing that happened, that so it made the bet void. You know, it just that sounds like a
you never accepted the bet.
I did. I did. I said I remember.
Find me a clip.
I hate
Listen, I was actually going to support. I was going to support smaller streams and tell you to.
All right.
I was going to tell you to keep it. I was going to tell you to keep it, but this denial is making me want it now. So I'll take 20 gifted subs once we get the clip.
John,
guys, make like 100 clips, please.
JONZHERKA, Destiny has come up with three studies that prove his point that fat shaming makes things worse.
It doesn't matter to JONZHERKA.
How many studies do you have, John? Come on.
Yeah, but listen, guys.
So here's a PubMed one. Our results indicate that rather than encouraging people to lose weight, weight discrimination promotes weight gain and the onset of obesity. Implementing effective interventions to combat weight stigma and discrimination at the population level could reduce the burden of obesity. That's called fat acceptance, by the way.
People like you making society more sensitive, of course they're going to just eat their feelings, you dumbass.
Okay, so you might be telling me. Okay, so here's what you did. I just want you to be
single-handedly ruined society.
Yep, I single-handedly did. So you just went from, by the way, you're probably fatter than me, but you just went from saying that society is not a way, and I just said that it is a way, and now you said, oh, well, it is that way because you literally just ran the fucking goalpost, right? You literally just ran the goalpost. You went from saying it isn't like that, and now you're saying, well, it is like that, but it's your fault somehow, I guess. On this
wow, Destiny, I think you're going to win this Royale at this rate, dumbass.
Okay. Oh my God. All right, John. Yeah, John. Yeah, you got worked. All right. Okay. Let's take a vote. Let's take a vote. It's the end of the round. All right.
Hey,
nobody
John,
who was in the voting was even speaking. Only other people.
Oh, Candy. Okay,
John,
Candyland. Thank you so much for reiterating what I had just given people. Yeah.
What's up, Alibro? Yeah, what's up?
Claus, is that the most updated poll?
Hold on. If we shame you for cancer and the dangers of it, will you stop smoking?
Ooh, interesting.
Well, here's
that's
the deal.
a good point, man.
Here's the deal. And whenever Destiny talks, I hope that's the secret to end me. You know what I mean?
Oh my God.
We also hope that, John. We also hope that.
No, we're cool with it.
I know. I need the updated poll, Claw.
And here's the thing, Raj. I actually respect Destiny because I heard about Berlin. He's pretty cool.
We respect. Oh.
Don't talk about it.
Is Destiny still here? How are things going with Maya, Destiny?
Is she still?
What? I don't talk.
Can we get Miskif in here as well?
Oh my God, I'm fucking cringing. Go back to your shit.
I also want to have a boyfriend.
That post, I was fucking,
Candyland.
I was dying at that post where it says, "Oh no, it's over," and it showed you calling her cute, and then you following her on Instagram. Oh God. All right. Okay.
That's how it works, dude.
All right.
Listen, dude. I'm gonna speak on that matter. Listen, Miskif and Maya. Hey, that's the item right there. Okay, I don't care. Hey, I don't care who says what. That's it right there. I support those two.
It's never gonna work.
Can that be our next topic, and we can talk about like something wholesome?
No.
I just listen. No. Squad W has that back, maybe. Squad W has that back.
It's so funny how Trainwrecks is like the leader of Squad W incels, and he has a super hot girlfriend.
That's true.
Yeah, that is a bit suspicious, isn't it?
You're a fake fucking incel.
Yeah.
I'm not an incel. I've always said that.
Then how are you going to lead the incels? Squad W is the incels.
I don't lead the incels. That's the name that people that don't want to hear the truth label
his
it.
Girlfriend is his if someone ever accused him of taking things too far, that's his like.
Trainwrecks,
I have a girlfriend.
It's not a fallback. It's not a fallback. Like what I say is going on, but instead of wanting to see it, people want to deny it. So they say, "Oh, incel," and what does incel do? Incel instantly discredits anything you say.
No, it doesn't.
True.
Incels are the smartest motherfuckers on the internet.
No, incel discredits everything you say to the real world to go for any change.
Trainwrecks,
so it becomes
can you
a meme.
explain Squad W? Like, what do you think is the core behind
Squad
that?
W is double standards. That's what it is. That's the core value. It's a double standard. That's all it is.
So incel.
No.
Oh, okay.
Thank you for subscribing, Vispex. Thank you very much. You can also subscribe with Twitch Prime, Amazon Prime. Connect your Amazon Prime with your Twitch Prime for a free subscription to the Raj Show, which gives you access to, yes, that's what you get access to. Yes,
the last person.
Ladies
You
and
get to
gentlemen.
support.
All right, the next person to sub with Twitch Prime gets to be the next person that sub with Twitch Prime.
The next person who subs to Twitch Prime gets to meet me and Rajjpatel in a 3-way hug. Next event you go to.
Next event you go to, yes.
Whoa, train.
All right, we're not gonna fly you there. We just you gotta be there. Three-way hug.
You have to be there. You have to be there.
Train.
All right. Oh yeah, you have to be there. All right, Draft. Thank you. League TV,
Yes,
Tipsy, Trep. With consent.
It's obviously consensual. Why else would you?
Yeah, a three-way hug. There you go. Oh, all right, there we go. There we go. All right.
How many people do you have to give hugs to?
Well, God, this is a lot. How about we just give a hug?
I just want to hug Casey right now.
All right.
Anyone who subscribe with Twitch Prime, you get a 3-way hug.
Why does Casey get
on my knees?
How about just a hug? How about you just get a hug from me if you prove to me that you've subscribed at this moment with Twitch Prime at the next event? How about that?
You know what? Fuck it, dude. If you Twitch Prime
Are you
sub,
trading hugs for subs right now?
Hugs for subs, baby.
Listen, if you Twitch Prime sub, Destiny will leak his goddamn his skill, his classes, his lesson on how to pull so many women.
Up.
That's right.
Yeah, I'm actually curious about that one, to be honest.
Yeah, me too.
I would sign up for
He
that.
should teach a master class.
Yeah.
100%. Nell, Nanny the Heck, thank you. Captain Sindre, Skoonta, Loki 952, Blessed Buds, Rennie, Travis, HS Tipsy, Harris, Original, Hunter. Thank you very much. All right. Okay, the Shoelace, thank you very much. Okay. Look, it's time to decide. Hasan, you won the round. Congratulations. You need
I won last round too.
Oh, you did? JONZHERKA, by default, because he won the last round, you have to choose to eliminate one of the girls, Candyland or Caseytron.
Are you joking? That's not even a question. All right, but I'm gonna let Candy redeem herself. Candy, one question. 9 plus 6, go. 5, 4, 3,
15.
2. Kick her.
No, she said hold on, she got it within the time. She got it
No,
within
she
the
was
time.
too smart.
Listen,
He needs a dumb bitch because he wants to have sex with her.
Raj, Casey gives me a
sex with
fat
John.
host, 7,000. You think I'll betray Casey?
Damn.
John will never betray
Goodbye.
me.
All right, Candy,
we'll
thank
see you in kindergarten class. Goodbye, little girl.
Come on
Goodbye.
now. Hey, John.
Bye, Candy.
John.
I will see you there, JONZHERKA.
All right, Candy, go ahead and shout out your channel. You're one of my favorite people. Go ahead, please.
Aww.
She's so
Love
sweet.
you, Raj.
Yes.
Okay. Twitch.tv/Candyland. Thank you for having me.
Bye, Candy. Everybody wave to her. Bye, Candy.
Bye, Candy.
Thank you.
You know what bothers me is that she never specified that it's spelled with a K. I feel like that's a crucial part of your username, Candyland.
Did you follow the wrong Candyland?
That's a good.
Yes, it's spelled with K.
I've been following the wrong one for months.
That's a great fucking point.
Next time you make a username, like maybe get educated.
Guys, that's just how she thought it was spelled, okay?
So anyway, let's move on. Somebody wanted to. First of all, does anybody have anything to say about the last topic before we move on? No. Anybody?
What was the last topic?
What was the last topic?
It was it morphed from body positivity to.
I'm done with it.
Yeah, but I'm
Raj,
just,
do you mind if I go pee in your mouth?
It boils down to two
Yeah,
things.
go pee, John, but don't turn off your camera when you go. It drives
Okay,
me insane.
Raj, I'm gonna go pee. Can you just open your mouth?
Okay, all right, John. Very funny. Go
John,
ahead and go pee.
Raj, it boils
What
down
I'm
to
saying,
one thing.
this is
If
what I
you're
want to know.
unhealthy,
No, this is a
become
legitimate
healthy.
question. This is a legitimate question. All right, if you are fat, does that give you the right to call people that are fat disgusting? And
Yes.
Does it? I'm just out of general curiosity. I want to hear from somebody who's.
I don't think it's fair that Wes has attacked my weight because, like, I'm not saying I'm the skinniest, but Wes looks like how he does, and I don't think
you
it's
attacked
fair.
me too.
No, you started it. You started it, Wes. I just don't think it's fair.
Fuck off, Alabama.
I'm not trying to be a victim. I'm just saying I just don't think it's fair that somebody as ugly as Wes attacks somebody like me with average
But I'm not
looks.
fat.
That's true, actually.
That's a difference.
Is it? I'm
You're
just
ugly and fat. I'm skinny.
Like, is that a thing, Hasan? I don't know. Can you give us the politically correct stance on that? Is that a thing? Like, is that if just because you were overweight at one time, weren't you?
Yeah, I mean, I have probably more reactionary leaning takes on this issue. So,
what's reaction?
Hasan, don't you think it's unfair for Wes to call me ugly, looking how he does?
I didn't call
don't you think
ugly.
that's a little
You're
unfair?
beautiful.
Do
You're just a
you
fat,
really think
beautiful
so?
chick.
Oh shit.
Okay. Thank you.
Beautiful.
I just wish you would have been like that more on the Rajjpatel.
Well, no one because
I've really been
here's the
into
difference.
you.
Here's the difference. Casey,
bodies.
I don't want to have
something
sex
that I
with you,
usually
so
do
if
as
it's on the
well.
Rajjpatel,
Unfortunately,
I don't
it's a
really
terrible
wanna do it.
habit. But
oh my God, you know
that all around.
You know who's here
I
right
called
now?
Wes a fat piece of shit.
Wow.
Earlier on, I said he had a fat, dumb fucking mouth. Earlier on, and it was not great. It was not my proudest.
Careful,
moment.
Hassan, you might get banned if you talk.
Yeah, your uncle might take away your position at Young Turks.
Oh my god.
All right. Okay.
Are you just mad about that because you don't have a
It's
job?
not funny that you keep saying your uncle, your uncle. Suck
Was it
my
not your
fucking
uncle? Was it
cock,
your dad?
you fucking fat loser.
Okay. Hasan, chill, man. No,
Hasan, which member in your family
let
gave
me
you that
grace your
position?
presence a little bit more by appearing next to you.
Grace by
No one
saying
gives
more
a fuck
dumb
about
shit?
The only time you maintain
Ad
any
hominem.
form of relevancy
Ad hominem.
is when you're turning around and yelling at me. What does that say about what an
turning around.
insignificant little bitch you are, Wes?
Hasan, okay, even if you're correct, even if you're correct, fuckboy, looking like you do things kind of dumb shit at your frat house, you're arguing against yourself because the only time anyone listens to you is when you're yelling about your political craziness bullshit.
And you can't
because
even come up
other
with
than
your
that, you're
own.
sitting there eating a
You can
hamburger.
actually
you
come up with
fucking
your
dumb
own
shit.
arguments?
Own arguments? I was the one that came my own arguments. You steal your arguments from your fucking uncle. Sorry to go back to him, but everything you say is literally a repeat.
Wait, who is his
fucking
You're
record
so
that was
fucking
scrapped?
dumb, dude. My uncle and I don't even
Same
agree
shit over and
on
over.
anything politically, you idiot.
Oh, that's why you work for his business.
He's talking about Uncle
and you're one of
Sam.
his anchors.
On
So
the
you're gonna
ignorance
tell, no.
of everyone who's watching right now to not actually make a good point at all.
So you're going to sit here and tell me that your uncle gave you a job on his network to spew bullshit that he doesn't agree with? Fuck off. You're dumb.
Well, why don't you actually watch some of the shows and then maybe you can get a better understanding?
Hey, if I
Because
ever
he
wanna-
doesn't want to
hey,
have his
I'm
head
not
filled
gonna
with
watch
SJW propaganda.
Idiot, Cenk is not.
Why would I watch a shit YouTube channel? I want to watch someone who's actually intelligent, who speaks things that aren't fucking psychotic. So no, I'm not going to
my
watch
God.
the young fucking Turks.
All right,
Blow
I'm
me,
done.
kid.
I'm done
take the
responding
L.
to Wes.
Later,
I'm doing the
Hasan.
old
I wish
John
your
Zerka
voice was
move.
deeper, Wes.
John's
Good
been
old
really
mute.
great, but I'm muting Wes going forward because
No,
this is the only
Hasan,
way you can
Hasan,
actually
that's
get
not
any
very
form of
productive.
relevancy
That's not very
whatsoever.
No,
productive.
the John
Hasan.
Zerka move would be to network.
No,
I'm
Hasan, that's
fair.
not very productive, man. You got to be
Wait.
able to hear what he's got to say. If
What happens if
incredibly
fucking mad
just,
because
just,
for
just
once,
rather
he doesn't look
instead of
genius.
instead of
He gets
muting
his
him, just
ass
ignore him
checked
so
by
you can at
someone who's
least
intelligent.
hear when he's talking.
He gets
Wait, no, but if-
destroyed in
And
an
if you
argument.
guys want to
and
kick
he
me off the
can't
show, or
take a loss.
because
So what he
I've
does
muted
is
this
he
idiot,
mutes
then go ahead. I'm fine with
And it
leaving the show
bothers
if
him.
you want.
He's so
If you want,
fucking
yes.
mad.
All right.
Because you genuinely think he's providing any sort of meaningful commentary.
Okay.
Hasan,
All right.
I'll
call
gladly
your
leave.
voice.
Okay,
Call
all
your
right,
voice
okay,
comes
all right,
up.
all right, okay, here we go.
Call
all
your-
right, all
your
right, all
fucking
right.
bots.
Okay, all right.
He can't
Let's
hear you,
move on
Wes.
to the next topic. Hassan, would you
It's so
mind
fun.
unmuting him maybe if we move on from this particular moment? Just so you can hear him, just so you don't talk over him if he's got
Hey,
a
I'm
point.
sorry.
Quiet right now,
I'm
Hasan.
done. I'm done.
Here,
getting
let me
fucking
apologize to
brain
him. Tell him-
AIDS
tell him
from
to
this
unmute me
fat
and I wanna
piece of
apologize.
shit.
He wants to apologize to you. Would you unmute him?
No, let me apologize.
Play that debated song.
Please let me apologize.
He said,
Yeah, I
"Please
don't
let
give
me
a fuck about his
apologize."
apologies,
Call
bro.
him an SJW cut.
Please let me
He's
apologize.
crying right now, Hasan.
Okay, all right. Let's move on to the next topic.
Please let me
Let him keep
apologize.
crying. What do you want me to do?
Let's move
I
on to
wanna
the next topic.
apologize.
Here we go.
I'm gonna apologize for being so fucking brain dead, idiot.
All right. Okay. All right.
Learn your fucking place, which is below me,
Okay.
cunt.
Okay. All right, guys.
Finds
Look,
you really
he can't
attractive,
hear you right
Hasan.
now because he's
Oh,
got
I
you
want to
muted.
get below you too, Wes.
All right, here we go. Here we go. Let's
wanna
move
get
on to the
crushed,
next topic
bitch?
that Hasan and Wes. You know what's funny is, despite when we move on to the, I bet Wes and Hasan are still going to argue despite
Yeah.
not being able to hear each other. All right. Okay. Here we go. Next topic is the new Snapchat filters, the gender swap filters, insensitive to the LGBT community?
It's just fun. It's
I
just
think if anything, it's
fun.
I don't
supportive.
know.
It's like supportive.
Hey, relax. I'm not saying they are. I'm asking a question. Okay, it
No.
came up with
I
my
just want
topic
to say
list.
one thing first.
Let's go ahead, Nym. Go ahead.
I just want to say that face app swapping app is way better than the Snapchat. So just check that out. Also, who the fuck is offended by this? Did someone go out and say that they were?
It came up on my
It was
topic
Hasan.
list.
It was Hasan.
Hey, look,
He
look.
wrote a Young Terp video about it.
Hey, look. All right. Okay. All right. It was sorted by the Rajj TTP, the RTTP, the Rajj Topic Task Force, RTTF, the Rajj Topic Task Force. Okay, go ahead, Wes, please.
You're doing great.
Let's be honest. If anything, it promoted trans well, LGBT. I'm just talking about trans right now because that's where it click with me, not because I'm trans. But like, let's say you're uncomfortable with your sexual identity, and then you put on that Snapchat filter, realize you're a bomb ass bitch when you're a chick. Maybe you're like, you know what? Maybe I should get some tits.
Dude.
Okay, that's it.
No one has. That is not.
That's how I looked at it.
Okay,
I am an ugly dude, but I'm a hot ass.
Go
ahead, Train. Go ahead.
Listen, dude. We live in a goddamn.
Yo, hold on, Raj. This
John,
is important.
quiet, John.
On, Raj.
John, when I'm fucking John. No, shut the fuck up. Go ahead, Train, please. Thank you,
dude. We live in a fucking crazy time, dude. Dude, this isn't even an LGBT matter, dude. Like, people are just having fucking fun, man. It's a Snapchat filter. We're having fun. What, man? Today, if I shave my balls the wrong way, there'll be 7 different hate threads on fucking Kotaku about why I'm fucking insensitive to people who don't have hair to shave in the first place. Like, give me a fucking break, dude. People are having fun. Get the fuck over yourselves. I cannot wait for this wave of sensitivity, this wave of fucking bullshit to pass. Holy fuck. Instead of all these movements, what we need is one big movement of teaching people self-confidence in who they are and whatever they want to be. That's it. Self-confidence. 50 different movements on why you shouldn't do this and do that and shave your balls from the left to the right or right to the left because of this is fucking
What's the
stupid.
obsession with shaving your balls?
Yeah, that got real deep.
Holy
He's got some
fuck,
issues
dude.
down there.
What's wrong with your balls?
Train, do you need to go?
Tell us how you shave your balls?
If Train does anything to his neither.
I'm giving an example of how crazy times are. That's all.
I don't really know if everyone's actually upset at this. And the reason why I say that is because Train is right. Let people enjoy things. Like, who fucking cares? This is not like a insensitive take at all. This is not
Hasan,
like something
do you
that's
know what I enjoy?
hurting
Wes,
anybody.
quiet, because he
And
can't hear
that's
you.
part of the reason why That's part of the reason why I, whenever I hear stories like this, like sometimes feel like the left or whoever is doing this is like kind of benefiting from outrage culture, and they're like trying to create something. They're trying to create some sort of outrage around a story that's a non-issue
They just want
for the
clicks,
most
right?
part to get clicks, and it's just silly. Like, I mean, I know that it's silly, and I'm an SJW cuck, right? So
true.
You are, yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, you are, sir.
I was gonna say that.
No, we
Whenever
don't.
you see the articles and shit, like there'll be some article like people are offended over X. When you look into it, like it's literally it's one tweet with like 3 likes. Yeah, 3 likes and 400 comments. Like, you're a fucking idiot. No one thinks this. Like it's exactly what Hasan said. Like they try and blow up like 1 or 2 completely random, irrelevant, insane opinions to make it seem like a big deal.
Josh, do you ever experience that? Like when you tweet on a hot girl's post on Twitter where you get 3 likes
Hello?
and 400 people cringing.
Yeah, Hasan, Wes is talking.
It's the same
That's why
thing
you
that
need to have him
happens to you,
unmuted.
Wes, when you take a
he's saying something?
Yeah, he was saying something, but Hasan,
Nothing
here's the deal.
important, actually.
Listen, Hasan, he's not always talking to you, so you could just ignore him when he's talking to you, as opposed to not having him
said-
muted that you can't hear where you.
Yeah, you're right.
All right, so there you go.
I should hear his brilliant takes when he's not talking to me. No.
He said you were
He's a
stinky
fucking
booty
idiot,
head.
dude.
Hasan, just take the L, man. Just apologize for me for being.
I'm sparing myself the fucking brain cancer by having to hear his dumb
Okay.
takes. And I'm fairly certain that there are plenty of people who wish they had the opportunity to mute Wes too.
Hassan, you already have brain cancer. It's called liberalism. Gotcha.
I agree. I'm not a liberal.
Oh, sorry. Whatever you are.
The filter did show me though, like I don't know if you guys saw, every single guy I saw using that filter legit looked hot as fuck, and every single girl going to a guy looked like fucking trash. And I now realize why girls only fuck chads. Because like only 1% of guys are attractive. It's crazy. Like actually,
you got that confidence. You saw yourself as a girl, and you're like, yeah.
yeah, no, I looked hot as a girl, but as a guy, 4 out of 10. And now I realize that's why girls only fuck chads. It's because like, why wouldn't you?
Is
Why
that
wouldn't
the
you?
incel take on it, Josh?
Yeah, every
Josh, you should shave your beard and wear a wig. You probably get pussy.
Look,
I don't think so. I like the beard.
Can I say that Train is the only person to use that filter that looked like a man still?
Hey, Raj.
Yeah.
I didn't post
He has
mine
the
because I didn't
facial
find myself.
features
Yeah,
of a
what?
gorilla.
Do it right now.
Play this real quick. Shit.
What?
When you get a chance, please play that.
Yeah, sure. Is this in reference to the Alabrella owing you $100?
It is. It is.
Good digging. You pulled up your whole your Discord got this. Your Discord got this, right? They found it from the last podcast. Wow.
There was like 2 more. There was like 2 more of me saying, "Okay, let's go." And This is the best one.
Speaking of Discord, join the Rajj Discord. Discord.gg/Rajj. Wax is actually at the end of. At the end of this show, at the end of this show, Wax is actually going to be giving away items in the Rajj Discord.
You look.
All right, Wax.io is going to be giving away items in the Rajj Discord at the end of the show. By the way, all right. So there you go.
Minus 50 pounds.
Okay, anyways, as I was saying,
oh, that was Nymn. I thought that was Train.
Yeah. So hold on. Let me play this. Let me play this. Unless anybody wants to speak on the filter real quick, we can play this clip. Anybody? Alabrel, are you still here?
I'm pretty hot. Wait.
Alabrel?
If you
Alabrel.
I can't see it.
If you're a guy and you turn yourself into a guy,
wait,
it's like it subtracts the soy from, and it makes me even manlier.
Okay, here we go. Here's the clip. Let's listen. Everybody quiet and listen. There's a delay. Here we go.
Bro, you are literally delusional. I need to take
you're already.
I cannot stand someone that's sitting here saying,
I have $100 out of my fucking meager bullshit paycheck.
Send me
that
now.
an 8-hour stream.
No, you don't want to. You'll lose this bet.
An 8-hour stream.
You'll lose this bet. You'll lose
Do
this
it.
bet. You'll lose this bet. The only thing that people make fun of Trainwrecks for that is lame for is him smoking fucking coke. Okay, you don't want to do this shit. You're doing coke.
What's the problem?
I'm done. Alabrel, you are literally delusional.
I don't know if you guys saw the clip. Alabrel, you there? Alabrel?
He's deafened.
He's deafened? He said he's in the middle of something. I don't know. I think, what was he referencing? He was saying that if you have more, something along the lines of, God, what is it? What was the debate for, Train?
If chat was sexualizing and commenting more on his body compared to
he's stuck on the bet. He's stuck on the bet.
Well, what was the bet? What was the bet?
There wasn't a bet. I was screamed down. We just watched the clip.
You were screamed down. So what? I said, let's do it. I said, you will lose. You will lose. That thing said, you don't want to take that bet. I said, I'll prove you wrong now. Send it over. Chat, clip it. Chat, clip it.
Alabrel, you were losing this argument like you lost the Rajjpatel Royale.
What do you mean scream down? So being screamed down takes it voids the bet?
We won.
There was never a bet made because my terms were not able to be spoken at all.
Okay.
Ivan.
All right, look, Alabrel, we'll get back to that in a second. It's time to eliminate somebody from the podcast. People on the podcast, be advised, the rounds are going to get shorter and quicker. So your vote, whatever you have to say is much more valuable. So people like Sliker, who have been silent for the past 75 minutes, should probably talk before getting eliminated.
Yeah.
All right, okay. All right, 1 second here. 1 second. Here we go. Okay, here we go. Go ahead and vote in the poll. Vote for who you want to keep, not kick. Keep, not kick. Dude, I can't imagine if we did a 24-hour podcast with 72 people on the screen. That is fucking...
Oh, yeah. Is that happening?
I don't know how the fuck you do that.
I mean, well, it was...
How would you do it?
It started off as a joke, first of all, and then it turned into something that actually could be something that could be real.
I'll be on.
Yeah, I'll do it.
And I think the winner will get $10,000.
Shut up.
Wait, what?
Okay, never mind.
Second place. Oh shit. Okay, dude.
Here's the thing.
Hold on. Hear me out. Let me hear me out. Hear me out. So we'd have to get a sponsor for it, right? To find a sponsor that's willing to pay $10,000. So it would be probably a sponsored event. I'm thinking the winner would get $10,000.
Get Mr.
And it would be a 24-hour stream. Every 20 minutes, one person out of the 72 would get eliminated. It's a terrible idea, but for some reason, I think it might be interesting. I think it's more of a...
I think it's awesome.
I think it's interesting. I think it'd be absolute AIDS, but that's okay. I think the most interesting part would when it gets down below 20. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Okay, let's see. And I don't know if I could even host it. Like, I might... Damn, Train, you want to take shifts? We'll take shifts.
You know what you could also do? You could turn it into like a tournament with brackets, so you wouldn't have to have 72 people at the same time. But you could like split them up.
I mean,
in sections.
We could do that, but I think a lot of when I presented that to the audience, people wanted the 72 people. That was like the thing that they wanted.
It's not possible.
I know, but that's what they wanted.
Awesome.
They wanted that. There's no way. Like I suggested 24 people, one eliminated every hour, but they won't have it. I suggested muting people, muting 20 people. They won't have it. They want 72 people on the screen at the same time. That's what they said.
Pure autism.
You won't even know who's saying what.
Yeah, you'd have to do it by groups. Like you go group 1, 2, 3, 4,
72.
5.
Just
everyone shouts at the same time.
Just whoever screams the loudest.
It'll just be noise for like the first 8 hours.
Yeah. Okay, so now because Nymn said it, you guys are open to brackets now. Because when I said it, nobody was open to brackets. All right,
you gotta look them in the eye, Raj, and you gotta be like,
"Ooh, that's a good idea." Oh, that's a good idea. I could squad stream it with another streamer, maybe another podcaster who hosts the Scuff podcast at Thursdays at 8:30 p.m. Pacific, 10:30 p.m. Central. We could split it 36 each, and then the final could come here to the Raj stream. 36 each, back and forth, and it going down and down and down and down, and then the final comes here where we host the last whatever amount on the stream. We could squad stream it. I don't know. Maybe. Possibly. Anyway. Okay. All right. Let's see here. The vote is in. Sliker, you won the round. Here we go.
Told you.
Here we go.
Good job, Sliker.
Sliker won the round. Congratulations.
Good one, Sliker.
Listen, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. Hello?
Yeah, what's up, Sliker?
I'm hungover. I'm literally hungover. So.
Okay, well, Sliker, you have to make the hungover decision between QT Cinderella and Casey Tron.
Me too, Sliker. Me too.
Is that why you're losing every argument, Hasan?
Hasan,
wait,
Wes
I'm
wants
muted.
to know
You
whether
lost.
wants to ask why is that why you're losing every argument? That's what he wants to ask.
I'm not responding to Wes, but I'm not gonna respond to you trying to get me to respond to you.
Okay, all right. Okay, all right. Go ahead, Sliker, please.
Hey, Hasan, loser POV.
Do you notice how the more this imbecile talks, the more he makes himself out to look like an idiot? It's because I don't have to say anything. He's just an idiot.
All right.
That just means you lose. That's why you didn't win the round.
Okay.
Sliker won it without saying anything.
Okay, here we go. Go ahead, Sliker. Between Casey Tron and QT Cinderella, which one is going to be eliminated? No,
you'll
Sliker.
never
That's
be
bullshit.
welcome in my
That's a
restaurant.
cop-out. I'm not
My
doing that
husband's
anymore.
my friend's
That's
rule.
one of the new rules of the Rajj Royale podcast. You can't choose the lowest amount of voted people. That's stupid. If we wanted to do it that way, we would just let the chat eliminate everybody every round.
Okay, of course. Let me say this is easy, right? First of all,
Sliker, your internet's lagging.
You're lagging so hard.
You're lagging.
You're lagging.
Mr. Roboto, domo arigato. Hello?
Sliker?
Raj.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh, Casey Tron didn't make it. She kicked me out. If she kept me in, I would have won 3K. Okay, so and I would have won an
fake.
iPhone X.
You sacrifice the sanctity of the Rajjpatel show, but you go around calling everyone else fake. I just think it's bullshit.
Yeah, yo, I'll say.
And
Listen,
I know you're gonna kick me, and you are banned from the Soda
Casey,
Poppin' restaurant.
let's not talk about fake.
No,
Casey,
don't
yeah,
talk
yes.
to me, Incel.
Wait. You're banning Sliker from the restaurant?
Yeah, you cannot come into the restaurant.
Really? Wow. Okay.
Yeah,
all right,
'cause he
Casey. Thank
kicked
you
me.
so much for being on. Unfortunately, he'd made the decision to kick you out. Go ahead and shout out your channel, please.
My channel is twitch.tv/QCTron. I'm currently talking to one of the most popular streamers on Twitch, Soda Poppin', but then I have second best lined up, Methodjosh.
No.
No, okay, I don't.
Not after what happened.
Not after what happened.
I finally
okay,
beat Casey, and she just figured out how to trigger me again.
You have no one on deck. You literally don't have a single person for your Raj Lorette. Shut the fuck
I
up.
know.
Wait, is that true, Claw?
Just why I said
No,
I was
I have a whole list. It's a meme.
Okay.
They're all her viewers.
Okay.
No one important.
At least I have viewers.
Less than me. That's a weird flex.
God bless you guys. JONZHERKA is gonna win this for us.
Okay,
later.
bye, Casey. Twitch.tv/CaseyTron. She's boosted her career. She's revitalized it. It's back. Casey Tron is
Love at
back.
the restaurant.
Join the XXXL network today, according to your stream title, correct?
Casey Tron, I love you.
All right.
Thank you, Casey.
Thank you, Casey. Everybody loves Casey. What were we talking about? I forgot. Lost my train of thought. Okay. Were we talking about boobs? Oh, speaking of which.
No.
Can we?
You know who's here is Hilly, the girl that you've argued with yesterday, Hasan. You remember that?
Yes,
Highly. Yeah, she came on my show yesterday, Train, and she came on.
To be honest, after Wes, She sounds great. Like I would much rather have that conversation with her over and
I
over.
wanted her to. I wanted her to compete in the
his
Royale
fucking
today,
mouth.
but she couldn't make it in time. So, I don't know. Anyway,
Raj, you really gonna stand for someone having me muted?
I can't.
He's dehumanizing me.
I know. I've
my
tried to do
God.
everything, but
He likes you
Hassan
more than
doesn't
us.
respect me enough and
He doesn't
the
respect me
platform
as a
to unmute you. So I can't do anything about it.
No, I don't respect him, and I also care. This is self-care, man. I want to help you out. I want to come on the show and stuff, but I'm not going to subject myself
Self-care,
to some
you're
fucking
boring and
troglodyte dumbass
hungover.
opinions just because we're
Self-care
side by
yourself in
side
the
on
bed.
camera. Like
Same, Raj.
You
Same.
have
I
nothing to
come on
offer.
here to like help you out as well with my content.
Sliker said nothing, and he's still better than you. Hassan, you're an idiot.
All right. Okay. All right. Okay. So.
Am I lagging still?
No, you're good.
No,
you're good.
Okay. It doesn't matter anyway. I'm not gonna speak.
I want Sliker to win now.
Okay. Oh yeah. We just got done with the snap. Ooh. Is this a new age for catfishing? There's been a lot of people that have been using that app as is for their Tinder profiles. I've been seeing men that have been posting pictures of themselves as women, and then following up to show that people have been using it as a Tinder profile. Is this a new age of catfishing? Is it encouraging catfishing? Go ahead, discuss.
If you
I wonder
fall
how
for that,
many
you're
are
a
real
dumbass.
and how many are memes. Yeah, because all the girls kind of look the same. Like if you use the app, you all kind of look the same. You know what I'm saying?
No, but legitimately, some of these guys look like girls. Like it's legit. Go ahead, Wes. Please go ahead.
Can we talk about catfishing? It's not bad because everyone I've ever met, they can get pregnant, they can have periods and be hormonal, and they've just been complete bitches. But every man I've met who I've thought was a woman with a dick, totally fine. Chicks with dicks. Hey, gang one, trap, gang. Fucking love you.
Hey, Wes. Yeah, come on.
Wait, what are you saying?
Go ahead.
You just said catfishing
What's
is
that got to do with
okay?
catfishing?
What does that have anything to do with
women-
anything?
How many chicks with
No, I'm
dicks have
saying
you met?
who cares is what I'm saying. Because
What do you
chicks
mean?
with dicks, a fucking gang shit. That's totally fine.
Okay.
Who
That's not what a
cares,
catfish
dude?
is.
Yeah, yes it is. It's
Are you
literally
just-
is because you think it's a woman and they show up and it turns out to be a man, right? It has
No,
a
I think
penis.
all you're saying
What
right
I'm
now
trying to
is
say
no.
is who the fuck
bisexual.
cares that they have a dick? Because
No.
everything else,
That's not
everything
what.
else.
It's a whole different.
No.
Wes, that doesn't
It's a
make. That's not
whole-
what we're
That's a
talking. We're
whole
talking about
different thing, topic.
catfishing,
We're
as
talking
in.
about like an online relationship with someone that could last years, and then
Yeah.
you find out they're a totally different person. Doesn't mean
and
they
if
have
you
a
meet
dick.
them and they have a
They
dick,
could
it's
be a
awesome.
different person.
No. Women can catfish. Everyone knows that. Not trying to be a man, at least, because of the Snapchat filter. So it's only men catfishing, trying to be women catfishing.
Well, hold on,
men,
hold
which
on.
I
I've
think
seen
is
some of
great.
these women.
That's not true.
Okay, all right. That's not true. I don't know. Anybody want to just? I could disagree with
So
that.
What do you do when you catfish on Tinder? Like, what's your end goal here?
money. Yeah. So no. Let me explain. The current.
Tell us all about it.
Go, have you
Yeah, no
been? Hold
problem.
on. First of all, Josh, how many times have you been catfished?
I've been catfished a couple of times. I've been stood up a few more, but I recently I learned a few months ago how I can turn this to my advantage. So what you want to do is you want to get Tinder Gold, which means you can change your location at anywhere in the world. And the best place for this is pretty much just Dubai. You go to Dubai. Now, using the filter and stuff to change your photo is a bad idea. It's obvious it's not going to be real. You just yoink someone else's. So you take a model's photo or something like that. Ideally, someone with a large body of work. And what you do is you subtly edit the photos just a little bit so reverse image search don't work. So if they screen cap it, crop it, and reverse image search it, it's not going to show up. They would have to know the specific model beforehand. And then you can use the model's photos, you can full on catfish. And in a place like Dubai, literally all you have to do is say, oh, daddy, you're so great, whatever. I'd love to meet you. Here's my Venmo, sort of thing. I know a guy legit clears 6 figures a year doing this. That's no bullshit, right? Like, there are people that catfish.
amazing.
There are people that catfish professionally.
Yes.
He's a friend of mine.
But catfishing professionally is a big business, yeah. It happens like Tinder's just one example. Like back in the day, I know. Yeah. Oh yeah. I know a lot of people that do it on 4chan.
Sorry, I didn't want to interrupt you. I was gonna say, is it illegal?
Yeah. Well, okay. It's kind of a gray area. I think it depends on what exactly you're doing
Josh,
and saying.
in England.
About what specifically? I'm not familiar with it.
Oh no, in France. Sorry, there was a guy that was an older dude who presented himself as like a much younger, like good-looking dude on the internet and said he was a model and whatever. And then he used 50 Shades of Grey to like make it seem like he would lure these women into his house and then blindfold them in a dark room and then have sex with them.
Oh god!
And then once the blindfold was removed, they would realize that this is like an old
Ta-da!
dude. Yeah, like old attitude dude. And I believe
I'm
it went
ugly.
to court. I mean, I know it went to court.
Hey, let's. Hey, yo, don't share your screen in here. Who did that?
Oh, sorry. I was trying to follow Hasan on Twitter.
What was that?
Yeah, don't do that. That ruins the whole. Anyway, go on.
No,
it was
anyway,
Wes
yeah.
being an idiot. All right. Anyway. So yes. All right. Anyway. Sorry.
So the filters don't change the meta very much. The meta's already pretty established for catfishing, I think.
The meta.
What's the meta?
We
Like
need
I said,
You literally walked away and missed it all.
Yeah, I had to pee.
Whose fault is it? Whose fault? Like, do you have like is it the catfisher or is it the person being catfished? Because to me, you got to be pretty fucking stupid to get catfished, right? Is that
true? At least by that fucking Snapchat.
No, I've been fucking catfished, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
it's
you're not
pretty easy.
intelligent. We already
Shut the fuck up, Wes.
No, it's not about stupidity. It's not about stupidity.
Yeah.
It really comes down to two
It's about
things.
like trust.
No, it's not even trust. It comes down to two things, okay? It comes down to desperation, and then the main thing right here, which is 90% of it, which is why I came up with JOBD. It's horniness. When you're very horny and, and all you want to do is all you want to do is get a nut off. You don't care, just like, hey, listen, dude. Hey, no questions asked. Hey, you know what I'm saying?
Your penis wants to believe it's real.
Wait, Train, haven't you had an experience with getting
I have.
catfished?
Well,
Can
no,
you
I
tell
didn't
that
get.
story?
No, I actually didn't get catfished.
I thought you fiddled someone's balls on accident when you thought it was a woman.
but it wasn't a catfish. The individual was actually transgender, so she is recognized as a woman. So it wasn't a catfish in this situation.
No.
But yes, I was tricked, if you'd like to put it that way. Yes.
Do you guys? I don't know if any people here are from like the Hearthstone.
That was very sensitive of you.
That was the most progressive thing you've ever said.
Yeah. I didn't expect that.
I mean, wow. Okay.
Canute, you're not fooling anybody, Canute. I just want to let you know. All right. Anyway, go ahead, Hasan.
So here's what I'm
listening.
Here's what I was gonna say. I've been catfish before. I've always wondered why people do it. But like I guess the extent of the catfish wasn't that severe, where it was just like a girl sending me nudes of herself and then requesting my nudes, and I was like, no, I'm not gonna fucking give you my.
No girls ever sent you nudes. Shut the fuck up, as well.
Oh no.
But,
well, it wasn't a girl, so you're right.
Today.
But beyond that, I mean, I have no idea who it was. Oh well, I actually Google search imaged it, or Google image searched it, and found out that it was actually like some fucking fitness model on Instagram.
Yeah, see.
And that's something that you guys can always use, by the way. That's a handy tool if you're.
How did you know it wasn't actually? How'd you know it wasn't actually her?
Oh, well, I have the advantage of at least having like a verified Instagram account, and so if there's like a girl who also has a big Instagram account, like I'll DM them and be like, hey, like, is this you or is someone catfishing you?
Can verified people
usually
just
they
message
respond.
other verified people?
Hasan, do you get tutoring from your dog?
Wait, what?
Hasan, did you meet the catfish in person, or was it all online?
Like, why
Hasan,
I'm so much
I'm
higher
asking,
IQ
I'm
than all of
asking,
you?
I'm asking through Wes. Did you meet the catfish in person?
I did not meet the catfish in person. No, I after I did the keyword search, I realized that it was fake, so I didn't do it. I didn't go through with it or meet up with them. But people use photos of me to catfish all the fucking time, and I don't know why. I don't know what kind of I don't know what they're getting out of it. Like I just don't understand it.
Pussy.
No, one of my friends.
Hassan, if they use your
I use
photo,
your picture
it's not
sometimes
really.
when I want to feel taller.
Hassan, if they use your photo, it's not really called catfishing. That's actually rodent fishing.
Oh my
That's
god.
Mitch Jones.
Yo,
what rhymes with Mitch?
John, it doesn't
Zerka?
work on him. He's good looking.
Yeah, he's like you can't
like
do
a
it.
fucking Chad.
Yeah, no. If I attack
I
Hassan,
don't
he's like my
understand.
twin. I might as well attack me. Right?
I like the shave. Do
Yeah,
you
why
shave
did
before
you
you?
say that?
Hassan, do you shave before you?
No, Raj, we doing this thing. We grow beards at the same time, so we always look like bizarro clones of each other.
All right,
I just wanna mention briefly that actually, like back in the Hearthstone days, like basically the whole Hearthstone section got catfished by a girl called Magic Amy. If anyone remembers that,
I remember that.
Those were the days.
Yeah.
You remember that?
Yep.
Oh, I love that.
I'll have to
She was
share
a mod in
relationship
she
with
was
her.
a mod in like every big Hearthstone streamer's channel.
And there was
yeah.
Because you all thought she was a hot chick.
Well, she
I
lied
didn't
about
think
it.
it.
Well,
I
they-
didn't think it for but everyone else did.
How did she get exposed, Nim?
I don't. Do you know? It's just like this random ass Reddit thread pops up out of nowhere, and some guys like basically Sherlock Holmes' Reddit account just made all of this research and like presented just stacks of info.
That's
It was
amazing.
actually, I think, like a Canadian dude. Can you guys stop saying that I'm taking things too far? Shut the fuck up, Twitch chat.
Hey, calm down. Then calm down, okay? Please.
Too far, dude.
Please,
Good
dude.
one, Nim.
Fucking hell.
All right. Okay, it's time to take a vote again. Time to eliminate one person from the Rajj Royale podcast. Here we go. Let's do it. Here we go.
Raj, who is the guy in white who's like awkwardly standing in the corner as a statue?
Damn, your emotes are fucking awesome, dude.
Mine? Is that guy
who
okay?
made him? You,
Go ahead and vote. Vote for you want to keep, not kick.
No, community made. I made a few
Nym
of
is
them,
the
actually.
king of fucking memes.
Oh, you made your own? Oh.
No,
Nym,
just a
did
few.
you know
I
that
need-
Schubert Walk's a real person and shows up in chats?
What's going on?
Yeah, Schubert Walk. Every time
it's
everyone
Wes talking
Schubert
again,
walks,
isn't it?
Schubert
I
Walk
can't
shows
hear
up
it.
in chat
Dude,
and he just spams.
Hasan, just
Can I ask
fucking
him
swallow your
questions
pride and unmute him so we can actually.
It's not even
Literally,
pride.
I'll
It's
tell him.
pride, dude. It's
I'll tell him to
awesome.
spam this many Schubert Walks, and he'll do it to prove that it's a real person. There's no way a
My
bot
man's
could
losing
do that,
it.
right? Schubert Walk is like
It's pride,
a living
dude. You don't
being.
want to do it because you're prideful.
Schubert Walk on
telling me
Twitch.
It's
you have
toxic
to be on
masculinity why you don't want to unmute.
I'm telling you what, Nym.
No, it's just
You're toxically masculine.
No content outside of that, so why give him what he wants? Fuck it.
I'm not even.
You're giving me what I want,
anymore.
Hasan. How about
I
that?
get it. I'm
I already
irrelevant.
am
That's
giving you what
fine,
you
man.
want.
No, I know, but you'd
Hasan,
even give me even
Hasan.
more
It
what
was
you wanted.
interesting, Hasan. I like you.
Okay, listen.
I mean,
okay,
you might
okay.
be mentally
Wes.
deficient.
Okay, listen, Hasan. It's actually really fucking annoying for us because he won't shut up even when you're talking, and so we can't hear what you're saying. But at least if you hear him, then you can. Can you at least for us give him
Do it
one
for
more
us.
chance? Just
Tell him I will stop
Stop
talking.
talking.
Tell him I will stop
I
talking.
don't know what
when
you
he
said.
Talks.
Shut the fuck up, or I'll mute you. What? Would you say, Hasan?
Maybe you guys should not mute.
All right. Okay. Well, Wes is at the bottom of the poll right now, so we'll have to see. And guess who?
Raj, when you say it like that, he's at the bottom of the poll. I just imagined him stripping.
All right.
Oh, no.
Hasan, you are to vote because Sliker voted last time. It is between Wes and Methodjosh.
That's easy. Bye.
Go ahead,
Man,
Hasan. Who's it going
I
to be?
guess I'm not going to have to unmute Wes anymore. Bye, Wes.
Bye.
He said bye. Go ahead and shout out your channel, Wes.
No, tell him not me so I can at least say bye.
Yeah, fuck you, Wes.
Hold on. Hasan, can you at least, because you kicked him off, can you at least unmute him so he can say bye to you?
Okay.
All right. He's unmuting you. All right.
Hassan, can you hear me?
Hasan,
Hassan?
wave your hand.
Yeah, I can hear you. Sure.
Okay.
Maybe will you
Raj,
sing
check
the
your
song
DM.
again?
One sec.
Hassan, can you hear me? Why is he so insecure? What bothers him so much?
I can't actually hear you. I just wanted to trigger you one last time. But
I just want to apologize for you being wrong.
Oh
Okay.
my.
Thanks. Goodbye, Wes.
Bye.
Shout out your channel, twitch.tv/Wes, by the way. Thank you very much. You're pointing to the wrong side. Okay, you're pointing to the wrong side, you idiot. Okay.
He was trying to dab.
Holy, that guy needs to come with an Advil, dude.
All right. Okay. Let's see here. Well, I guess he doesn't have to unmute anybody. That's nice.
How convenient.
All right. Well, okay. A senator. Ooh, this is interesting. A senator. I think it's already been banned in another country, but there's a senator in the United States who has proposed a bill to make loot boxes and microtransactions illegal, which could increase the cost of games. He's doing so, I think, because of the fact that he's alleging that these companies are targeting younger children to buy microtransactions, and that they shouldn't be subject to this type of advertising at their age. So go on, and if anybody wants to talk about it.
Sure. I don't think I don't like regulations for the most part. I think it's up to people what they want to spend their money on. I think people should vote with their wallets, and if kids are wasting their money, then I think the parents should have better responsibility.
It sounds like he had a kid that like spent too much on Farmville or something like that. Now he's mad. Like that doesn't sound like anybody else's problem.
I don't really like microtransactions, but I also don't really like heavy regulation on everything just because some people can't handle it. So that's my take.
You know what? That's actually a really good take.
Thank you.
Let's prove that take right now. Listen, guys, if you think Nym's take was good and it's all in your responsibility, let's see some Twitch Primes. They're free. Listen, guys, this is the best show on Twitch, baby. Me and Rajjpatel #1. Raj above me on the best show.
Oh,
Let's
no,
give him some
come on.
Twitch Primes.
The
Give him some
Scuff
tier
podcast
ones.
is pretty
Pop
damn
your
good.
goddamn bombs. Who are you saving for, huh? You maybe possibly a girl you can, or I mean a guy you can. Oh shit. Hey, just Twitch Prime. Just tier 1, please.
Yeah, thanks, Train. Selling out. Hey, he's right. Hey, there you go. Thank you so much.
I
Appreciate
have
you. Thank you.
a relatively political take for this one, but I understand that regulations can be a scary concept to think about, but there is only one use for the government. There's only one use for the state, and it's to stop harmful behavior from hurting people. And this is just another one. And I think this is more of a symbolic piece of legislation. It's probably not going to get passed regardless, but it's more so to tell the gaming industry to stop doing this because it is harmful. It is teaching young children. It is taking advantage of young children gambling. So.
Well, there's two separate things here. The microtransactions, I don't think anyone could reasonably have a problem with. It's just a thing you can buy, right? Like, they're not going to stop you from buying
loot boxes
the loot boxes are the separate issue. So, like, banning microtransactions, I think, is stupid. I don't know, like, it's just, you're not going to buy, ban children's toys because children might want to buy them. Like, fuck that. It's just things kids want. But the loot boxes, like, I agree. I actually think they should be banned. I'm for, like, maybe not ban explicitly, but either fully disclose the rates of things, because I know some games companies, like, they mislead as to how rare certain things are to, like, incentivize people to, like, buy more and stuff. So I think in China, maybe they have to, like, either fully disclose the rates, or they have to have it not be random explicitly.
Sorry,
like, you can...
I only play League. What's a loot box?
So for a bunch of games, Hearthstone like kind of has that. Basically, it'll just be some box that has a chance of having an item in. So you get like four items, you get one item out of it, whatever. And it can be anything from like a super common thing to like maybe a 1 in 10,000 thing or some shit like that. And it'll be like, it's normally aesthetic, right? It's normally like a skin or a color or whatever the fuck, some shit like that.
It's not supposed to give you like a significant advantage over anyone else, but
it's literally a gamble.
Because of the rarity, it's just gambling basically. It forces people to go out and not forces, but it encourages people to go out and buy as many loot boxes as possible if they want one item.
Don't you guys think like Josh looks like the god of all virgins?
What the fuck? Where did that come from?
Yeah, and you look like the god of all STDs, John.
Oof.
Wait,
catch them all.
Do you think to some degree that
this better, John? Do you like this more? I can get a cigarette as well.
Do you think that like
cosplay you?
So
hey, I don't want you to grab a cigarette because we might not be able to tell you from the cigarette, skinny little bitch.
Wow, you left.
I'm literally the only comedian on Twitch. You guys' IQ doesn't operate on my. I'm sorry.
Fucking hilarious, dude. Good job. What's your take on this, John? Loot boxes.
Yeah, my take. I agree that you're a dumbass.
I mean, I think Josh, you actually made a good point because like I think of Riot, obviously League of Legends. Like,
I love you too.
You can't just pay with money. You have to buy RP, right? Like, and I've played the game for like 5 years. I don't even know what RP converted to dollars is. I just haven't thought into it.
Yeah, they try and like detach the amount you're spending from the reward. Yeah, if you like, take a CS:GO example. If you could see the price tag on an individual like dagger and you had to pay $400, like some people still would, but generally people like the loot box thing
because I know you pay $400 for a dildo, but what about a dagger?
Okay, it was $150 for the dildo, not $400.
Wait, you bought a dildo?
You bought it used.
No, it was.
You bought it used.
Someone sent it to me.
I'll be honest.
It's a piece of art.
John, but at least he can buy it with his own money, not his dad's money.
Oh, yeah,
I got something to say. I've got something to say, right?
Sliker, oh my god, holy shit.
Josh, what to you rhymes with Mitch? What to you?
Why are you talking about Mitch?
Bitch and Twitch.
Bitch.
There you go. Mitch, bitch, and Twitch. The greatest rapper of all time right there.
I'm somewhat of a philosopher.
Yeah.
But wait, whoa. Why is Zerka always talking about me, dude? Yo, dude,
there he is.
Dude, Zerka, I swear, man, we should just fuck, bro, because like you always talk about me, dude. It's great. It's fucking great.
Whoa,
Zerka,
Mitch.
His name is in your mouth so much his cock might as well be.
Mitch, here's the thing, Mitch. This is why I'm so
what's
interested.
up, dude?
That day you got triggered with me, just before that VOD, I said, you're the only guy that asked the girls funny questions. You're the only content you can rap. I said so many good things about you, and I gave a speech about how I'm going to trigger someone, and everyone laughed at me. They're like, John, you're not going to trigger anyone. You were the only one who missed the speech. Holy shit.
Listen, let me say something, right?
Mitch, what I want to say is thank you.
Hey, no problem, dog.
Yo,
Mitch, I want to say, like, you can redeem yourself. Like, I don't care about money and stuff or any of our both.
Redeem myself with what? With you?
Just host me, bro. That's all I need.
Oh my god.
What do you mean, dude?
Like,
Hold on, wait. I have a question for Josh real quick. Yo, Josh.
I have a question for you. You first.
No, I was wondering, okay, I was talking to some girl. Was that actually your girl?
Yeah, my question was, why are you trying to fuck my girl? So I guess we're on the same page here.
Wait, hold on. Who's your girl? Fill us in.
Talking about Casey Tron?
No, she's not my girl.
Okay.
It's just wishful thinking, I guess. It's okay. The thing is, like, I don't know. You're a WoW OG, so like I said, I'd let you do it straight up. I don't even care.
What do you mean? Are you saying you're into self-cucking? Because I'm a
no, dude. I'm saying I've never subbed and I've never donated. So letting you fuck a girl that I'm into is basically like my way of saying thanks for the good content over the years.
It's your way of saying free.
Hey, Raj.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's up, Zerka?
I know you got mad at Mitch last time because he was asking like kind of my kind of questions, but always have Mitch on that reverse show. He's so good for that one.
Mitch,
dude, wait, I don't understand Zerka. He goes from like shitting on my face to like sucking my dick.
Shut your fucking mouth, bitch!
I don't understand you, dude.
It's
like
called bipolar disorder.
What
Mitch.
the fuck is this shit, man?
I'm the Joker of Twitch, bro. And when I need a highlight reel, I give you a call.
All right,
here we go. 1 second. We got to vote. Now it's time to vote. Voting for who you want to keep, not kick.
Bye, cutie pie.
Not kick. Here we go. Keep, not kick.
Okay.
Hey, Nym, don't forget.
What up?
You owe me a host.
This is actually this has been my favorite Rajj Royale podcast to this point.
Wait, really? Really?
Yeah, actually.
Really?
Yeah.
Why do you say that every week?
This has been highly entertaining
Are you
for
mad
me.
at me, Raj?
What?
You mad at me?
No, I'm not mad at you. No, why
Yeah,
would
what
I
up,
be mad at
cutie?
You
Okay, Hasan, let's see the
you were
people. Bring the
part of
people.
the reason that it was so good, Hasan. Why would you say that?
I don't know. You were.
What?
I think you're wrong poll, by the way.
I knew that.
Hasan,
damn it.
Hasan, can you get the people to do trick?
1 second.
Wes is still in this poll. Messed
Wait,
up.
what
Alright,
did you say?
I
Can you get the
know,
people to
I know,
do
Wes,
trick?
you idiot that's not subscribed and modded. Fucking idiot.
John, I get like 150 viewers on a good day. Are you sure you want my post?
Nym, all I want is your beautiful face on my podcast.
You
It
get
really
way
help
more
my
than
brand.
100.
Aww.
Nim's a 10K Andy.
Clout, guys.
He's a 10K Andy?
100%.
I guess our
Hey,
friendship
John.
is
Nim's a 10K Andy, yeah.
John, do you want to eat a crayon with me?
A crayon? Bro,
why did you
hey,
do
save
that,
it for Wes.
Oh.
All right, here we go.
I wanted to ask you what the deal was with that crayon.
Oh man, cutie
It's a
Cinderella.
running
Holy
joke
shit.
in my
Why is that
community.
crayon brown at the tip?
Feels dank. Oh, it's a brown. It's chocolate flavored.
Are you sure you didn't shove it? Now you're eating what you shoved up your asshole.
I only do
All
that
right,
with Sharpies. Man.
here we
Wait,
go.
Raj, what does someone win out of the Royale again?
A brand new wood watch by Jord.
Okay, look, I got hard wood for you for your
Speaking
mouth.
of which, this broadcast is brought to you by.
I want the host.
This is brought to you by a new app called DibDab that you can download on your Android device and upload clips of your favorite streamers for a chance to win $1,000 on a daily basis. They do it every single day. I'm not sure when it ends, but you could upload those clips, ! DibDab in the chat.
That's lit.
For an opportunity to win $1,000 by uploading clips. You got to upload clips. There's more information on the
Has
app.
Sliker been holding his breath, or what's going on?
Okay, here we
I
go.
wish you would though.
Okay, here we go.
Sorry,
One moment. The winner of the podcast, the winner of the round is
Fuck.
Sliker. But you voted last time, so QT Cinderella's in second place. You have to choose who to vote off. In the bottom two are JONZHERKA and Nymn. Who's it gonna be? QT Cinderella. You have to make the decision. JONZHERKA and Nymn.
Oh, this is not good for me. You know what? Bye, John.
Wow.
That was the right choice.
I feel like
very hard decision for you.
QT, I feel like it's a gift because I don't have to look at your face anymore.
JONZHERKA, thank you so much for coming. Go ahead and shout
Can you
yourself
my
out.
Twitter, all my content's on Twitter.
Wait, hold on, stop. Wait, 1 second. Stop. What do you mean Hasan voted last time? Oh, wait, he did. Wait, no. Wait, who voted? Sliker, didn't you vote last time?
Yeah, you're right. Hasan voted out West last time.
Oh, shit, he did.
Oh, he did.
Oh, shit, Sliker, I'm sorry. It's your turn. It's between, I'm sorry, Sliker. It's between the bottom two.
Oh, shit.
Between JONZHERKA now and Nymn.
I'm so sorry. It's gonna have to be John.
Yes.
All right, it's still John. Okay, go ahead, John. Go ahead and shout out your channel.
So Hey guys, my name is JONZHERKA. My Twitch is ZerkaOfficial/Twitter, and I have a lot of funny tweets, and I talk about God and spirituality.
You literally you've been on a 60-day Twitter rant where you tweet every 3 minutes about random shit.
I'm a bipolar bear, bro. You know how I am. Another thing,
but dude, when you first started tweeting, everybody was like, "Yeah, JONZHERKA," and then after like the 700 tweet, people were like, "Yeah, fuck, yeah."
Yeah, no, my fan said, bro, if you don't stop ranting, like, I'm gonna unfollow. And I'm like, I would rather stick to my core fans getting motivated by 30 tweets than please, the rest of them. So what I'm trying to say is I will be #1 on Twitch. Mark my words.
Okay. All right. Okay. Peace out, John. We'll see you at #1 on Twitch when.
Thank you for having me, Raj.
When the world ends. Okay, bye, John. Take care. All right.
Bye, John.
All right, guys. Congratulations. In 5 minutes, we're gonna eliminate somebody else. Is there anything that you guys want to talk about in specific?
Yo, Raj can't hear me now. Fuck Raj.
Hey, no, John. We can hear you. I still hear you, John. All right, but I can still hear you, John.
The name of Chucky2009, who mostly vlogged about welding and farming stuff. And then now he's talking about like white supremacy, and it turns out he's been a far-right ethno-nationalist since 2014.
Wait. Say again? Whoa,
this just took such a turn. What are we talking about?
There's a guy, okay? There's a guy on YouTube. He's a pretty big YouTuber. I think he has like around 500,000 subs. And he used to make like welding videos and just like welding content and like farming content, stuff like that. And now he has pivoted away from that, and he's like openly talking about white supremacy, and how he has been a far-right ethno-nationalist, like a white nationalist, since 2014. And apparently, he's like worried about his channel being deleted now.
How about we talk about something else? As much as I loved it, look, let's talk about.
Okay. All right, my bad. Let's talk about titties.
No.
Really quick, in front of 30,000 people, I want to remind Greek God X to give Cool D 3322-1 his V-Bucks already. Just thank you. That's all I wanted to say.
Wait.
Wow.
Next topic.
Wait, what is that?
Wait, what is that?
It was really sweet of you to stand up for the Cool D.
I'm standing up for Cool D 3322-1. Greek God X promised to give him V-Bucks, and he hasn't given him V-Bucks yet. So Greek,
pretty fucked up, Greek.
And I know you don't. I know you're watching, Greek. Okay.
Greek isn't watching.
This is why Chad keeps telling you you're going too far, Nym.
Okay, so
you're being very hostile right now.
Yeah. I tried tab completing Greek God X in the Twitch chat, and I got a very different username.
Wait.
Yeah, I banned Wes from my chat, by the way.
You guys
Hasan.
want to talk about? Okay, not political. Do you want to talk about spoilers, like the ethics of ruining?
Yeah,
a movie
yeah, that's a good topic.
Oh shit,
that's a nice one.
Wait, I heard that. Wait, is Destiny like DMing people and spoiling stuff?
Apparently.
Okay. Destiny went from, and I'm sure once he hears this, I don't even know if he's live right now, but he'll fucking find his way back into the Discord immediately, because I feel like this is a very. This is like a hot button issue in his community that's been tearing it apart.
Apparently, he's been messaging people spoilers.
Yeah.
Originally, it started off with him having a conversation about, or him spoiling, I think, Avengers Endgame on the day of. I don't want to fuck this up. But, and then it turned into a debate, just like everything else turns into a debate on his channel, and mine as well. And then he doubled down on it, tripled down, quadrupled down. Like my man was tripping. And he was
What's being discussed right now?
Yes, I knew it.
Your chat is so fucking fast, Destiny. Holy shit.
I don't want to be here if Destiny's here. He's gonna spoil the ending of Game of Thrones.
Go ahead. We're talking about spoilers and how you are on a spoiling rampage where you're DMing people and spoiling shit in DMs.
Okay, initially,
rampage.
Okay, let's just get the timeline real quick, real fast, okay? So 4 or 5 days after the Avengers movie came out, I stole a funny joke from my chat and I tweeted it. And apparently there are people that 4 or 5 days after Endgame came out hadn't seen the movie and they were on fucking Twitter. And so people got ass paid at me. And I was like, okay, I mean, I don't really give a fuck. If you're on Twitter like 4 or 5 days after the movie's out, like it's opening weekend, we're through it. Like if you haven't seen it already, like if you're that mad about spoilers, why the fuck are you on Twitter? And then people absolutely lost their fucking minds. And now it's gotten to the point where like literally 2 weeks later, people are still making threads on it. So now, like, if people are gonna say that like I'm this huge dick that spoils everything, now I'm like, fuck it, I'll just do it. So I started DMing people that were like writing shitty comments about me. I started DMing them leaks from the next few episodes of Game of Thrones. Those leaks are confirmed, by the way. So if I messaged you on Reddit, those leaks are confirmed and it is spoiled. You don't have to watch it now. Don't worry, shitters.
Did you go out of your way to look up the leaks yourself and spoil yourself?
No, I always spoil myself. I don't give a fuck about spoilers. I'm never giving a fuck about spoilers. So yeah, I've always.
I'm actually the same way. And to be fair, I don't think. Listen, dude, this is going to be an extremely unpopular opinion in this chat. Most likely, I don't know. I could be, assuming the worst. But listen, dude. Today's superhero movie days. Listen, dude, complete dog shit. Okay, listen. To be fair to Destiny, he didn't spoil much. Okay, today's superhero movies are equivalent to fucking Fortnite level fucking play. Okay, Avengers Endgame was the most trash PG fucking bullshit ending. Just trash, complete dog shit. I felt like I was watching goddamn like a 9-year-old fucking goddamn Disney Channel with my parents. It was just dog shit, dude. Trash, and that's how I feel about it. So to be fair, it's not even that bad.
Well, you're right, Trey. You're 100% right about your Avengers take. I agree with you. I left. Do you think it matters? Like, do you think it should matter if it's like kind of a shitty, like it's a cultural event, right? This is such a massive thing that like everyone wants to see it. There's a lot of conversations surrounding spoiling it and whatnot. Just because the ending is bad, do you think that should matter? Whether or not you can spoil it?
I mean, I guess
it's less of a bad thing. I guess
technically, I mean. The way you phrase that, yes, you're right. It doesn't matter. But
some people like to watch things unspoiled. Like, if you want to watch something without having it spoiled, then that's totally fine. Yeah, I mean, like some people enjoy media that way. But don't come on fucking Twitter.
So do you admit?
Well, afterwards, if people are gonna call me an asshole, I'm gonna be an asshole. I'm gonna at least have fun of being an asshole. I'm gonna get accused of being a fuck.
5 days after
justify it.
5 days after it comes out, dude.
So if I call you an asshole, at what point can you stop like being a dick to me? Is it just give you a dick?
Okay,
test
how would you feel if you were on trial for murder and you got convicted and executed for murdering some annoying fucking neighbor, and then you got killed for it? But like, fuck, like at least you might as well kill the neighbor, right? If you're gonna get fucking punished for it, right?
Well, no, that is not comparable at all. That is not comparable at all. Because in your example, I'm on trial and I'm being executed for killing a neighbor, and then I go and genocide an entire other group of people completely separate from my case. You went and spoiled it for random people who didn't like your take.
Well, that's what people were accusing me of. People were saying like, I'm on Twitter spoiling it for everybody, and I'm on Twitter and I'm ruining the movie. It's like, oh well, fuck it. If that's what people say, I'm just gonna.
What did you DM them for? What exactly did they say that caused? What triggers the DM where you spoil it for them?
Oh, when people are saying things like Destiny is a huge fucking piece of shit that has no respect for other people, blah, blah. So like, fuck it, all right, then I won't. I guess I don't have huge respect.
When people in your community went a little too far and they were like comparing it to voter suppression. Or comparing it to like sexual
people are literally in my subreddit. People are writing like Destiny thinks that women should be able to walk down alleyways without getting fucking raped. Yet he spoils us on Twitter. And I'm like, are you fucking serious? So yeah, people like writing shit like that. Yeah, I'm gonna fucking hardcore spoil that shit. I don't give a fuck.
I mean, I'd be concerned. Do you not feel like you're going down to that level? Like actually?
Yeah, I mean,
it's funny as fuck for me. It takes me 2 seconds to go on fucking Reddit and write a fucking tweet, and now people like make threads to get me on the top of RL. That's some funny fucking shit, dude. I don't give a fuck.
All right, we shouldn't trigger him too much. I'm scared.
Like, I don't want you to spoil.
I don't want to know how Game of Thrones.
I don't know. Like Destiny's already fucked 3 girls I'm in love with.
Dude, Destiny. When I was on the Trainwrecks podcast, I think you told me you told me if I were to spoil Endgame at that moment on the podcast, you would come on my show. The next day, you were trying to get me to spoil it before. Like,
No. I didn't say that. I don't know what
you're trying to get me to spoil it even a day later. This was the day it came out.
He's got mad with power.
You were on your spoils.
So that's why you like spoilers so much. It gives him power.
Okay, listen, that would have been so fucking fun. I said it because I knew you wouldn't do it, Raj.
I know.
You're not the kind of man
in all caps, he says, in all caps, he's like, dude, spoil Endgame right now and leave the call. And that's what he told me. He said, spoil Endgame and leave the call. That's what he told me.
But see, that would have been you being the asshole, not me, because I didn't spoil it.
I didn't do it. You know why? Hold on. Dusty, you know why I didn't spoil the end of the movie? Is because I got high and I left early because I didn't watch the other 22. That's why I didn't spoil the movie. All right, because I didn't see the ending of it.
Okay,
I left her.
Destiny, I have a question for you. We understand that you don't care about spoilers, but obviously, given the fact that so many people are, very upset at you, they care about spoilers. So, should we go about
how should we go about this in the future? Should we abide by your standards because you don't care, or should we just kind of be respectful to other people and not try to spoil their movies?
I mean, on your social media, you can do whatever you want, dude. I don't give a fuck. I'll write like I think like waiting after like opening weekend to make a tweet like that, I think is fine. If you're like that triggered and you're still on Twitter like after opening weekend, like I don't really give a fuck. Like if those kind of people want to unfollow me, I'm okay with that.
I mean, listen,
I agree with you. Think about maybe like putting a spoiler alert. Like a warning?
If Twitter had like a button, somebody suggested this. If Twitter had a button that you could click that would say spoiler, would you click it? Yeah, sure, maybe. But I'm not gonna write like fucking spoiler alert at the start of my fucking tweets because like people after opening weekend are going through my social media. Fuck that shit. They don't.
Was it really that necessary to spoil it though? What were you doing? What was the spoiler? Like, don't say what the spoiler was, I guess. But like,
I just want to say this sounds worse than
what you thought
Bedbugs.
of the movie. Could you not have said that without spoiling it?
Okay, so I'm gonna spoil the last of Endgame. If you don't like it, mute for like 20 seconds. Everyone should have seen it by now. But the tweet was something like, imagine going into this weekend.
He's learned from his mistakes, guys.
Well, no, because now I'm on a show that's like somebody else's show, so I'd be respectful to that person's show. It's not my social
You're not
media.
respectful to my show. Are you kidding me? Go on.
Do you want me to go full JONZHERKA on you?
No.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
You should say the spoiler
The tweet
first.
was something along the lines of like, imagine going into this weekend knowing that more Starks would die in Endgame than in fucking Game of Thrones. It was something like that. It was a pretty good tweet. It was a pretty good tweet. So yeah, I thought it was worth tweeting out.
All right, well, Destiny, we have to vote. We have to vote real quick, so just give me 1 second, okay? It's time to vote for who you want to keep on the podcast. Not kick, keep, not kick. Here we go. We are going to eliminate 2 people this round.
Oh, shit.
No, that's stupid. No, that's stupid. We'll eliminate 2 people next round. All right, go ahead and vote. Vote for you want to keep, not kick. Keep, not kick. All right.
I generally stay away from posting any like movie stuff like for a couple weeks.
Did you get death threats?
Unless it's vague, but listen, dude, if you haven't seen it and it's 5 days in, like, and you're looking at the internet in general, let alone social media, like, you're just a fucking idiot.
Yeah, but okay, there's a difference between the initial tweet, which like anyone have a problem with that's an idiot, and like actually DMing them leaked spoilers for an episode that hasn't even aired yet. That's a bit. Come on,
I
dude.
100% agree with you. What I'm doing right now is I'm just being a huge piece of shit. I 100% agree. But
Yeah,
I've
DMing's too
accepted
far.
that at
I'm
this point.
talking about posts. I'm talking about posts and just like, I'm not saying you should make the posts, but I'm just saying posts in general. Like, if Destiny isn't, 1,000 other people are doing it. Like, it's. I mean, yeah, it should stop, but it's not going to. But yeah, DMing's a little too far. I actually have that.
Oh yeah, that's just because I'm in dick mode now. I don't care anymore.
Chat, if you vote me up, I'll go out. I'll get up and pet my cat, guys.
All right, here we
if
go.
I win this one, I'll get up and pet him.
Here we go. The winner of the round is Sliker.
This is like the most even.
It's very even though.
Yeah.
Sliker.
This is fucking crazy.
Hello?
What is that?
Jesus Christ.
It's not me.
That's my fire.
That's
that's my fire alarm from me and Destiny's hot take. Give me a second.
Are you good? All right.
Trainwrecks is playing my mixtape.
Nice.
Too far, Nym. Too far.
What the fuck?
The bottom 2 are Nymn and Methodjosh. The top 1 is Sliker. Sliker decided last time, so now it's Hasan's turn to take between Nymn and Methodjosh, and they are at a dead tie. They are at a dead tie between Nymn and Methodjosh, a absolute dead tie. So none of them are at the bottom.
No. Oh,
damn it, dude.
No, it's
Don't
not.
forget Yellowstone. Don't forget Yellowstone.
Okay, I really like both of these people. This is fucking terrible.
I know you do. That's why you're gonna kick one of them.
I might have my disagreements with Josh every now and then, but fuck.
It's fine, Hasan. Who do you like more?
Yeah, who do you like more? Because
yeah,
honestly,
just pick the one you like more. It's
honestly,
easy.
Hasan, this is what it's really about. It's about who you like more.
Yeah.
This is so fucking terrible, dude. Raj, you love putting people in this position.
Hasan,
it's so
really?
terrible.
I mean, look, Hasan, really, it's not too big of a deal. What it boils down to is whose dream of winning the Royale are you going to absolutely shatter with your own bare hands?
Okay,
live in front of 30,000 people.
You did this with the Roshler too. Something tells me you enjoy doing this.
No, I don't. I never would like to see somebody get eliminated from the show. But go ahead.
To do it.
Please go ahead, Hasan.
Okay. Shit, I don't know. I think I'm gonna have to do a strategic decision here. And choose Josh and kick Nymn because Nymn is gonna defeat me in the marketplace of ideas if he stays on.
All right. Nymn,
smart.
Thank you so much for coming. Go ahead and shout yourself out, please. Thank you so much for joining.
Twitch.tv/Nymn, NYMN. Thank you so much for having me. I had fun. No hard feelings, Hasan.
I'm sorry, Nymn.
Thank you,
Good
Nymn.
luck,
Appreciate
guys.
you, buddy.
Good.
Thank you. Bye. Everybody follow Nymn. He's a great guy. Thank you for coming on, man. Thank you.
See you later, Nymn.
Thanks for having me.
Okay.
Is your fire alarm still going off?
Wait, that whole round was voting, so we actually. I'll add another 5 minutes. I guess. Is somebody what's going? Is that?
Yeah, what the fuck is that? I'm so triggered.
I'm actually triggered. For the last 2 days, my apartment complex has been testing their fire alarm, and it is the most shrill fucking noise, and it's been going off like all fucking day. I'm getting PTSD.
There's probably a girl's house you could stay at, Destiny.
Does it keep?
Who said that? Who was that?
Probably the only girl in here, you dumb fuck.
Cinderella. Listen, I don't have the fucking cameras on screen.
Hey,
I
Destiny.
got you. I remember that. Okay. What?
Never mind.
I don't care.
I lost my train of thought. Oh my god, you follow me, Destiny? I didn't know that.
On what?
Twitch.
Oh, yeah, because I was following too many girls, so I started to follow a bunch of guys so people can't accuse me of being one.
Oh, okay. All right, cool. So, all right, nice. All right, let's see here. Well, we're running out of topics here, but that's okay. We're very close to the end. Next round, we're going to eliminate 2 people. Let's see. We could talk about the Pro Jared situation real quick. And mostly what I want to touch up on is, do you guys believe that these types of dramas and stuff should be posted? And there's also, I think, another drama going on with James Charles, too. Should this type of drama be publicized and posted on the internet? Like, is that something that you guys think is something that should happen? Hello?
I don't think there's any way to control the internet.
I know, but should people be going?
You mean
public
like the
with their
initial
drama?
person? Yeah, like the initial person.
Yeah, like going public with the with the drama.
Yeah, I mean, why
it's
not
like
expose
news,
someone
dude.
for a
You
shitty
can't
person?
look away. Like it's not ethical, and you're not supposed to. But a lot of people are still going to look at it. You know what I mean?
Of course we're going to look at it, but I'm talking about the people posting it.
I think it depends, because I think some people just love it. Like, some people try and make issues out of nothing for the attention of the drama. Like, there was recently a few streamers banned, and that was almost entirely just because someone wanted attention there. And that the only reason that became a public issue is because someone was desperate for attention. I think in this case, the Pro Jared case or whatever, I think there's something to be said for kind of warning the community. Not that he's a predator or whatever. But I can understand that she's really.
Did he send nudes to underage girls?
Allegedly, he has sent nudes to, allegedly or solicited, not sent, but solicited nudes from. That's the allegation.
I thought it was sent and solicited.
I don't know. I heard when I Google his name.
I've seen some of them.
Oh really? All right, that's interesting.
What, the underage girls?
No.
No.
Gosh.
No. Sorry, that was that line. I'm sorry.
Gosh, you really couldn't help yourself.
Yeah. I need help.
Yeah. All right. Okay. Anybody else?
But no, go on, sir.
Well, obviously, he's kind of a for cheating on his
I mean, not only did he, from what I understand of the situation, not only did Pro Jared cheat on his wife consistently, had an entire fan base also rally around that fake relationship that they had created on camera, but then he turned around and tried to silence her by blocking her and acting like he was still the person who was the thoughtful and kind human being who cared about his ex-wife's mental state. Why did you block her then if you care about it? It just seems a little weird.
Well, okay, so this is a question that I have that I'm curious about. Okay, minus the the soliciting underage girls, you couldn't really associate with somebody like that, in my opinion. I wouldn't. But the question I have, if you had a friend, right, that cheated on his significant other, right, would you not be their friend anymore? I'm just out of curiosity. Like if they had a girlfriend or boyfriend, they cheated on them, you knew about it. You didn't, it's not, let's just say you don't think it's your place to sell. Would you not be their friend anymore? Like, is that enough to ruin your relationship with that person? Just out of curiosity. I'm not talking about the Pro Jared situation or endorsing what he did, because that's a whole different story. I'm talking about something completely different. Infidelity. Would you, disassociate yourself from a person that did something like that?
I don't think, it depends on how well you know the person, of course, but I don't think I would. I think you would just, it's just something that you maybe don't agree with, that you think less of the person for just a little bit, but that doesn't mean I would completely end a relationship because they did something that I don't agree with.
Okay. What about you, Josh?
I think it depends on the situation. Like, it depends on the relationship. So, because, you know, like, if I had a guy friend and he was with this girl who was, like, so sweet and completely, like, you know, like, it was just love and everything that was perfect, and she was, like, the nicest girl ever, and this guy was, like, systematically, like, deceiving her and, like, you know what I mean? Like full-blown, like, secret mistress or whatever, that'd be fucked up. I probably wouldn't want to hang out with that guy anymore. But, like, okay, maybe things aren't great, whatever. He gets drunk one night, he makes a mistake. You know, I'm not going to kill a friendship because of that. I think there's a difference, you know what I mean?
Okay.
Good one, Josh.
All right. Thank you.
Yeah, good one, Josh. You would
I'm sorry for I'm sorry for answering the question, Sliker. Fuck you. I'll see you tomorrow.
You would admire him, Josh, if he could sleep with more than one woman.
All right, let's take another vote. The end of the round has occurred. All right, here we go. Time to eliminate somebody from the show. And Claw, where's my poll?
I think I went too far, chat.
I think you did.
By cutting Nymn?
I see.
I just want chat to remember who cut him.
Yeah, they're gonna remember this forever.
They're pretty sad.
Nym likes me the most out of everyone here, so vote for me instead.
When I was mistaken and
That's
I thought it was
fucked up.
my vote, I saved Nymn.
That's true, actually.
Keep for round 8. I'm making the poll myself. 1 second.
Oh, what is this?
Yeah, I know.
You're going to regret that, Hasan, by the way.
All right.
They are just crying. Chat is
Nym kicked
sobbing
me last
right
time
now.
we were on the show, and I didn't harbor any resentment against
Okay,
him. I
this
understood what he
round-
was
Well, you clearly did.
This round, we are eliminating 2 people.
It's a tactical decision, and I applaud him for it.
Listen up.
And I had to do the same thing, and I wanted full transparency in
Listen
why
up.
I did it.
Listen up. We're eliminating 2 people this round.
Josh, I saved you. What are you
Listen,
talking about? You
Hasan.
asked me to-
It's fucked up that he kicked Nymn like that, dude. You guys should
Hey.
make him regret it.
Hey.
Make him regret the day.
Hey.
Sorry.
We're eliminating 2 people this round, okay? The bottom 2 are automatically eliminated. The end,
I'm so
the
done.
end will, the bottom 2. So really vote for who you want to keep this round, because the bottom 2, and then we're going straight into the finals. Okay.
Always a bridesmaid, never a bride. Come here every week.
Dude.
We'll have
Come
to
here to
see.
this point every week.
I wonder
only
what
to get
that's
crushed
like.
Week after week, where the small streamers like myself get fucking defeated in the marketplace of ideas every time.
Yeah, it sucks being a stroll streamer like you, dude. That's horrible.
Yeah.
Hold on, Hasan. You realize that you pull 2,000 to 3,000 viewers. You know that is in the top 1%.
Okay, that's not all the time though.
Top 10.
That's only
No,
when I
it's
have bigger
every day.
streamers like Raj, come on mine.
No, people don't come to watch me. I have a fucking show where everybody.
Of course they do. There's fucking memes about it, dude.
Everyone's crying.
All right. Well. All right.
Like-
Anyway, here. Let's see. This is the poll right now. It is very tight. All right. All right. Oop. There's a Hilton ad. I'm not sponsored by them, but there you go. Go check out Hilton. Here we go.
Whoa. With that,
I'm a
instead of
Marriott. Yeah,
dude?
I'm a Marriott guy. All right, let's see. Unless Hilton wants to pay me, and then maybe I'm a Hilton guy. All right, let's see here. Let's see the top. Oh man, it's like a 4-way tie. Let me refresh the page one more time. It's
Holy
a
shit.
4-way
Keep 'em
tie.
coming, boys.
It is
'em coming,
extremely.
boys.
Oh my god, it is extremely close.
What the fuck? It's like
Extremely
Holy
close.
shit.
It's
All right,
it's
well, we
almost
gotta
a
follow. What
4-way
is this?
tie.
Guys, remember who cut Nymn?
All right,
Okay.
That's true.
this is a 4-way tie. When am I going to call the vote?
Look at the bottom 2, who I would have saved in every instance and did save,
You?
turning around and actually attacking me for that. Look at how quickly allegiances get burned on the Raj podcast.
All right. All
I
right.
never liked you.
Okay, here we go. Let's see here. The winner. Oh man, this is tough, man. The bottom 2 right now. Man. All right, I'm gonna call it here in just 1 second. I'm gonna give it a second.
There's a big enough gap now.
Yeah,
So?
it's
Yeah.
Okay, I'm
Dude.
sorry. Sliker and Hasan,
used to
congratulations. You have made it through to the finals. Congratulations. QT Cinderella and Methodjosh, you've been eliminated. Go ahead and shout yourselves out. Thank you so much for being here. Appreciate you. Go ahead, Methodjosh. Shout yourself out. Thank you, man. Go ahead.
yeah. In lieu of a shout out, Cutie, do you want to hang out after and watch the finals together, like just in a Discord call? Because we're both leaving at the same time. We may as well just watch the finals. It would chill.
I've got to
Oh,
go
man.
somewhere.
All right. Anyway, see you guys. Fun having me. Love you, Rajj. Bye.
Twitch.tv/Methodjosh. QT Cinderella, twitch.tv/QT Cinderella. QT Cinderella will be the Rajj Royale on Tuesday.
Somebody sign up.
Don't
no
miss
one
it.
signed up.
Tuesday, 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time will be.
Wait, throw me on Raj. Throw me on that one. I'm ready.
Are you serious? You're not joking with me this time, are you?
What day is it?
It's Tuesday, and I want you on the Royale next week too.
I don't know about that, but Tuesday. Okay, I'll clear my schedule for this one. Okay.
Okay. All right.
Wait,
Touche.
what? Why?
All right. Okay.
Okay, thanks.
Okay, I will. All right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. The finals between Sliker and Hasan. Here we go, Sliker and Hasan. The clock has started. Right now, it's between Hasan and Sliker. I think we've been here before.
What the fuck? Hey, wait, why did you call me Hasan?
I don't know.
Right as I was about to say, I don't know if it's because Sliker hasn't really said anything the entire time, but I wanted to make a note and say that I think Sliker has been reforming, and he has actually been on his best behavior. Now, I don't know if it's because comparing him to people like Wes, who just kind of diarrhea out of their mouths every time they fucking open it. He looks like a genius and also a nice person in respect to Wes, but he's doing a good job. Let my man get partnered.
Well, thanks, Sliker, for being such a contributing member to the podcast.
Listen, it's too much. I can't provide too much content for you guys, okay? At the moment, I'm giving you guys content, but...
You're in the finals. It's you and Hasan now. It's you and Hasan.
Raj, listen.
I get it. I'm hungover, too. I had some burgers. I feel a little bit better now, but...
I sort of vomited yesterday, Raj.
You vomited?
Yeah.
Sliker,
Haram, Sliker. Haram.
No,
on the
why?
holy month of Ramadan, you're...
Oh, my God.
Drinking? Are you even fasting? I'm not fasting, so I can't really shit on you for that, but...
Sliker, did you get laid last night?
No, he said he was throwing up, not another girl.
Oh.
I'm so sorry.
No.
You didn't get laid? Did you get... I heard... hold on. Can I tell you about... Can I tell about the bottle service?
What?
Wait, you guys got bottles, didn't you?
Bottles? What's a bottle?
You know, like when you go to a club, you get bottle service?
You get VIP, table, bottle service. You know what a bottle service thing is.
Whatever. Hello? Guys, why is it so quiet? Can we speak, please?
I'm waiting for you to respond to something. I mean, I can keep talking, but I just want to hear your perspective. You haven't really said anything all day.
Listen, it's too much content I'm giving, okay? It's time for you to provide content, Hasan, please.
Okay.
Go ahead, you may speak.
All right, well...
This is the worst final battle we've ever had.
I know. I mean, this is supposed to be a back and forth conversation, but I think I see what Sliker is doing here. The Ottoman vision is already in play, okay? I know what's going on. He's going to have a massive fucking combo after this. He's going to blow up and be like, fakes and all of them. I didn't want to say nothing. I fucking won. I didn't even speak and I still won. All this shit.
So what do you have? What message do you have to tell to the viewers then?
Hey,
Hasan.
Sliker's won this. I don't know. Sliker's won this blindfolded, hands tied behind his back 5 times, 6 times, 7 times already. I have nothing to say. If the people are going to keep choosing Sliker and they want him to be the reigning champion, then go ahead. I'm out here fucking trying to provide content, but if it's not enough, it's not enough. And ultimately, Sliker is actually a good person, and I like him, and I think he's done a good job reforming himself, so I don't feel as bad anymore.
Well, okay, Sliker, do you have anything to say to that?
No.
Jesus Christ.
No. I would like to shout out to every person from Manchester, London boys, any sponsors out there, you get me?
You're really making a case for yourself today, Sliker.
Listen, I will not drink anymore, okay? That's what I'm going to say.
Resident Sliker. Okay. I don't think we've ever seen this side of you before, Sliker.
Well, to be honest, you guys can say Resident Sliker, but I guarantee... Wait, I think I provide... No, it's not. I know I provided more content than any of you guys.
What? You didn't even talk for the most part. What do you mean?
Exactly. Exactly. Guys, Guys.
Oh, okay. Got it.
Okay.
That's why this final. That's why this is a great final conversation that we're having.
Okay, Hasan, why do you think you should win? I'll ask that question.
Tell Train to mute his fucking shit.
Look, I've come to this point multiple times before. I've only won one time. You've won like 100, so that's part of the reason why I'm like, hey, it'd be nice to win again.
All right.
Why do I think I should win?
Feel victory.
Hey, listen, if I win, I will take the Jod watch and مع السلامة وسلمني على كلكم. يلا مع السلامة, guys.
Go ahead and vote for who you want to win the podcast.
Oyları kime vereceğinizi biliyorsunuz.
We're back, baby. It turned off. We're back, dude.
Welcome back, Train. Vote for who you want to win the vote for who you want to win the Rajj Royale podcast.
Guys, I could have actually died there. The ship was going down, the cargo container. Hey, listen, boys. Twitch Prime Tier 1 to Rajj right now, boys. Just for, hey, the F's in chat. Twitch Prime to Rajj. Great show host. He's only 15 subs from this next number of subs. 15 subs away. Do you understand? He's 15 subs away. Come on. Any oil princes in here for 15 subs to get him to his next goal?
Baby.
Oil prince.
Thank you. Yes, we are 15. You heard him right. There's 15. We're 15 subs away from a number.
Holy shit.
Go ahead and vote. Vote, guys. Vote, 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 vote. Vote for who you want to keep, not kick. Keep, not kick. I'm not going to mention the poll. We're just going to put it on the screen. Don't look at the poll. All right. Let's take a look.
I'm shocked that your polls haven't blown up today like they normally do.
They usually do. It's kind of frozen now. Go ahead and vote. Vote, 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 everybody. This is for the win.
I tried my best. No matter who you vote for, that's all I'm going to say. I tried to bring Destiny in here, talk to him about spoilers when content was getting stale. I tried to silence Wes because he just kept fucking reeing nonstop over and over again. Triggered the fuck out of him. All for your enjoyment.
Ladies and gentlemen, with, I think, absolute confidence, I can announce the winner of the Rajj Royale podcast is...
15 gifted subs! We did it!
Hell yeah! Thank you very much, Anonymous Skipper. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Was that you, Train? Don't you dare. No. That was you, was it? Come on.
Why would I do Anonymous, dude? I love attention too much, bro. I do it as myself.
All right. Thank you. Thank you very much, Train. I appreciate you. All right, here we go. Ready?
No, it wasn't me, dude. It was not me.
Okay,
what are you talking about, dude? Chill. Hey, listen.
Okay, all right. Ready? Mr. Hasan has won the Rajj Royale podcast. Thank you, Sliker. Twitch.tv/Sliker. Thank you so much. Congratulations, Hasan, for winning the Rajj Royale podcast. Muting, Wes.
Are you muting yourself? Like,
Rajj Royale podcast, and you will get hosted if you want to stream after this.
I still feel bad for having to take out Nymn early on. I mean, in the end game there, but it was a little ruthless, and I feel bad about that decision. But I wanted to just say, shouts out to the community and my community. Thank you so much for putting the team on your back. That's it. That's all I'm going to say.
All right. Congrats. Thank you so much. Ladies and gentlemen, he will be live right now on twitch.tv/HasanAbi.